It's time, boys.
What's
The
up,
watch
chat?
party. It's the watch party chat.
Let's do this.
You got, bro. Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself to the chat.
Yo, what's up, chat? I'm Harlan.
Chat.
That's my guy.
Chat is my best friend. Chat. You know what I'm saying? Good clip farmer. We're
One
gonna
and
get
the
some
same.
good clips today. Do a little watch party. Argentina.
Let's go Balogun.
Chat. Argentina versus England. You already know what time it is. You already know what we gotta do.
Mhm.
Argentina, #1 ranked team in FIFA. Hey, I don't know how I feel about that. Let's look at the lineups, chat. Let's look at the lineups. What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? Anthony Gordon on the left, Bellingham,
Yeah.
Rogers, bro, over Saka.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think about that? What do you think about that?
Nah, man. I'm a Man City fan myself. Saka's the GOAT, man. He should have started over Rodgers. But I really think it boils down to if Pickford has a good game today. We need Jordan to have one.
This dude is not a Man City fan. He's LARPing, bro. LARPing.
Phil Foden fan.
This guy's a Phil Foden fan. Argentina got Messi, Julian Alvarez. That attack, bro, that's gonna be dangerous. Watch out.
Enzo Fernandez.
Lautaro's on the bench. Good, bro. Good. He's buns. Where's he at? Right here. Very last one. He's buns.
Well, 4-4-2 for Argentina today.
4-4-2. Yeah.
England's got what? The 4-3 or 4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1. They're relying on one man.
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham. This partnership, chat. Top 3 partnerships in the World Cup. I'm not gonna lie. It used to be Mbappe and Olise, but after yesterday's performance, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. That was just bad. That was a bad performance. That was a bad showing. Mbappe, Mr. World Cup. Bad showing, chat. Bad showing. Argentina's gonna be relying on Messi. They're gonna be relying on Messi. And the refs. Who's the refs?
Oh, brother.
How do I check the refs? I don't know how to check the refs.
Return of the Mac.
Doesn't matter. Let's turn on the commentary.
From head to toe, the black shirts and the black shorts and the black socks, I should say. England are in all
Everything's
white.
working. Everything's working. We got the audio.
And in
Perfect.
this first period, it's going to be the Argentinians to get us underway.
I don't like Argentina.
90
What are your
minutes to
thoughts on
separate them. If we still can't be separated,
not
of
like
course, we'll get
Argentina.
30
Messi's
minutes
the GOAT,
extra. We
man.
could
Don't get
even
me
go
wrong.
down to the dreaded
Messi's the
penalties.
GOAT,
It could be a
they got
very,
FIFA in
very
their
long
back
evening
pocket.
here at the Atlanta Stadium here in Georgia.
And
So
they don't
Argentina
have
to get
really
us
much more
underway,
as Jude
3
Bellingham
p.m.
does.
local time. The roof is on as it has been at this stadium
And they're
throughout
racist,
the tournament.
chat.
It's been used
No, we were
on
talking about
numerous
this before the
occasions.
game
The
started.
last time
They don't
it
have
will
a
be
single
used will be
black
tonight.
player on their squad.
Argentina
Yeah.
with Lionel Messi making his
I don't know how I feel about that.
207th appearance
That's a
for
little
his
sus, 'cause
for
every
his
other team
country.
has-
Gets the
yeah.
game underway
Every other team
with
has
the
one that's
Argentinians playing
exclusivity.
from right to
Maybe
left as
Argentina
they
just
get all the way
racist and
back
have black kids over
towards the
there,
edge of the
but
goalkeeper. Emi
Dembele's
Martinez
useful,
first touch
so
for him, and then it's
yeah.
touched off towards
what
the
does
far
that have to do
side
with anything, bro?
towards Molina. Down the line it goes.
Dembele's
Simeone gets a
innocent, bro.
first touch.
So is what's his
Game
name?
for him
Yamal,
tonight.
bro.
Being chosen in that midfield for Argentina, who didn't make a particularly great start there as he puts the ball out of play as he miscontrols it. England have it inside their own half with John Stones just to the right of the centre circle, just holds it up on the halfway line, then goes square to his left and Guay.
It's like the Moroccans. bro.
Important, I think, for
Morocco
a
had to go.
good start for
Morocco
either
had to go,
side here.
bro.
The Spanish really did
Morocco had to go. I'm sorry, bro.
put their foot down very, very early on and
They're
take
not good.
control of the game, particularly in midfield yesterday. Remember, you can follow the match on your national broadcast. You are listening to independent, studio-based, off-tube commentary of this second semi-final match between England and Argentina. And it Declan Rice with the first touch back to Anderson. Anderson is pushed back there by McAllister, maintains possession. One of those
Who's got the ball?
5
Shut
Premier
up.
League players in the starting lineup for Argentina
Legible.
this afternoon. Guay brings it over the halfway line, left-hand side of the
Is
centre
that an or
circle.
forming flick?
And it goes to Jed
What?
Spence.
No,
He's been preferred at left back this
Or forming
afternoon
by
by
the bridge. bro.
Thomas
I had no
Tuchel.
issue
Bellingham
with
comes really, really deep just to get his foot on the ball and actually get a free kick there. He's got to push in the back. So free kick for
He's
England,
on a
left-hand
walk-in
side of
stand.
the centre circle. He really has, if he wasn't already, become a superstar, hasn't he, in this tournament? Jude Bellingham, those 6 goals. He's level with Harry Kane as England's top scorer.
Championship tonight.
12 out of the 13 goals that England have
Championship
scored in
games
this
tonight.
tournament have been scored by
Go for
that
baseball.
dynamic duo of
I'm not going to that
Bellingham and Kane.
We not
Pickford
pulling
takes
that,
the free
bro.
kick, goes
Nah.
long out towards that left-hand
wait for the
side.
IRL
It's headed
screen.
clear though by Molina for Argentina.
I don't know how to
Goes
set that up,
Simeone,
bro.
3 white shirts around.
Nah,
Has to go
school
back to the
IRL
centre
screen.
zone,
No,
penalty
we
area,
school starts,
Argentina
bro.
maintaining possession. We
Intensive
do want to
day,
push them back
IRL.
towards the edge
It's
of their
open,
own
crash out.
penalty area.
Senior
They found a
sets
way
getting
out
IRL
there
stream,
through
bro.
Martinez, left-hand side of the
getting IRL stream.
the penalty
I don't
area.
know how
In
to
the
set a
end, the
virus,
Ball's going to play.
Jeremiah.
Last touch came off of Reece James. They throw into Argentina, level with edge of their own penalty area. Down their left-hand side to be taken by Tagliafico.
Bro.
Yeah.
A couple of minutes played here in
Let's
Adelaide.
get a
England
phone
0,
like a tripod or something.
Argentina 0
Yeah,
for the
higher
right to
producer.
face Spain on Sunday,
Higher mods.
8 p.m. BST. The third place playoff, the match that nobody wants to play, of course.
I don't need mods,
That
bro.
will be on Saturday at 10
Not
p.m.
yet, Chad.
BST. And that will
We got 0 viewers.
obviously
Sure.
feature the French after
fine.
their defeat. It could obviously end up being
Bro,
a
I'm
repeat
telling
of
you,
the
it's
final
better
from 4 years
when
ago
it's
of
late at night.
Argentina.
Yeah.
What's the meta?
Well, to
But people
lose
gonna
this
start
one. Now, the
supporting.
referee stopped play. There was an off-the-ball
Not
incident
today,
involving Elliot
I don't know if we're
Anderson,
gonna
who's
get
gone
any
down
viewers,
holding
but
his
it's
neck,
fine.
and it's all
We
got
gotta
a
get
little bit
content out there.
fruity.
We're gonna turn it. I'm gonna find some
Well,
clips, post them on
Elliot
YouTube.
Anderson.
Inside the
down.
first 3 minutes, and already players
Squaring-
squaring up to each
shove it.
other just outside the centre circle. Referee's got to sort this one out. Obviously, we do have the
Chat Elliot Anderson to Man City for like
comfort of
100
having
mil.
VAR in
not
case
worth
anything
it.
has happened on toward the
They're
referee didn't
overpaying,
see.
bro. The market
Yeah.
is absolutely cooked.
Bellingham's claiming a
Market is absolutely
elbow
fried.
in the
100 mil
neck,
for
I
Elliot.
assume, of
Was he
Elliot
even that
Anderson,
good?
who's gone down. We'll get a replay of this one in a minute.
This season, I
Let's
never
have a
seen. I never like saw him
And
play this
it's a
season.
flailing arm from, I think
I
This
just
it's
think-
season good.
Crystal Palace is
or
there.
Enzo Fernandez, actually.
Yellow.
Messi was
They're
back
not
with
good-
it
they're
with
not good.
Elliot Anderson. The Argentinians wanted a
Also-
free kick. Enzo Fernandez is being talked to now by the referee.
He's starting to piss me off, bro.
It was
I'm
Messi's
sorry.
first touch. And it seems to have simmered. It seems to have calmed down.
Check it out.
And while all
Straight
that's
parties,
happening,
Check them out, check them
Reece
out.
James has just come to the touchline just to be spoken to by Thomas Tuchel down this near side for England.
Looking
So
good,
free kick
chaps.
to England, right hand side of the centre circle. Elliot Anderson is okay and has
Alright,
possession.
wait for something.
Goes out low to
Wait, wait,
Anthony
wait.
Gordon. He'll be a Barcelona player. Well, he is a Barcelona player. Playing La Liga next season with many of the players on
Hey,
show
that's fine.
tonight. Of
We're
course,
also
with
good,
these
Shut up, bro.
Argentinian
bro.
players ply their trade
We
in
got
the
time in
Spanish
case
league,
something
particularly
bad
Atletico
happens, we
Madrid
can-
have been called
Yeah,
for
we-
Argentinian
end stream,
league with
bro.
Diego Simeone, who's been the
It's still
Atletico Madrid manager for some time. Here's Declan Rice, almost loses possession. Have to be careful there. Almost had his pocket picked by
You say
Julian
something
Alvarez.
controversial.
And then goes back towards the edge of his own penalty area. Stones on towards Guay over on the far side. Can bring it over the halfway line. Plays it over the halfway
We're a little
line.
dark
It's a
humorous
nice
and
ball as well
controversial.
to Jed Spence. Now Spence is held up over on the far side. Then continues his run. This is a brilliant run by Jed
Bro,
Spence.
Jed Spence,
Can he
bro.
get the corner? No, he
Jed
can't.
Spence has been
Argentina
pretty
just
good.
about
Am I
keep
the
the
only
ball
one?
in play, but this is good from England.
Jed Spence. He should
Pushing
have gone to pen
Argentina
the other
back
day.
into their right back position, and in the end they're forced to go
Stepping in
long.
his own chat.
They do go long, and 39-year-old Lionel Messi, well, he will chase that one, but Guay's going to get there
Jed
first.
Spence,
And
bro.
Guay
He
goes
plays
all the way
really
back
good.
to Jordan Pickford.
You're like the
Pickford,
jaw
a couple of
mechanism.
touches, all in sort of mustardy yellow this
know what that is?
evening. The Everton
You
goalkeeper.
like broke the jaw.
Guay now left
Oh.
of
He
his
has to wear-
penalty area, goes
I
back
don't even know what he wears.
to the aforementioned Jordan Pickford.
Is he playing right
Drills
now?
one out towards his near side. Reece James just about keeps it in play,
Yeah,
doesn't
he
he?
hits
But he
Jed
loses
Spence,
possession
bro.
in the
Yeah.
process, and Argentina have it now. Alvarez on towards the edge of the penalty area, can't find Messi, and in fact,
We need Messi to
England
ghost.
have a free
We need
kick,
Messi to
which
drop
they've
the
already
sinker.
taken. Here's Reece James. Elliot Anderson down towards his near side. That's a loose one from the man who will play for Manchester City, of course. So many of these players either have changed teams or are changing teams, due to change teams potentially. There's a lot of transfer talk going on, isn't there, around Europe at the moment, as Argentina go all the way back to Emi Martinez. Here's Christian Romero. It's a good tournament.
Hey,
Over towards the far side it goes, and the ball in field from
That's not me, cause my
Molina doesn't reach his intended recipient, and then Jed
Chat,
Spence
we got a
does
viewer.
really,
So-
really well. Started the game
so
well,
we-
Jed
I was
Spence
about to
really
leave.
has. And then almost loses possession.
Which
Commentators
is
curse, but I think England will get a free kick as he pokes
No.
it back towards Elliot Anderson. Anderson D goes down, and it will be a free kick to
Bro,
England.
Argentina is
Inside their own
playing
half, just 3
dirty.
yards in field from that
Elliot
far
Anderson is down
touchline.
on the floor again.
England
Where are the
left.
refs? Where are the refs?
Really, really competitive
That don't know.
start to the game, though,
Oh,
by
yeah,
both
like,
sides.
that.
I'm just looking at a replay of that.
Said it wasn't
Clearly, Anderson was caught by
Ooh.
Giuliano
He, like,
Simeone.
kicked him in his
England free
Achilles.
kick, then back it goes
Nah,
to
bro, Phil would not let that slide.
Jordan
Bro,
Pickford.
Phil
which
Foden,
was
there's
in
a reason he
penalty
didn't
area.
get called up.
Pickford just retreats
There's a reason
slightly,
Phil Foden
chucking
didn't
it
get
under his
called
left foot, brings it
Harry
back towards the edge of the
Maguire,
penalty area, then changes his
Palmer.
mind and starts coming forward again. In the end, he picks
Chat, we got
his
more viewers.
pass and goes
Welcome to
long.
stream,
It's a
chat.
lovely one
Welcome
as
to
well
stream, chat.
towards Rodgers. This will be his first touch.
Chat, a
Morgan
watch
Rodgers
party.
on this right-hand side.
Wait,
for
hold
England
on.
now, down towards
Score
the byline.
predictions
He
for the
goes to
game.
get the cross
Score
in,
predictions
and
for the
towards the
game.
near
Dude,
post.
I'm gonna go-
It's cut out though, put behind,
I want
and it will be the
2-1
first
England.
corner
I
of
think
the
Bellingham and
of the
Kane
evening,
both
and it will
get
be a
one.
corner for England because that
Messi
ball
sends
was
it
cut
to
out of the near post
10 goals
by
in 11
Alexis McAllister.
I'm gonna be honest.
We all know.
After watching the last couple Argentina
Now
games,
on the money.
I think
Declan
first
Rice
90
to lead
minutes,
with
it
the
ends
set
in a draw.
pieces.
I think it's gonna end in a
Time
draw. I
and
think it's
time
gonna go to
again
overtime
during the
again.
season for
This has
Arsenal.
happened
Can
like
he
the
deliver
last
here for
3
his
Argentina
country?
games. I
7
think it's gonna
minutes
happen
played
again.
here. in
And I
Atlanta.
think
England 0,
in
Argentina
overtime,
0.
if England makes the
Really
right
competitive
choices
start,
and they
though.
like make the right subs and
And England
everything,
looking to profit
I think
here
Argentina
from
can
a
win it.
Rice
But
outswing corner from this
you
near
know,
side. So right-footed outswing
what's
from
his
that
what's the
England
name of the
right.
head coach?
Argentina.
Kane takes his
No,
place
the
just on the
England
edge of the penalty area. The left arm goes up from
Yeah.
Declan Rice.
If he makes
Here
some
it
bad
comes
like
now.
subs and they can't
The
like
penalty
do
area.
anything in extra
And the
time, Argentina's
Argentinians
gonna
can
win
get
it,
further
and
clear.
they're gonna go to the final.
England need to just hold the ball up. If they
Which
get
I think
it back
no,
here,
I
they
think the
can,
final
in fact, there's
should
gonna
be
a free kick
England,
as Argentina
Spain.
Yeah.
So
try
that
to
then the
break up. There's a
third
high
place
boot in there.
and fourth place game
And
is the
we get
rematch.
free kick to Argentina in the first set piece.
Because then you get that
He
France-Argentina
comes to nothing.
rematch, but then also,
Wow, they're just
It was just
mugging
planted over
Johnstown.
towards right about the
yeah, he just fully got shoved
penalty
over.
spot from Rice rather than trying to
And he's
swing it
trying to
right
act like
above the
he's hurt. This
goalkeeper,
is-
Emi Martinez,
Chat,
of
I don't
course,
like the Argentinian
who you
team.
will know
The
well.
only thing
I'll be
though,
honest.
This
with that
was
right
Christian
there,
Romero,
third
midway
place
inside his own half,
matches,
just to right of
Messi's
centre.
keep his golden boy.
Touched off by
So now
McAllister
about to
towards the
have him
far
go out.
side. Molina is
Bro,
going to turn and go all the
They
way
should.
back to Emi Martinez.
They
just on
should.
the
Because
edge
if he
of
goes
the
to the
6-yard
final,
area.
he's already won the
Chiki
goal.
goes
He's
low up
already
to
gonna win the boot.
Martinez, and down the line he goes to
Unless
Tagliafico.
Kane scores like a hat
Tagliafico
trick.
inside Reece James.
That start, that first game for
Wants the
Messi.
1-2.
that
And
hat-trick.
he's going to get the free kick, in
That's
fact, because he didn't get the ball back from
Dude, who
Alexis
has scored a
McAllister.
hat trick in the
Didn't
World
get free
Cup?
kick 'cause he was brought down
Dembele
again
got
by
one,
Reece James.
like
So
this
free
World
kick
Cup.
to
Dembele
Argentina.
got one
I think
against
nutmeg actually initially from
Is it just
McAllister
them?
through Declan Rice's legs.
I don't know, I think so.
Jude Bellingham had a brace last game.
Yeah.
And the free kick will be taken by
We haven't seen much of Jude today, though, chat. We haven't
Paredes.
seen much of Jude today. What's his match rating so far? I know the game
Plays,
just started,
his,
but
football now in Argentina. for
6.2, that's
Portuguese.
not bad. Harry Kane with a 6.9.
And towards the far side, Messi comes deep to get
Yeah.
the ball.
I mean, no one's
He's barely touched
being
the ball so
insane.
far. The
Keepers haven't had to
39-year-old
make any
is lurking
saves.
over on the far side.
I don't
just
think
shy
Kane's
of
touched the ball.
halfway line. As Christian Romero
Well,
brings the
we're talking
ball
about
forward towards
keepers,
the
man.
halfway
Let's
line
talk
for
about Matt
Argentina
Freese.
with walking pace at the moment. Messi has
Yeah.
stayed there as well. In fact, coming slightly
Listen,
in field. First time
Chat,
ball
I'm
by
not a
Alvarez.
U.S. fan.
That's not going to buy Simeone.
I don't
That's gonna
support
be a
the. I
free
don't
kick
personally support the
for
U.S. You know,
England as,
Colombia, bro.
once
Like that's where I
again,
was born. That's my
Elliot
team.
Anderson goes
I'm not a
down.
U.S.
It's
fan. I don't know a
obviously
lot about the
fouled on his
players.
first 10 minutes. The
I didn't even
former
think Matt
Nottingham
Freese was a
Forest
starting
man. So
keeper.
England have a free
He
kick.
was.
I think England have
There
started
was-
the better. No
Matt Turner. I think
sights of goal yet for either
But
side.
Matt Freese and
But they look
whoever
more
that
comfortable
one
on
like
the ball.
blonde, long
Agreed.
hair
Well, just as I
yeah.
say that, England lose it,
40.
and Argentina have it back
stinker in
with
that last
McAllister,
game.
and then there's the
That's really
turn,
like
and there's
4
another
points.
free kick involving Elliot Anderson. But this time, the foul is from Anderson.
I don't
on
know what I
Enzo
want out of this
Fernandez.
game. I want
That
this
is
game to
gonna
be like
really
I
interesting.
don't know if y'all
battle.
remember
Enzo Fernandez is
the-
another one. Is he staying? Is he going? There's been talk of him
what was it?
potentially
The
leaving
Netherlands
Chelsea, but now
Argentina
hearing that,
semifinal
he's very
Oh,
much
yeah.
last
part
year.
of
That game
Xabi
got
Alonso's
heated.
plans
They
for
were
next
like
season at Stamford
they were gonna
Bridge.
throw
That could
hands.
be
They
a
were about to fight. I
Premier
need this
League
game to get
battle,
heated,
couldn't it,
bro.
next season?
And then eliminate
Chelsea
Argentina.
versus
Obviously.
Manchester City in the middle of the
Those
field.
kits are pretty nice.
And ball's going to play over
That
the
is-
far
I
side.
think
England
that's-
have a throw
honestly,
halfway line with Jed Spence.
That's the
was
top three
taken. Now
kick
it's
out of the World Cup.
Jude Bellingham
That's the top
pokes
three
it back
kick.
to Guay.
What's your top three?
Now Anderson again.
I don't know if you know
The
that.
ball scoops it forward down that left-hand
I
side.
think
That's one
that's
to
probably
chase Francis Gordon. Can he
second
wrap his
best,
foot
yeah.
around the ball? I think
like
he did just
Francis,
about
like,
keep it in play, but all he
mid-range.
did is divert it through
The
to
Eiffel Tower
Emi
one.
Martinez
Yeah, that was tough.
inside his
Or
six-yard
like-
area, and Argentina have it again.
Japan had a
Edge
tough
of their
one.
penalty area. Here's
Japan.
Martinez.
Not the blue one, the other.
Closed down by
Oh, yeah,
Morgan
like the
Rogers.
rainbow
Big,
one?
big night
Yeah.
you feel
That one
for
was
Morgan
nice.
Rogers tonight. Talk about
I
him
think my top
potentially
three is like
part of a big
Thi-
money move as well.
in no
this
particular
summer,
order.
Potentially
This
leaving
Argentina away kit, I like it.
Still it's
I
with
think
Emi
the
Martinez.
Colombia away kit,
In the end,
that one
he's
is
gonna
so
go
clean.
Oh, yeah.
Personally, that one
out
is
towards
so
this
clean.
near side.
Like,
and,
yeah,
it's
no,
put out of the way.
like,
It's the header from
all
John
bias
Stones.
aside,
Throw into
I think
Argentina,
that
just
kit is so
inside the
clean.
England half,
Yeah.
down the
And
Argentinian
then
left.
what's another kit?
And,
I
uh,
like the
be
Spain
taken
away
by
kit, but I think it's a little bit basic.
Nico
I'm not gonna put it
Tagliafico,
in.
33,
Yeah.
plays his football
like
in
the
the
US
French league for
kit, too.
Lyon.
The flag.
It goes to Christian
I don't know
Romero.
how I
That's
feel
a
about it.
really
I mean, it's
loose
good,
one
it's
from
good, it's
Romero.
good.
Now
Don't get me
England
wrong,
take
but
advantage. Will
I don't know how I feel
steaming
about it.
through as Anderson loses possession.
I
thought
think-
that was a
I like
free
the
kick.
Belgian
Referee
one,
thought
the
better
way-
of it, and then there's
Yeah.
another
It's like
coming
heel.
together off the ball, and this is getting a little bit
No, I
fruity,
don't really
to
like
say the
Belgium that
least. It
much.
involved Morgan Rogers. I think Rogers did touch.
Colombia should have
Well,
made it
first of all,
further, bro. bro.
Elliot Anderson still complaining he
I
didn't
don't
get a
know
free
how he
kick. And I
lost
think he's
it
got
to
a
him.
case.
Nice.
And then there was a coming together
I'll
off
be
the
honest,
ball
yeah.
between Paredes and
That was set check.
Morgan Rogers, but I think it was a bit of gamesmanship from the Argentinian. I'm just looking at a replay.
Yeah.
First of all, should Elliot Anderson have had a free kick? Well, he definitely got some of the ball, Enzo Fernandez, but also took
Elliot
some of
Anderson's
Anderson.
looking
They then
flopping.
ended
Like
up
he's been flopping.
tangled up with each other, and while that was going
No, no,
on,
like he's not getting
there was a coming
fouled, but
together
he's just falling on
between
the floor.
Paredes and
Elliot Anderson
Morgan
cannot sell.
Rogers. The referee stopped play, and I just think he's just got to get hold of this a little bit, just calm it all
He
down.
cannot
It's
sell.
all getting a little bit
Fisos.
fruity out there, and the football could be affected as well. We don't want that. What we want
Fisos is
here
going to be
is
mad.
a
Because he should be like the difference
game,
maker. He
a
should
cracking
be
game
making a
between two
difference.
very, very good sides in the top four.
Should be
of
making a
course,
difference here for the
in the
England side. If
rankings,
he's going
world
for
rankings,
100
and,
mil
the other two teams
on
in
the
that top
market,
four played last
he
night.
should
That's
be a
how
difference
consistent
maker.
the top teams have
Should
been
not
in
be
this
flopping on the
tournament.
floor.
1, 2, 3,
He
4
did win
in the
them
league, well, getting to the
in their
semis.
Norway. He
Argentina
won it like
now
a penalty or something.
with the ball
He
over on
got
the
shoved
far
in the
side.
box,
It's
like
just about
Allen
kept in
shoved
play
him.
by
Or
Simeone. To play
they
back
like disallowed
inside
a
his own half. It's
goal.
Christian
Something
Romero.
happened.
Yeah.
On it goes to Enzo Fernandez, right hand side of the centre circle. Goes out towards Molina, and then the Argentinians play it back inside their own
Prem.
half.
Were you watching
England
it
just
this year?
on occasions knowing
Keeping up with
when
the
to
game?
press and when not
Yep.
to, just allowing the Argentinians to have the
I
ball
don't know,
at the
man.
moment, but they're not
Can't really
hurting
get into the
Thomas Tuchel's side.
Let's go Crystal Palace, man.
Tuchel
Let's
looking
see.
to become the first foreign manager ever
Early
to win the
prediction. What do you think
competition.
they're
Never been done
finishing
before.
in the Prem?
Ball down the right hand side. Now they've broken the offside flat
Offense,
trap. No, they
mid-table, mid-table,
haven't.
12th.
Racing
Mid-table.
down that right
There's
hand
no,
side
he's not offside.
for Argentina.
Yeah, he's
under
offside, he's
Simeone,
offside.
but he's gone too early.
Argentina gets caught offside.
And,
Shit.
it will be a free kick to England.
Good pass by
over on
Messi
the
though.
far side.
Outside the
13 minutes
foot.
played.
Oh, how's it with Mark Gay?
What's going on now?
Okay.
Just looking at a
Yeah.
replay. There was a little nudge from
Didn't he used to play for Crystal Palace?
Pickford on
Yeah.
Simeone. He's gone down
Yeah.
like he's been shot.
Crystal Palace
It's
legend.
completely
Dude,
Do you consider?
unnecessary. Free
Do you
kick is
consider
taken
Elise
for
a
England.
Crystal Palace legend?
yeah, I consider him the Crystal Palace.
Stones back to Anderson. So Anderson is now the deepest
Crystal
player other than the
Palace.
goalkeeper Pickford.
For that,
He's got Stones to his
That
right.
trio
He's got Gray
of
to his left.
Elise, Eze, and
And he's
Matata.
got Julian Alvarez just ahead of him.
But you got to think about what
Finds
they did for the
Bellingham,
club.
who
Like,
comes into a
was it that
position
good?
for England
Yeah.
to pick
I think
possession
Mateta's
up, then
the
goes
top
out the
side.
way over on the far side, down the line to
Does
Jed
he want us
Spence.
to comment?
Spence down the line. That's a really good ball by Jed Spence
Oh,
now.
Elise was here
Anthony
for the-
Gordon racing down this
Yeah, I
left-hand
think
side
so,
for
right?
England. Left-hand corner of the penalty area, working space for a shot. Is he
no.
still Anthony Gordon? Too many touches. Wanted too many touches. Should have got the ball into the box. I think he
Ooh,
was
good
working
chance by
space
England.
for the
England's
shot,
in the
Anthony
box,
Gordon,
so there's too many
but
bodies.
he really needed
Too
to
many
release
bodies
that
in the
one
box,
for
yeah.
England. And now suddenly Argentina are breaking quickly over the halfway line. And
Argentina
England are
trying to
pulling
go on
it
a little
back.
bit of a
There's the
counterattack
ball
here.
through
Good
towards
tiki-taka.
Alvarez, edge of the penalty area. Out towards the right side of the penalty area it goes. Not many Argentinian
cross
players
in
in
the
the
box.
penalty area.
No, no,
Eventually
straight into the
arriving
defender.
was Messi.
Argentina
but
do
too late.
recover
Goes
it.
over the header. Messi comes out towards
tries
the
to
near
cross
side.
it
It's
in.
retrieved by
Oh, but it was
Tagliafico. Still
slightly,
the Argentinians
slightly too powerful,
pressing as
chat.
it goes back
Slightly
towards
too
Paredes,
powerful.
and Paredes goes all the way back towards halfway line.
Tagliafico
Everybody now
gets the
bar
ball.
Emi
Argentina's still on the
Martinez inside
attack,
the England half. First time we've seen
but they're
pressure
retreating a little
really from
bit.
the Argentinians after that really good run from
Come on,
Anthony
Chet.
Gordon. He just chose the wrong decision in the end, Gordon. He was just
This game's
desperate
been
to
pretty
try
slow
and get the
lately.
shot in.
We've had some pretty good
Just too
attacks
many
out of both
touches
teams.
to try and make the
But
space when there were England players inside the penalty area waiting for a delivery, and I think that would have been
when does the Prem
his
actually
better
start?
option.
Isn't it
It
like
fall into the
preseason
penalty
games?
area for Argentina, headed out towards the far side by Guay. Will it drop out for a throw-in? Indeed it will. So it's a throw-in to Argentina,
The actual
right
season
next to the
starts later.
corner flag. And Simeone is going to take this one in the side today.
This guy, bro. Argentina's
Down the line
like,
it goes is Martinez. Now it's
they're no,
Paredes.
bro. Something about them.
Messi's just lurking on the edge
Something
of
about
the
these
D. He's
Argentinians.
barely touched the ball yet. Doesn't mean
he's over
anything,
there,
does it,
he's
with Lionel Messi? It really does. He's going to touch the ball now, though, as he gets there before Rice pokes it towards the edge of the penalty area. England have won it back. Now, can England
There,
break? No,
yes.
they can't, because they've lost possession over on the far side. Good
Jude
sliding
Bellingham
challenge
on the
coming in there
ball,
to win the ball
gets
back by
tackled.
Paredes for Argentina. Rice, to be fair, just overran it and just showed him a little bit too much of the ball. What a lovely turn that is by McAllister for Argentina, still coming towards the edge of the penalty area. They want the free kick this time. They're not
I
going to
mean,
get
he's a
it.
good
And
player
England
too. Like, he
can bring it away down the
dribble,
left-hand
he
side.
can
Now,
pass.
Anthony Gordon get a run down that left-hand side. He's
Counter-attack
going to
by
get a free
England.
kick because he's brought
They're a
down.
little
So
too
he's a
slow.
free kick just shy of the half
The
down the
Argentinian-
left-hand side. Made a good start.
Argentinians are like
Anthony Gordon.
unrelenting with their pressing. That's one thing that I do like.
And most
I'll
of
give
what
them
England
props
are
on that.
doing that's good
The
is
unrelenting
coming down this
pressing.
left-hand side as well.
I
The
like
link
that.
up between
Because they're not letting
Spence
England
and
do any sort of
Gordon has been
counterattack.
far
They're
more
instantly
fruitful
pressing. They're
in
slide
these early
tackling.
stages than James and Rogers on the other side. That might take some getting used to. Won't be surprised if it's the first time they've
Is
played
Jude Bellingham
together
the
actually
number
down
one
this
best looking?
right-hand side. And here
Which
is the
one?
aforementioned Rogers. Does go down the line to Reece James. And Reece James
Who's
plays it all the way back inside his own half to John Stones. Stones
Phil
onto
Foden looks like an
Anderson
elf,
inside
bro.
the centre circle for England.
No, it probably is. Jude.
Stones continues over the halfway line. He gets the ball back. Makes his way towards the right side and then leaves it for Reece James. And Reece James plays it low
Jude's
back
handsome,
inside his
bro.
own half
Jude's
to
a
Elliot
handsome guy.
Anderson again. Anderson
He's on my
seeing
BLS team.
probably more of the ball than anybody inside this first 16 minutes. Guay over the halfway line out to
Bro,
Jet
that one's
Spence.
Swedish guy.
Hugging the touchline down the
Come on.
left-hand side. He's midway inside the Argentinian half, just held up by Simeone. Olise goes back infield towards Guay. And now Kane
So
comes
what's the
deep. Now
shot,
touched the
bro?
ball so far, the England defender, but that's a ball,
He didn't
ball
pass it to
forward
Hart.
towards Reece
Yeah.
James. Can he smuggle it out
He's
towards the
shot.
far side? Reece James. Jed
Hey,
Spence
that's
is
'cause he didn't see
calling
him.
for it, and he gets it. Spence, left-hand side of the penalty area, just overruns it
Bellingham.
slightly. And in the end, the ball's gone out of play. And it'll be a goal kick for
See the
Argentina.
nutmeg?
Good work by Enzo Fernandez to be
Jed
fair, just to
Spence,
get there
Chad. I'm
ahead of
telling you,
Spence.
Jed Spence.
And 17 minutes
Did you say
played.
Harry Kane?
Here in Atlanta, Georgia. England 0,
Bro,
Argentina
he-
0.
I don't think he shot. He just.
Argentina
nose
have
is
never lost
I don't know.
a semi-final, a World Championship semi-final, and they've played 6 of them. This
He
is their
looks like Harry
seventh.
Kane, bro. Like,
If you were to name some, if you were to
third,
create a guy
a
and name
fourth, I
Harry
should say.
Kane, you would look like that.
1-1,
exactly.
drawn 2 of the previous, and lost 2, I should say, of the
Harry
previous
Kane.
3, and of course the most recent
Pickford.
one was
Pickford looks like a
8 years ago,
Pickford, bro.
lost
I'm not
in,
gonna lie.
extra time
That is the most British
to
last name.
Croatia. They were
of
favourites
all
for that
time.
one as well. Ball's going to play down this near side. England, they're going to have a throw-in, but
Declan Rice is handsome.
Ethan Rogers, who
Declan
was
Rice is a handsome guy.
challenged,
He got a
has
glow up
gone
after he
down.
left.
A little bit of concern for
What was it? Aston
Thomas
Villa, I
Tuchel,
think
but
you
he's back
said.
on the
Yeah, he won't go up
back on the field now. Just looking, was it a
Nobody
foul?
went to
I think
Arsenal.
Tagliafico just about wins the ball to put it out of play. Takes a little bit of Rogers as well. England go all the way
Not
back
do
towards the
anything
halfway
for
line.
him. Arsenal
Away
is
to
the worst.
Spence
in the
over on that far side.
We're all good.
Leaves it for Anthony Gordon and continues his run down that left-hand side.
You
Now
ever meet an Arsenal fan?
Bellingham goes all the way back to
Don't
Gray,
ask him about
left-hand
soccer,
side of the
bro.
centre circle for England,
He
closed
plays
down
soccer
by
more than
Messi.
Messi. Yeah, imagine they win this game. If England wins this game,
Peripheral
yeah, we're
figure
never
so
gonna hear
far.
the end of it.
The 39-year-old
Soccer's not even started.
inside their own half. It's
It's not even in the
John Stones now
game.
inside the
Morgan Rogers, I
centre
think, is in
circle.
over it.
Takes it towards the right-hand side and finds
If
Reece
you know an Arsenal
James.
fan,
Ball
ask him when
down
he
the
became an
line.
Arsenal
Good ball
fan.
first time by Morgan Rogers
would've been
towards
the last
Declan
one.
Rice. Now Rice twisting turn, he gets it back to
Oh, that's
Rogers.
too
2 Argentinian players
They got
around
good.
him. Can he
They've only won
win
it.
the
This is
throw
the
in?
first time they won in like
He's gotta play it.
20-something
Indeed,
years.
it's an England throw. Midway
Wait,
inside
Chad,
the
I'll grab
Argentinian
a-
half down the right side. Reece James all the way back to the
Chad, you're
halfway
stuck
line.
with me
Here's
now.
Anderson. Anderson is going to play that ball low back to Guay.
What's up,
left-hand
chat?
side of the centre circle. Now
Man, let
first
me-
time ball from Anthony Gordon.
talk
to
a little bit
Kane.
about myself
Kane
here.
out towards Morgan Rogers, right side of the penalty. There's the overlap. There's Reece James with the ball.
I
in.
started
Too
getting
close to the
into
goalkeeper.
soccer football,
Good move
like,
from England down the right-hand side.
December,
Good link-up
so
play
I'm
between Morgan
relatively
Rogers
new to this, man.
and Reece James, but that ball in the end
I will.
from
I will.
the Chelsea fullback.
I'm a little
just
new to
way
this.
too close to Emi
I'm trying to
Martinez, who
learn,
grabs
man.
comfortably
Sam,
at his near
my
post.
guy, my
19
best
minutes
friend,
played,
best friend in the whole
0-0.
wide world.
Argentina.
And he's teaching me. He's teaching me
0.
everything. He's teaching me the text, everything. And
England
we were
have the
on
better
the
of it.
game one night together, and
certainly
we were like,
possession-wise without
"Yo,
really
we should start
creating
streaming."
anything of note so far. Lovely turn
And
by
he
Messi
was like,
on
"Oh
the
my god,
halfway
yeah, it's a
line.
good idea.
Twisting
Going
turn
into our
and
senior
runs it
year,
slightly
man.
and allows
Got to make
Anderson
the most of
just
these memories. Try
whack the
something
ball
new.
way
Try
out
something
towards the far side.
spontaneous."
Nobody in English shirt over there, so
And we were like, "Yeah, let's
for,
do this. Let's
Argentina.
start streaming."
And,
So
Elliot
this
Anderson
dude,
himself not
this
wanting to
Sam,
chase the ball, and in the
has
end
been
it's all the way
grinding the
back
past couple days.
to
He's been setting it
Emi
all up.
Martinez. Onto Enzo
Man,
Fernandez.
But we're
Good
gonna
tournament.
we're gonna make this work, man. We're gonna be like
Chelsea
Los and
man,
Wag.
out towards this
You
near
feel
side
me?
it goes and balled over the halfway line by Tagliafico.
So-
Tagliafico down the line it goes.
Yeah.
Here's Julian Alvarez.
goes
We know
cool,
how
Sam.
devastating he can be when he cuts that ball onto his right foot. Now left hand
6'4"
corner of the
athlete, I
penalty and
guess.
loops out towards the
I
far
don't know.
side. It's loose inside the England penalty area and it's
Crystal
whacked
Palace
away
fan.
by Elliot
Favorite
Anderson
player
out
still
towards the far
Foden.
side. Headed back in towards the penalty area. Little flick
out
on
by
there and
England.
there's an offside flag up over on the far side. It might well have
Crossed
been
it in the
Messi
box.
actually as the
Good
ball
header.
was headed back into
right.
the penalty area for Argentina. And it might well have been the little man
Visionary
himself
again.
No,
who
I
just
didn't.
strayed slightly. The ball's ended up
How we got
through to
started,
Jordan
man. We're on
Pickford
game
anyway,
all
but
night.
England
We're
will
gonna start
have
streaming.
a
Thanks, Chad.
free kick
Just start
inside their own
streaming.
penalty area. 20 minutes
Soccer,
played.
I
England
soccer
0,
when it's like December.
Argentina 0.
I'm
Second
learning.
semi-final.
me.
We're gonna grow our stream chat.
Argentina
Up
have
and grow
won
it. Watch.
all of their games so far.
Hey,
but
look
they've
out for
needed
some
extra
gaming
time.
streams,
So
chat. I'm
their
gonna figure out
friend,
how to
isn't it?
game on this.
Oh,
Couple of
Roblox.
extra times
Bro,
to
we
get
play
through.
Roblox, man.
And then that incredible
It was fun.
comeback when he
Check.
gets to Egypt as well as
We're gonna
Pickford
play
goes
Roblox.
long, but that's got too much on it. And I'll go through to
We
his
just have
opposite
fun
number,
on the game. Like that's the
Martinez.
thing is, we just have fun.
Needed
don't even try
extra
to
time
do
a couple of
too
times
much,
to get
like-
through.
We're just being our
England
real
needed extra time, of
We're
course.
being ourselves, bro.
Against Norway.
I have
They
to
drawn
like
one of the
tune
games,
down
of
some
course,
of
they
our
drew
jokes, bro. Because
against,
sometimes
Ghana
we be
in
talking
the
about some,
group
you know,
phase. Here come
some
Argentina over
insane
the halfway
stuff,
line. Lovely
bro.
ball from Messi out towards the
Yeah,
far
we be
side.
talking about some
Simeone
insane
holds it
stuff,
up, gets
chat.
back in field to Messi, midway inside the England half ball on his left foot, infield to McAllister.
Thing
Now
is,
into
bro,
Fernandez.
we just
back
be
to
like brain rot
Paredes.
games, bro. I feel like no one
Two
else
between
does that.
himself
That's
and
like
McAllister again.
no one else is streaming even playing
And then
brain
there's the
rot
1-2
beat it
between
here.
Fernandez
Be it here.
Not gonna
and
lie.
Paredes once more. Paredes at walking place.
Yeah, remember the
England,
jump
everyone
kick
behind the
taken?
ball. Happy to just
Is
sit
that the
back
start?
at
Was
the
that how
moment
it
and allow
started?
Argentina to have the ball in the end. There's a little bit of space out towards
Said
the near side.
Dr.
Julian
Tycoon
Alvarez
on
has got a lovely
Roblox. I think
spot.
it got deleted. I
Left-hand
think the
corner
game
of
got
the
deleted.
penalty
Yeah, I
area.
hope
Tries
so.
to get the ball into the box. It hits.
But
Reece
I'm not
James,
gonna
goes out
lie,
of play, and Argentina
that
will have a
game
throw
was
in inside the
headache.
England half down the left, and Alvarez himself is quick to come over to take it to keep Argentina purring. Although they've gone all the way back towards the halfway line. Here's Sandro Martinez, left-hand side of the centre circle, down the line to Tagliafico, gets the ball back again with the bright pink boots on, plays it inside the centre circle to Paredes. Paredes for Romero. Onto McAllister, closed down by Bellingham, has to release the ball quickly. And he's gone down now under the challenge from
I'm also France.
Jude Bellingham. There's going to be a free kick, I think, for Argentina, just
Are you still
outside
playing?
the
Someone's on the
centre
floor.
circle. Just looking at a replay of this, it's a strong one. It's nothing we haven't
McAllister?
already seen from
He scored
Argentinian players, to be fair,
the
in
first goal in their
quarter of
last
this
game,
because
Chad.
we are
Assist from
inching
Messi
towards
off a corner
the
kick.
hydration break in this fully air-conditioned
McAllister.
Bro, McAllister.
about 71,000 capacity stadium. Messi's going to take this free kick. We're going to get this, and I think we'll probably get the break. Messi places this ball down. It's just outside, it's probably about 6-8 yards outside the centre circle, inside the England half, and it's just a low one taken out towards the far side. Here's Simeone looking to take on Spence. Simeone still for Argentina, down towards the byline. Can he cut the ball back? Will he win a corner? Because he tried to, and Jed Spence did what he's there to do, preventing that ball from coming into the penalty area. And it's
Jed
Argentina
Spence,
now
bro.
with their first corner
I like
of
Jed
the
Spence,
game.
Chad.
One
I
apiece
think he's going to
in
be a
that
good player
particular
this game.
stat.
I think he's going to be a good player this game.
MOTM?
To be taken from the far side, you don't need to mean
Man
Italian
of the
who's going to
match.
take it.
Unless, like,
Argentina,
I would say Jude.
again, is a little
Yeah,
bit
maybe one of the
pushing
goal
and shoving. It
scorers, I
seems to
think.
be that
I think one of the goal
Juliano
scorers is going to be man of the
Simeone
match.
is-
If there is a goal. Imagine it ends
he
0-0.
absolutely having. I'd be
Pickford's
amazed
staying on
if he
business
doesn't
right
get a
now.
yellow card at some stage
it's
during this
chippy.
game. Pickford as
Like
well.
that Colombia game,
who
bro.
loves
Imagine it goes
that
0-0,
ball,
goes to
doesn't he?
pens.
That would be, dude. That would be so.
And the referee just
hype
speaking with
and
both of
so
them at the
fast.
moment. Actually,
That
Pickford
would
and
be a little
Simeone
boring
inside
for the
that
stream,
6-yard
though,
area.
I'm
trying
trying to see
A
some
lot of
goals. I'm
pushing
trying
and
to go
shoving to
crazy.
come, I feel. So, corner for
Simeone's up to
Argentina,
no
far
good,
side.
bro.
Argentina right, left-footed.
I don't know why he's
from
staying so
Messi,
close
and
to
it comes
Pickford.
right
He's trying
above
to
the
block it.
goalkeeper. Goodness
Messi
me!
on the corner
And in
kick.
the end, the referee's seen something because he's
Trying to whip
blown
it
up.
in.
It was a delicious delivery from Messi.
The ref blows
towards
the whistle. Chad, he
far
saw
post.
something?
And just looking at a replay.
Did Pickford get pushed?
Wow, dude.
Oh, yeah. Look, he's holding him back.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Fouls in there, to be fair.
Simeone's up to
And
no
there we
good.
go. It's the first hydration break. So
That almost
24
went
minutes
in.
played here
Julian
in the
Alvarez almost touched
semi-final.
that ball.
And
was like-
it's been an intriguing game, I think, more than anything else. There
of
haven't
course,
really been any
I
chances
think he is.
of note. The
Check.
stats are telling us that as far as the possession goes, it's
What's his name?
Argentina actually, who've had 58% to England's 42. Well, just to sum up
He's
how the game's
6'1".
gone so far, the XG
No, he is shorter than
always a
Courtois.
good indication.
He's shorter than Harry
for
Maguire.
how a game is panning out. Both teams' XG at the moment is 0.00.
Yeah, Courtois
I'm
tall.
entirely
Courtois
sure
like
I've
6'1".
ever got this far in a game where both teams are at 0.00. There really hasn't been
What's his
anything. There
name?
have been no shots
There you go.
on target. There have been no shots whatsoever from
Oh.
either side. It's been very, very cagey. It's
He's
been
6'7",
very
Chad.
competitive, I think is the word
He's
I've
6'.
used.
I
I
thought
think
he's
the referee's
6'5".
done well actually
Romelu
not
Lukaku's
to have dished
6'7",
out a yellow
Chad.
card or two, because if he had dished out one
Bro,
very
Hazard
early
was
on,
5'8",
it would
is that
set
what I
the
just said?
trend for the rest of this
Hazard was
game,
5'8".
and there would have been probably 4 or 5 that would
Bro,
be dished
Neymar
out
was
by
like
now, but as it
5'9".
stands, he hasn't, and I think the referee, who is Ishmael
Is that like the
El-Faf
ideal
of,
archetype for
America,
like a dribbler?
has done
It's
the
like
right thing,
5'8",
if I'm,
5'9",
honest.
5'7". Messi's
But,
5'7". So
Argentina,
5'7" to like
16
5'10".
times
Yeah,
Copa America champions,
Conte's
and
like 5'6".
Does that
3
equal a good
times
dribbler?
champions in the
Mbappe's
world, of course, looking
5'10".
to make it for a 4-time England, looking to make it
Nah,
for a
strikers
second.
are
There will
tall.
be,
How tall is
once
he?
again,
Harry Kane's like
no new name
5'11".
on the trophy
He's
this
6'2"?
year. There's 8 previous
But
winners,
he's like
of course,
5'11", though.
and there's only 3 teams left
Oh,
now.
he is
Argentina,
6'2",
who won it 3 times previously, and Spain and England, who both
He does
won
not
it
look that tall.
once. Those 8 winners, just a reminder: Brazil 5
6
times,
foot.
Italy 4,
I
Germany
thought it was
4,
Jude.
Argentina 3,
Jude is-
France 2,
Jude
Uruguay
is like-
2, and
I would say
Spain and
Jude's
England
5.
both once.
No,
Spain
he's
were
above
the
6 foot.
last team
Yeah.
to add their name to the prestigious list
Oh,
of
6'5".
champions. And I did mention about Thomas Tuchel
Yeah.
earlier,
6'1".
looking to become the first foreign coach.
How far do
to
you guys
win it.
think
Well,
the
last time
what do you think? You think
there was a foreign
the
coach in
Real
the
Madrid is going to
final.
be
That was
winning
actually
any trophies
1978.
next year?
That was actually against Argentina. Ernst Happel, the
They got the new
Austrian
kid.
coach who managed the Dutch,
I don't know.
who of course had
And
back-to-back
Barca's still gonna
defeats in
Yeah, they have
1974
Cucurella now, but
and
I think Lamine's gonna Take care of people,
78. So it's been a long time. What's that? 48 years now
Oh, he's not
since
that
there
old.
was a foreign coach in the final. But Thomas Tuchel, well, I'd say so far so good. I mean, it's
Yeah,
kind of, I don't
hydration
think
break.
either team will probably feel they've particularly got the
Hydration
upper hand.
break.
It's very cagey.
So far in the
Almost like
game,
a game of chess at the moment.
I don't know.
Either team
think
is going to run
the-
out.
both teams are
comfortable
playing
winners here
good. They've
this
been
evening. It
attacking.
could be
Maybe Argentina's been
the odd
attacking a little
goal
more,
that
but
wins it. Let's hope it doesn't go down to
you
the
know, they haven't been
dreaded
able to do
That's the one
anything.
thing we do hope. So
yeah,
27
they
minutes
haven't
on
been
the
able to do
clock.
anything, so
England
does it
0,
really matter?
Argentina 0. Remember, you can follow
I mean,
the
at the end of the
match
day,
on
it's not who attacks more, it's
national
just who gets the
broadcast. You are
goals.
listening to Independent
At the end of the
Studio-based
day.
off-tube commentary of the
Alright,
second
think about that.
semi-final here between England and
You could be playing a
Argentina
lot
in the
better,
Atlanta
and then
Stadium
you
in
guys scored on once, you
Georgia,
can't score back.
which did host
You're
the
done.
2019 Super Bowl. And
What's
game gets
the-
underway again after the
what's the temp-
first hydration
What's the temp like
break.
on the pitch?
Jordan Pickford plays out for the back and gives it away.
Easy
And Argentina
six.
take advantage. Julian Alvarez edge of the penalty
Weather
area, and in
conditions
the end,
86 Fahrenheit.
I
That's
think he was in
probably
two
outside.
minds, Alvarez, as to whether to shoot or whether to try and
Oh,
play it
bad
through to
touch
Messi.
out
And
of
in the end, he
Messi.
sort of played the
Chat.
ball towards Messi,
they're
but with
playing
far too
more.
much pace because I think he still had in
So why
his
is
head the
Fahrenheit so
idea
much?
of going for the
They're
shot.
still
And in
running
the
around a
end,
bunch.
it came to nothing. It goes behind. It's a goal
Shit,
kick for
cool,
England.
like.
Pickford goes long.
That's where the
Down the
Falcons
centre
play.
looking for
Do you think they should
Jude
have a
Bellingham.
hydration break when they're
Bellingham
playing indoors?
goes down this near side.
Well, I think you can't change conditions.
Receiving the ball from Reece James, but it's gone out of play off of
Can't change variables.
Jude
It has to
Bellingham.
be-
England, or Reece
Yeah, they
James, I
always
think
have
it
to.
was
Yeah. If you're doing
complaining
it for
about
the
free
first game,
kick.
you
It
have to do it
didn't
for the
happen,
last.
and Thomas Tuchel is a very animated man on the touchline at the moment. He's Paredes. He's closed down by Kane, and in the end he
Yeah,
plays it
this
square
head
to
coach
Romero.
is- he's
Romero
getting
goes
a
all
little
the way back
mad.
to Emi Martinez inside the
He's
D.
getting a little mad.
Martinez, well, he said a goodbye, didn't he, to Aston Villa after the last season, and then he ended up playing for Villa again. There's still question marks over whether Emi Martinez will be at Villa Park next season.
Martinez
We've
is
seen, thought about kicking long,
waiting.
but just plays it low to
I don't know what he's
Christian
trying
Romero,
for.
and then gets the ball back.
You guys
Again,
are
this is
tied.
one of the times where England are just happy to just step off the Argentinians. And so Emi Martinez again just
They're
whips it
stalling.
out of
It
his
looks like
penalty
they're
area,
stalling.
steadies
No one's
himself,
applying
and
any
then drills
pressure.
it
No
long,
English player.
right-footed down the centre. There's the header clear from Jed Spence, but Argentina have picked up the pieces through Simeone.
Oh, he tried to
Down the
find
line it goes, and
Simeone, I
it's
think.
overran, in fact. Out of play it
So,
goes, and
hard to
England
say about
have
Russia.
a throw in middle inside the
Messi?
Argentinian half down the England left. Spence back to Guay. Guay knocks it onto
Yeah, I don't
Elliot
see
Anderson.
Messi. Oh, I see him
He
walking.
can bring
Yeah.
this ball forward towards the halfway line for England. Kane in a very
Yeah,
deep
Messi just walking,
position. We
chat.
see this so often with Kane, and then he picks the pass. He goes long, searching. Reece James rushing down towards the corner flag, but he doesn't get there
Long
first.
ball?
But he does win himself a throw.
Is that Reece James? That is Reece
Puts it out of
James.
play. So England have a throw in, level with the edge of the
Yeah, throw in close to the box.
Argentinian
Throw in for
penalty
England
area
close to
down
the
the
box.
England
Can they
right.
score
Back it
here?
goes to John Stones, just
they go and
inside the
score
Argentinian
here?
half square to his left, and Anderson. Anderson's going to clip one over towards Jed Spence, who's made a good start down that
Playing
left-hand
back a
side for
little
England
more.
onto Anthony Gordon. Got to
Jet
be careful
Spence,
here,
chat.
Gordon.
I'm telling you, Jet
Between
Spence.
two Argentinian players, wants the free kick. Has gone the
Ooh.
other way, in fact. He lost it, and I think he
Good
thought
catch.
he won the free kick.
Oh,
Anthony Gordon.
come
It
on.
didn't happen.
No, he's
It's
fine.
Argentina
And it's this guy.
who have the free kick in
Simeone.
the end, and they go all the way
Chat.
back.
I don't
once
know how I
more
feel about
to
Simeone.
Emi
I haven't been liking him
Martinez. We
so
are
far
at
this
the
game.
half-hour mark, and we're still
He's been annoying.
awaiting our first shot of the game. Now, when I say shot, I don't just mean shot on target. I mean shot of any sort. Nobody has had a shot yet in the first half an hour. It's England 0, Argentina 0, as Argentina
Martinez
come
this
forward
year
down this
compared to
left-hand
Martinez
side,
at the
just shy
last
of the
World Cup.
halfway line. Alvarez in
think
a
he's
deep
better at the
position.
last World
The
Cup.
goal that was from him in that
I'll be honest. I haven't seen
round.
him do too much.
It's a second
But he hasn't been tested
Argentinian
a
goal
lot.
in that victory against Switzerland. Messi
Also, every
kicks
time
one
he
out
has
towards the
these
near side.
conceders.
Tagliafico, a little bit of space
I don't know.
inside the England half.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Ball left footed back towards the half.
He won the
Martinez
Golden
goes
Glove
square
last
to
year.
Paredes inside the
But they just give that to
centre
the
circle.
winner.
It's going to go long. He spotted the run of, I think it was Simeone.
You think Vozinha's
Far
gonna
too
get
much
this
on
year?
it. Goes
though?
behind goal kick
Off of just like,
for England. 30.
off of just like fame.
That's the only
minutes
team
played.
that Spain hasn't beaten.
England who
Spain didn't beat Cape
started
Verde.
off
Argentina barely
in,
beat Cape Verde.
Group L.
Yeah.
They beat Croatia by 4
good.
goals to 2. That was a
Imagine if they had beat Argentina. Like that would
really
have been
exciting
so.
sort of front foot game. That one really
insane.
was, particularly England's
I thought that Germany
second half
was crazy.
performance caught the eye.
Germany was a
Particularly
little
this first sort of
crazy.
15, 20
But then
minutes
the
of that second half, as
Paraguayans
Bellingham does really well over on
had
the
to go
far
and ruin
side.
it
For
by
England, brilliant play by Jude
being
Bellingham.
racist,
Now, midway
playing
inside the
dirty
Argentinian
against
half, cuts in
France.
field, racing towards the edge of the penalty area, wants a free kick. He's going to get a free kick
Jude
as well.
Bellingham
Fouled by Romero, and
just
this
sent
is in a promising
Simeone to the
positions for
shops.
England. First we've really seen of Bellingham having to pick the ball up pretty much on the halfway line.
Dangerous free kick.
Driving out
But Harry
towards the
Kane's,
left-hand
like,
channel,
honestly,
then cutting inside
Harry Kane's good at free
towards
kicks,
the edge of the
but
penalty area, drawing
chat, I'm
the
not
foul
gonna lie.
from
So far, I don't think
Tottenham's
I haven't seen him hit.
Romero.
Mm-hmm.
And it's probably too far out for a shot, this one, but it's certainly an opportunity for the likes of Declan Rice to clip
I
one
don't
in
think I've seen him hit a good
towards
free
the
kick, but this is a
danger
very dangerous
zone.
Dude, how did
32
he get
minutes
that
played here in
line back,
Atlanta.
like,
England
from
nil,
so fast?
Argentina nil. And
He has like a
indeed,
scraping.
We've got Declan Rice and Reece James. So you've got the right foot option, the left foot
He's in,
option.
like, his
Surely it's going to be
pocket,
Rice
he's
from
too
this
bad.
position to left of centre. It's all of about 35-40 yards from goal, and it's pretty much in line with the left-hand side of the penalty area.
Declan Rice, thank you.
There's one man that can
Declan
deliver
Rice
a
is good at free
delicious
kicks, chat.
and
That free kick he
delicious
scored against
delivery.
Madrid,
It's Declan Rice.
like
Reece
last
James
year or
indeed
this
has
year.
walked away, so it will be the Arsenal man. The
But I
Argentinian
don't know.
defensive line is just
He's
inside
good
the
at free
18-yard
kicks. Do
line.
you think he's gonna try to hit it
Now
into the box,
Rice
or he's
is
gonna
at
cross
one
it in?
corner so far. Can he deliver here from a free kick? And it comes towards the far post, and John Stones, I think, got his head on it at the far post, but couldn't divert it
He tried to
towards
cross
goal.
it
It
in,
goes
Chad.
behind. It's a goal kick. Another good delivery, though, from Rice.
Yeah,
You
we got
can't argue with the delivery. A couple of players ended up on the floor.
Chad.
I think that, to be fair, there was a push, I think, there by Morgan
Like 5
Rogers. I think
seconds.
if something had come of that, I think it probably would have been ruled out for that push by Rogers on
32,
Tagliafico.
57. We're at
Free
32,
kick, though,
53.
sorry, goal kick, I should say, to Argentina.
That's fine, that's fine, that's fine.
There's no way.
Christian Romero, right inside of the
Exactly. Yeah,
penalty area, and then whacked long in the end by Enzo Fernandez. It wasn't the prettiest ball in the world, but it might work out for Argentina because it's
Actually, I think I
bouncing
might have
really
been like
quickly
almost perfect.
inside the England half, but in the end, Guay's done really, really well to draw the foul there from
I wanna see
Simeone,
if
and England will have a free kick.
Fox runs a little bit.
And before he has a free kick, I do
That
wonder
is
whether
way
the referee Ismail Al-Fat is just having a word with Simeone and just going, right, I'm going to let that one go, but they're totting up. And if it continues like this, you're going to be the first in the book. As I said about 5-10 minutes ago, I would be absolutely amazed if
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, Chad. We'll look at
Liliano
we'll look at that, we'll
Simeone
look at
is
that.
not
Yeah, 3 seconds.
in the book before the night is out. 34 minutes on the clock. England nil, Argentina nil.
Even then, the goals
Pickford out well outside
take
of his
a minute.
penalty area.
We'll
Finds
just zoom in on
Stones.
this, Chad. We don't have to see the play-by-play.
Slows it down to walking pace. John
It's
Stones.
cool.
He's been out of
You
club,
can
of
see the
course. John
play-by-play.
Stones left Manchester
Put the
City
score up.
at the end of last season, and we've not heard anything since. But Stones has said he wants to concentrate on this tournament. And we'll hear
0-0.
about things afterwards. That's a really lovely ball forward for England. Now this could be promising.
34
but,
minutes, the game is
in the end,
0-0.
it was well cleared.
England
by
on a little bit of
Martinez,
an
but he
attack,
up towards
but
the near side. Reece James
ball
clips
gets
it
hit
in
away by
towards
one of the
far post. A
Argentinian
little bit too much on
defenders.
it, though.
Cross into the
And it
box,
will
but
be
it's
aforementioned Simeone in the
slightly
right
too
back
hard.
position to
Simeone.
clear for Argentina.
Jed
Jed
Spence,
does
Chet.
really
Jed
well
Spence
to
almost
close
gets
him
that
down.
ball back.
Simeone is trying to shepherd it out for a goal kick, and he's going to lose the ball.
Oh my
Spence
goodness,
has
Jed
done really
Spence.
well
No,
there,
I'm telling
but
you.
then
I'm
overruns
telling you,
it.
do not make them too.
Argentina indeed.
Oh
will
my goodness,
clear
Jed Spence,
down
Chat.
the line, but England have got
Watch
it
out
again
for Jed
scrappy
Spence.
from Argentina.
He is so good.
Gordon onto Bellingham.
He's
Bellingham's gone
underrated.
down. He wants a free kick. Bellingham gets a free kick. Now left-hand
Oh,
side
another dangerous
of the
free kick.
penalty. Another opportunity now for
Chat, I'm telling you.
Declan Rice to swing one in 10 minutes before
Jed
half-time.
Spence, underrated, Chat.
Really,
Let's
really
see if
good
there's a
work, though,
replay
by
of
Jed
that.
Spence, because
He nutmegged that
foul
guy.
by Molina, by the way, on
Not even.
Bellingham. But really, really good work
That was so
from
clearly a
Jed
foul.
Spence.
Are
In
you guys not
the
gonna replay Jed Spence?
corner, really, is
Who does he play for?
I don't even know, but
Simeone
he's
was looking
good.
just to shepherd the
Look
ball
at
out.
him.
He just wanted to
Well,
shepherd the
well,
ball out,
naturally.
even for a
He's
throw
the
in
only
or a
one
goal
who
kick or
is
something,
seven.
and, Jed Spence managed to pick
Jed
his pocket.
Spence. I'm
he
telling you, don't
somehow
sleep
found
on Jed
Bellingham.
Spence, Chat.
Bellingham then twisting,
Don't
turning,
sleep on
using
him,
all of
he's
his
so good.
skill, expertise, etc.,
That's for top.
to win this free kick for England, and it will
Really?
actually be
What's
Reece
the
James to
size?
take this one.
Van de Ven.
Might be one of those that only
Yard
shows
or
up
so
for the
to
English.
the left of the penalty area, about
Like Thomas
20 yards from the
Rodriguez, yeah.
byline. Reece James to take it for England. 36 minutes on the clock, still goalless. Reece James goes for goal in the end, and it's pushed
Oh!
clear by the goalkeeper. It's still
Forcing
in the
a
mix.
save.
Bellingham, can he get his head on it? And in the end, Argentina.
dangerous,
have got it
Jay. He was
clear. I
on
don't
the
know if
floor.
Bellingham
He almost
Reece
had
James
it.
meant to go for goal there, or whether he was just swinging it in. But it was on target,
That
and
was
it
really
becomes
dangerous
our
to
first
save
shot
that
on
at.
target in the whole match. Now
Martinez
Argentina
there. Ball to
try and
Messi.
break. Messi holds the ball
Ooh.
up over on the far side, goes in
Messi.
between two England players. Incredible skill from Messi, then draws the foul, and
Spence.
it'll be a free kick. And it's all getting rather silly
Bodies
because every
everywhere.
time there's a foul at the moment,
And
there's
Messi's on the floor.
players just surrounding
Messi's
the
on the
referee.
floor. They're gonna
Yellow card
fight.
is coming out. I'm not
They're
entirely
gonna
sure
fight
who's gonna
because
get the
someone
yellow
fouled
card.
Messi.
They're actually, this
showing
game's been
his
so
silky skills as
Bro,
usual.
they
and
love
Anderson's
Messi. They
getting
just
involved.
they'll do
England
anything
have
for
got to be
Messi,
careful
bro.
here. They don't want to get drawn into this.
I don't think that was a yellow card.
We
bro.
talked about the
Let's
history
see the
of
replay.
this
See if they
fixture.
slow mo.
Bro,
This
they're
isn't.
And of
fighting
course,
over there too.
the last
Is
time
this-
these two
oh.
sides met
Let's see him show.
in the
Yeah.
knockout stages of the World Cup, well,
This, bro. When they
this was
don't do
famous
like a
probably
slow mo
for two
replay,
things, but
that's
they're
when you know
both
it wasn't a
English
foul.
things,
Yeah.
and England ended up
I
losing
figured
the
that
game.
out, Chad. I
Michael
figured that
Owen's
out. They don't do it every
incredible
time.
goal.
And
He
when they
was a
don't do it, it's
teenager, of
because
course.
it's like a
But
sketchy
secondly,
call.
David Beckham's
Was it Ellie
infamous
Anderson?
sending off, and of
Ellie
course,
Anderson
Yeah.
yellow.
Him and
the player who he kicked out to on that infamous
Two
evening
yellows?
in France was
Oh,
his son
that's-
now plays for Argentina, of course, Diego Simeone.
Let's see. Jets
And,
fans.
Kane over his
First yellow card.
What
It
happened?
had to happen eventually. It's Elliot Anderson. I'll be honest, Elliot Anderson probably
why
for chopping
Harry
down
can't get
Messi,
one?
by the way. Anderson probably deserves a yellow, but
Should have been Jets fans.
there have been 3 or 4 that have been
But
let
yeah, they
go.
ran into
Certainly,
chat.
I almost saw Messi cheeks.
Giuliano Simeone. I'm
Yeah,
amazed he's not gone.
just
into
Ellie
it so
Anderson
far,
gets
but
the
now
yellow.
that that precedent
It's
has been
just
set,
Elliot.
that could open the floodgates really. So both
Dude, I
teams
wish we were able to see Messi's
need
cheeks.
to calm down. Free kick then
Free
is
kick for Argentina. Messi might
probably
take
about
it.
15
He's a little far.
yards.
He's not.
It's probably all of about 50 yards from goal.
Realistically,
just
he's
to
not.
right of
It
centre.
is.
Messi is going to clip one
I
in.
say that and he's gonna hit
If he
it.
praises,
It's just to right of centre, the England defensive line, just outside the
40
18-yard
out.
line. Can Messi deliver from here? It's not going to be a shot on goal, of course, but
There's no way.
just
Right?
goes shortly in towards his left
No,
hand
he
side.
passed that
Braders
short.
then gets the ball back.
Yeah, I was
Surprised
gonna
that by
say.
Messi.
Messi,
Then
that's
makes
on
the
his
run
tool
towards the
bag.
edge of the penalty area. Messi gets the shot
Not
and it's
anymore.
blocked.
Not anymore. Maybe in his
And then
prime.
another shot comes in. Oh, what an effort that was. Goodness me, over the
Oh,
bar
what a
it goes.
strike.
Enzo Fernandez wants the corner, claiming either
wow.
that it was tipped over by
Chat.
Pickford or that it took a deflection. He
Chat,
steadied
that is
himself,
dangerous.
Fernandez, right-footed. Just
Who is
looking at a
that?
replay of it now.
No idea.
No, Pickford didn't get
That was
a
a
touch.
good
It's about
strike,
yard over
slightly
the bar.
over,
It's a
chat.
shot. It's into the
Pickford
top
was
corner.
not getting
If it's
to that
still
if that was on
target, it's
target.
1-0 Argentina. It's certainly the closest we've come to a goal so far, and it was Enzo
Should play Harry
Fernandez
Maguire goal.
who, of course, got that dramatic winner against Egypt.
He's 6'5", bro. He can do
in that
whatever he
come
wants.
from
Is there
behind
an island also?
victory for Argentina when they were trailing by 2
I don't
goals to
know, who's
nil
on
in the
Pickford?
round of 16. Argentina
Pickford,
have
doesn't he play
possession
for, like,
again. 6
Everton?
minutes to half time. England nil,
Binghamton's serious, bro.
Argentina nil, and probably Argentina's best spell
Yeah, it does.
of the game. Last 2 or
Why
3
are you
minutes.
willingly
That
play-
little run by Messi,
Bro, how much Rodriguez
followed
paid
by
for
the free kick, which was
Yeah, it's different.
worked well by Argentina.
That's when
I'm
they
not
had,
entirely sure
what's
that's what
his name?
Messi had
Ancelotti.
intended, that it was to end up at the feet of Enzo Fernandez, who used to have that shot. But
Ancelotti.
it was certainly a shot that was flying from the Chelsea man and that had Jordan Pickford
Tried
scrambling
Ancelotti
towards
to get
his
sacked? I think he might have.
right-hand side. Argentina go all the way back to Emi Martinez.
Because he didn't do anything with Brazil.
Slows it down,
He might have gone sacked, Chad.
just taking the ball back inside his
Hopefully he did.
penalty area. And again, England just standing off, just happy to allow Argentina to have the
think
ball.
Brazil
And in the end,
need,
Martinez goes
when
long
it's,
down
like,
the centre.
Old manager,
Away
they
with
have
the
a
header
Brazilian
clear.
manager when they won all
Anderson
those
loops
World
it up
Cups.
into the air, not
I
particularly
think
what
so,
England
Chad. I
wanted.
think they need a
He's
Brazilian.
put his
I think
team
they
in
need Neymar to be the
potential trouble
manager.
here. Anderson, but then gets another head on
I
it.
think
The
they
ball
need
still
Neymar.
is up in
They
the
need
air. A
a
bit of head tennis.
joga
And in
bonito.
the end, it's going to come down for
Because their
Messi.
players don't have it anymore.
Here's
They don't have a
Messi going to
single
get the
joga
ball back.
bonito.
He goes out towards the right side of the
closest
penalty
we got
area.
now
And
is,
there's
what,
Declan
Desiree
Rice to
Doué?
lash it clear and out of play
Yeah.
for England. Throw into Argentina on the halfway line
Nah,
down
Chad.
there right. Good work by Rice. There were question marks over his involvement for 2 reasons, really more than anything else. It's questions over his fitness and his health as well. He has been poorly during the tournament, and some have suggested, due to his antics, of course, for Arsenal this season, whether he was running on fumes, really. But here he is, putting in another shift for his country. Argentina with possession. Julian Alvarez goes low right-footed all the way back towards the halfway line, and it's Christian Romero. On it goes to Molina.
Hell no,
It's got
Chad.
Simeone towards his right side, but goes in field to Messi. Messi takes
retired,
the ball in a
Chad.
stride, ball in his left foot, holds it up
I'm retired.
in between 2 England players. Finds Alvarez again, lovely ball out towards the inside left position, and eventually it comes out towards Tagliafico down this near side, back in field to
You
Martinez.
have to get invested.
finds
You have to like
The,
really, you have to like really root against the. You have to
Ryan
hate watch.
Alvarez
Yeah,
again, who
I'm
works his
watching
way
Argentina,
from
man,
left to
but
right and then goes out towards
the Colombian
Simeone again over on
that
that far
was-
side. 2 England players
Yeah.
around him. In field to
Oh, you might be a
Enzo
curse, bro.
Fernandez again. He's
You
starting
might
to
be a
see
curse.
That's the only one I'm
more of the ball
Every
is
game I
Enzo
watch.
Fernandez. He's going to be an
I watched
important
all the
figure,
US
you
games
feel, for
as well.
Argentina tonight. Messi
No,
comes
but
deep again, picks the ball up 45 yards
the
from
most
goal.
fun I had
Goes out
watching a
towards the
World
far
Cup
side following
game
a 1-2
was
between himself
Portugal,
and Enzo
Croatia.
Fernandez, who
Yeah.
does pick the ball
I
up
was
again
watching
over
that. I
on
was
the
at
far
my
side
grandparents'
for
house, chat.
Argentina. Back in
I
field to
absolutely just
Messi,
hate
trying to
watching
pull the
Portugal
strings
goal.
now is Lionel
Dude,
Messi.
it goes to
He's got all the
overtime.
strings with a
Croatia,
pass like
last
that,
minute
and
winner,
England
gets
can bring
like
it clear. Now can they
called
profit from that
offside.
sloppy error
so bad.
That was
from
a great game. Ronaldo scores his
Messi? Was
pen,
going to
bro.
be a
Luka
free kick
Modric.
for a pull on.
Yellow card?
Bellingham, I think it was inside the
Ronaldo.
centre circle, and I did mention that once the first
Yeah,
yellow
someone just
card
got
comes
showed
out,
a
that's
yellow.
it. That's going to open up the floodgates, and that's exactly what's happened, because there's a tuck there. The shit was Morgan Rogers
Oh
actually.
yeah,
Sorry,
he's tugging on his shirt.
not
That
Bellingham,
Reece
but the
James?
yellow
Morgan
card will go
Rogers.
to Lisandro Martinez, and that immediately levels up
This
that
guy,
particular
he's old.
stat
He's really
with,
old.
3 minutes to half time.
He's
with
really
Elliot
old.
Anderson being booked for England. Martinez for Argentina.
Lisandro.
3 to half time, plus whatever stoppage time. England 0, Argentina 0. Jed Spence over on the far side, midway inside the Argentinian half. Ball on his right foot, pokes it down the line.
Jet Spence,
to
Chad.
Bellingham. And
Jet
he goes all the way back
Spence,
towards the
don't
halfway
sleep
line.
on
It's
him.
way inside the centre circle.
I think he gets an
Square to his
assist
right,
today.
John
I
Stones.
think Jet Spence gets an assist today.
Reece James
Or man of the match, bro.
pedals back towards the
Man of the match,
halfway line
Jet
to receive that
Spence.
ball, and on it goes to
If no
Morgan
one
Rogers. That's a
scores,
poor touch by
Then
the
it goes to
Villa man.
Spence.
And Argentina have it once more.
Look how much
Down
space
towards the
England is
far
leaving
side by
open. in the
Enzo
middle.
Fernandez and Molina over the halfway line. Back in field again to
I
Fernandez.
just realized you don't want to play that player.
In field it goes to Messi, who's continually coming deep. Lionel
They
Messi
want to get spoiled.
goes in between two England players, but Anderson wins it back, draws the foul.
Oh, dude, where's on the watch
Good
that?
work again from Elliot Anderson. Wants to take a quick
Yeah,
one
you're
and does
right,
so.
but the one
Bellingham
view.
now. Bellingham in
Yo,
between
shout out to
two
one viewer, bro.
Argentinian
Bro,
players.
shout
He's
out to
so
one viewer. Where's he
difficult
watching
to
from?
knock off the ball, but in the end he quite
Watching on
easily
Twitch?
lost
He is
possession
watching
through
on
Christian
Twitch.
Romero. Good
Shout
work
out
by
to
the
one viewer. That would
Spurs
be a
man.
bot.
And Argentina
Yeah.
Shout out to one
go all the
viewer.
way back
Wasn't any
to
here
Emi
40-some minutes, bro.
Martinez.
Nah, but if he's real, we
Now
should
it's
appreciate
the
that.
other Martinez, of course, the defender, Lissandro
appreciate
from
that.
Manchester United.
If he's
Back
real,
towards the edge of the
type in the
penalty area it
chat.
goes. Here's Martinez again.
No, he's not typing.
And now Paredes.
Bro, we just gotta.
Paredes
we
ball
just
the
keep
outside
that
of the boot.
eventually,
Lovely one
Mr.
as well
Beast.
towards the far side.
Donate
Molina,
Mr. Beast is
goes
gonna,
to
yes,
Simeone.
Mr. Beast is gonna. Bro, but that was like
Simeone
2020
Fernandez comes
pandemic,
deep. It's
bro. He
down the
doesn't do that
line though.
anymore.
Simeone will chase. He gets there ahead of Guay, and Guay
This
does
streamer
really
had
well.
one
Actually, just
viewer.
gets a foot on it. Guay,
I'm
but
gonna
also he
change
manages to ricochet it back off the Argentinian
Yeah.
player.
Dude.
Really, really good work there by
Bro,
the
imagine we get
Manchester
raided
City
by, like,
centre
a
back,
big
thrown
ass
to
streamer.
England. Deep inside their own
Close.
half, down the
Close
left-hand
range.
side. Jet Spence to take it.
Yeah, that would be like
Just
a
over
live
a
dream,
minute
bro.
of the
I think we
45
have to insult him.
to half time.
If I ever
really,
get,
really tight
Chat,
encounter
if I
this
ever
one.
get to like meet Lowe's or stream with
Goalless
Lowe's,
in Atlanta.
that would be a life dream.
Down
Bro.
the
That's
line
like
goes
a
the throw
life
for
goal.
England.
I love
Here's
Lowe's.
Kane. Anderson
Lowe's
goes
is
back
Matt
out
Drake.
towards Jet Spence. Spence all the way
I
back
want to meet
to the
Drake.
left-hand side
Yeah,
of the penalty area.
Lowe's
Mark
is to
Gray
me
turns and
what
goes back
Drake
to
is to
Pickford.
Lowe's.
Pickford low out to John Stones. He's right-hand
Okay.
side of the penalty
I'm
area.
being
He's
dead
got Reece
serious.
James ahead of him
I'm
down this
facts, bro, I'm
near side, but he
I know
cuts
every
in
Lowe's
field
clip,
slightly.
chat.
There's
Every single one, bro.
grass to run into for Stones. In
That's
the
a
end, he
dream,
just gets
bro.
it to Anderson on
If
his
Mr.
left-hand
Beast
side.
is
He then
watching
finds
this,
Jet Spence
set it up,
over
please.
on that far side, just shy of the halfway
What
line for England.
question,
He's going to
go?
go long down the
Yo,
centre.
what do you think you want?
Bellingham will give chase, but he won't get there first because there is Martinez to clear out of play
Hey, Lowe's, it's me.
for England. Throw in just inside the Argentinian half down the England.
Some
left.
dude named
Spence
Caesar.
again to take it away.
Oh yeah, hey Caesar.
Spence again.
Hey, Lowe's.
Back to Anderson, left-hand side of the centre
Isn't the
circle.
one
He's
in
going to
the
go long,
bathroom?
drills it
Yeah.
right-footed. And he's got too much on it. Reece
Bro,
James
Lowe's is hilarious.
stuck out the right leg, but he was never going to get on the end of it. And it goes out of play, and it's an Argentinian throw in their left
I thought you were
back
busting my balls.
position.
Now you like to tease.
Give it a business.
Now you like to give me the business.
And we're still goalless
said
here
9
in
times you
Atlanta.
said likes to give you the business.
And the hold-up
Chad,
is
let
down
me
this
meet
near side,
Wad
taking
one day,
Fico,
bro.
and
I
two
know.
balls
If I meet
to
Wad
choose.
one day, I
Don't
might
think he
cry.
didn't
Bro, I
choose
love
one and
Wad.
seemed to suggest to the lines, well, which one should I throw it with? Either one. They're both footballs.
You know he was a
Argentina
stand-up comedian?
take the throw in.
I've never
England
seen
won a free
Wyatt
kick.
stand up
Bellingham
the day
went
before.
down, but too easily for the referee's liking, and Argentina have it again
It was just
over on
a
the
big-
far side. There's going to be just the 3 minutes to add on. And that's caused, of course, by the hydration break. England
Yo.
right back over on the far side.
Dude's got
Kane
tackled.
pokes into
Just
the edge of the
pants,
penalty.
bro.
Argentina get it half clear, but Rice picks it up again.
That's not
Midway
even
inside
in.
the Argentinian half.
Green
Reece James now in a central position, goes back to Rice,
3
who goes
minutes.
square
That's
to
not long.
Anderson.
That's
and
the
then goes
hydration
back to
break.
John
Well,
Stones.
nothing's
Stones
happened.
spots Jet Spence in space over on that far side. Just held up by Simeone. Goes back in field to Guay. So 3 minutes of added on time. We're into the first of those now. And it looks,
I'm doing the chat. I'm missing
unless
my
there's a
viewers.
dramatic end to this first half, as if we're going in
Bro, we're
goalless
not
at
botting
half time.
viewers.
But can
Chat, I'm
England
sorry.
find something here
We do
before the
stuff
break
for
with
real,
Reece
like.
James
not botting
twisting,
viewers.
turning down this near side, goes down the line,
need it
and
that bad.
it's come off
No.
of Julian Alvarez, who tried to win the ball off of Rice. There's now 2 balls on the pitch, so we'll have a little
Everything we do.
hold up. England will have a throw in midway inside the
Everything you
Argentinian
do is
half
real,
down the
Yeah.
right hand side,
Everything
which
we do
Reece
is
James
real.
finally does take and finds Elliot Anderson. Back it goes.
We're trying to be
away
honest.
inside
And,
the centre
bro, it's just
circle.
worse
Anderson
if
has
you
it
end up
again. Really
if you
good
end up
first
bonding
half by
This
Elliot
was-
Anderson, but disappointed with that yellow card. Here's Reece James again, level
Then
into
you
the
get
penalty
caught
area,
and
back to
you
Rice.
get into troubles.
Rice ball on his right boot, and then
That's not good.
Morgan Rogers tries to get involved. He's been quiet, to be fair, Morgan Rogers, in this first half. Much of England's good work has been down the left-hand side through Spence and Gordon. Here's Rogers, though. Just holds it up.
Bro, Morgan
Some
Rogers is
support,
fully
finds
alone.
Reece James, and Reece James turns and goes all the way back towards the halfway line with John Stones. Stones under a little bit of pressure from Messi. He's going to go all the way back to Pickford. Pickford's well outside of his penalty area. In fact, he's closer to the halfway line than he is his goal at the moment. Feeds Elliot Anderson.
Bro, I need to see
Anderson's
England
gonna
going
go
like a
long down the
crazy
centre.
attack.
That
I
could be a
haven't
good
seen
ball, and
anything
it
out
was
of
a
them.
good ball. But
Oh.
his offside flag is
Jude,
up.
Chad, what's going on with
And it'll be a
Jude?
free kick for Argentina, just on the edge of their own penalty area.
What's going on, my boy Jude?
It was Morgan Rogers
Hey,
who was
Jude.
just strayed, just found himself in a more central position. Morgan Rogers, but just strayed beyond the last defender.
That's
Final minute of stoppage time, and Argentina have this free kick,
Chat.
which will be taken
I need to change the
by
title. I didn't even change the
Leandro
title.
Paredes.
Still watching France for
First one out
Spain.
towards this near side, beautifully brought down as well by Tagliafico. Back it goes to Martinez. Here's Enzo Fernandez, low up to Tagliafico, down the line. Alvarez, this is nice from Argentina. They want a free kick. They're going to get a free kick, are they? No, they're not.
I'm sorry, Chad.
And I think the referee's got that absolutely right, because Enzo Fernandez, to me, looked like he went down far too easily. Ball is cleared for Argentina. That's
Alright, we should have the correct
Is that a
time, man.
high boot there on Reece James? That'll be a free kick for England on the halfway
Chinese gonna
line.
get heated. I need them to
Pretty
start getting
much that
frustrated.
I know.
For a very, very cagey but
Start getting
intriguing
frustrated,
first
chat.
45 here in Atlanta. England 0, Argentina 0.
I need something to happen, chat. I
And,
need something to happen. Something interesting.
57% possession in
Think in the
favour of the
business.
Argentinians.
Got two
Feel
people.
right there.
It's
And
me.
shots from the Argentinians, just the one for England.
Going for
Coming
Argentina, here we
through
go.
Anthony Gordon. There might just be one last opportunity, and they might get a corner here, actually.
See, it's
The
probably
cross
on
comes
you.
in.
Ooh, chat.
No, double
Oh.
And, in fact,
Is that you?
the half-time whistle
might be
already
you, Chad.
gone. I think the cross came in.
Hey, if you're on
and the
Twitch,
ball
tap in the
hits Enzo
chat.
Fernandez. I'm sure it did. Luke
If
over the bar, but the
Or in the
referee's
stream, so-
If you're on
half-time
Twitch,
whistle
tap in the chat,
has
say
already
hi,
gone.
say something.
And it's all to play for here.
just gotta
the
make sure
second
that you're real,
semi-final
Chad.
for the right to play Spain
No,
in
I'm
the
kidding.
final on Sunday.
We don't care if you're
It's anyone's
not.
guess. Half-time
Bro, we're
here
blessed in the first.
in the
first
Atlanta
in
Stadium,
combat.
Georgia. It's England
Yeah,
nil,
first person to comment gets
Argentina nil.
$10,000.
Back in the lead for the
I
second
promise
half.
you, we blessed them.
But you can't say that, bro. We might get sued. Nah, chat, we're up and coming streamers, chat. We don't got any money. We don't got any money. Listen, we don't care if their viewers are real or not. We just care about. There's a number on our screen right here, chat. Y'all can't see it, but we can see it.
That's what we're on.
We just care about that number, right?
Where's halftime? What do we do?
Yeah, we gotta do something at halftime, chat.
Let's do that some more games.
Roblox or Dragon City?
Dragon City.
Wait, chat, let's turn off, no, let's turn this off. We'll turn it back on when the game rewinds. But yeah, chat, let's run some Dragon City while we wait for the halftime. I already know we ran this yesterday. I don't know what this is, but I did not read a single thing. Okay. I just want to collect this thing and just fight a little bit. I'll be honest. Shit, I used to play this game on hella. Like, when was that? That's like last year. Probably like, yeah, like a year ago. It was like September, October, November. I was playing this game. Then I switched to DLS. Chad, DLS is way better. Alright, Chad. Is this guy ready to hatch? No, he's got 1 day left. Or should we fight? Should we fight somebody, Chad? Wait, let's do this first. Alright, that's been made. Boot up, boot up. Chat, is that real? Bro, I don't even know if that's real. I think I might be like IA. Let's do a little battle chat. Oh, I got it. Yeah, let's do a little battle. So what's good against time? Win? I don't think I have a win, guy. I'll be honest, shit. I'll be honest, I don't think I have a win, guy. And this guy's like, what is he? You a sun? What's good against sun, dark, and leaf? Dark and leaf. Should I just fight him, bro? Should I just fight him? I'm about to get robbed, Chad. Look at this dude. Chad, this guy's looking crazy. Let me see. Yeah, and I get something worse. Okay. Alright. Let's just fight. Let's fight him, chat. Let's just fight this guy. Yeah, none of these guys are strong against him. He might be strong against me. He has like 3 times my health. Chat. It's over. It's over. I'm just gonna accept it. Hey, but look, I'm not doing any damage. Any of the Phoenix perk? I'm playing. Yeah, I don't care. Chat. I don't care. That's ST. That's ST. If you have the Phoenix perk, that's ST. That's ST. Chat, neither team has had a single shot on goal. Argentina has had 12 fouls. England has had 7. Wrap it up. Go ahead and wrap this whole thing up. Go ahead and wrap this whole thing up. Like, Argentina somehow have way more fouls. They have the same amount of yellow cards. They have. I'll talk about Argentina right now, chat. We don't like Argentina. They beat us around. And I have to see Messi in a Lowe's kit. Lowe's, how big, huge? What? All these guys have the Phoenix bird. Yeah, is that not a little good? What is it? Oh, so when was the last time you saw a Wad Jack edition? You got me boot up. Ba-ba-doom. Ooh, he's about to catch. Soon. So what do I do, chat? What do I do? I haven't played this game in a long time. I don't know what to do. I'll upgrade my dragons. I guess I'm still to collect. Oh, I got 10 legendary rank up coins. Is that good? Wait, that is good. I can rank up, what's the name? Orky, bro. Where's he at? Yeah, that's the name. Two viewers on this stream, he's catching the trades. Send this shit to Lowe's. Yo, somebody send this shit to Lowe's.
Lowe's about to give us a cease and desist.
Somebody send this shit to Lowe's, chat.
We got something for you, bro.
What's that even mean? Yo, where's Porky at? To Lowe's when you put your big fat. Chill out on Lowe's, bro. Chill out on Porky, bro.
What's Porky?
Lowe's, bro. Lowe's. Look, bro, I found a Porky right here. Should I rank him up? Yeah, let's make him platinum. Let's make him platinum. Yeah. Perfect. He's pretty good. He's looking pretty good. Hey, dude. Bro, my battery's been draining hella fast. Chat, my battery's been draining hella fast. Probably because I'm running everything very like. Chat, I don't even know. Do I fight this dude? I bet you. Do I fight this dude? Fire and metal. Bro, I do have metal actually. Yeah. You're right, Chay. You're right. Oh, no, you're right. You're right. Let's fight this dude. Oh, but is he good against me? He doesn't have that. No, he's not good against me. Alright, let's get this guy down. Or he might not be enough. No, this is I'm gonna get 2 shot. Jeez, chat. He has the freaking Phoenix thing, bro. Like, are we seeing this? But it's not gonna be enough because he has the Phoenix. We can hope that I can only 3. No. He's already. Look at this. The Jack said. Go back to my dad. I had the Jack. Wait, can I 1v3? No, he's not. Hold on. Let him cook! Let him cook. You just 1v3. You just 1v3. Oh, that's a go. Spocky? Bro, Spocky's the go. Spocky's the go, chat. How long are we on till halftime's over, bro? Shit, no.
Hey, Los, it's me.
Hey, Elos, it's me. Bro, I'm not doing this. Look at this ominous What is this? It's like unknown, bro. Did I go to Syracuse? Chat, am I committing to Syracuse? No, I keep getting spammed. Might just go to Colgate.
We're gonna go to a toothpaste, bro.
I'm not going to toothpaste. No, I'm going to Streamer U.
We going to stream with you, man.
Shit, I'm going to Streamer U. Nah, next year, 2027, chat, I'm in Streamer U. Watch next year, I'm in Streamer U. Watch. Y'all are gonna believe in us. Y'all are gonna, I feel like we're gonna have a pretty good fan base.
I'm gonna prove everyone wrong.
2 people in the chat right now. Hopefully y'all believe in us. We're gonna make it to Streamer U next year. What do we do to get to Streamer U? We gotta play like party game matches.
I gotta be Duke. I have an aura off first Duke.
Duke Dennis, bro. Would you give Duke a Duke Dennis?
I show him what I'm doing.
Would you let him give you Duke Dennis? It's very close. A little zesty, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Most first Duke Dennis.
Hey, I Duke Dennis great. Liz is hilarious, bro. Puts you up against the wall. I don't get much better. Yeah, come up. Why did it keep going? Bro, it's just like, I didn't know to do that. Who commanded, bro? Alright, chat, there might be another Dragon City, chat. What do we do? What do we want to do next, chat? What do we want to do next? I have to plug my thing in, though. Here it is. My computer, chat, it's been draining battery hella fast. If it doesn't last me the whole year, if I cook my computer's battery life because of this, I don't even care.
Bro, it's worth it.
I don't even care at this point, chat. Chat, AP exams with no computer. Computer on a on a 30-minute battery life.
Should have taken it on paper at that point.
Yeah. But hey, good news is, chat, I don't have that many next year. I only got like 2 of them.
Yeah.
And one of the, and low-key, chat, did I just sleep through them? Like,
No.
shit. Like, I really could, bro.
Do you want the college credit, bro? Just make college easier.
Chat, the seniors from our school, we were sleeping through the exams.
Yeah.
Is that L influence, chat?
Fries.
Was that L influence? Let me know.
High tier bloat gods.
Bro. I don't know Gabe. Now, if y'all know Gabe in the chat,
Let us know, bro.
let us know if y'all know Gabe.
You gonna learn.
Gabe, he's gonna be a model one day.
Yeah, you're gonna learn about Gabe.
Think of Marlon. That's Gabe.
That's facts, though. That's the key fact.
He's gonna be a model one day, chat. He low-key could, bro. Like, I feel like he could.
Yeah. He's a high tier incel.
Bro, Will was a model. Why couldn't Gabe be one? I think Gabe's more attractive.
He is. Will threw his life away.
Wow. Where is he at, bro?
I think he's going to PG.
Yeah. Oh, nah. Him and Gabe, bro.
Or off at BG.
No, that's like a 2-man. Chad, do college kids run 2-mans? Because he's saying that they don't.
I don't think they call him 2-mans.
Chad. We might have to get Copilot. Give it a little search.
But we're going to be running 2-mans.
Bro, I'm dead as gonna be
white.
Chad, I'm dead as gonna
They'll
be
playing
5'8" at
from
30.
right to left in the second half
Chad.
as we look Argentina.
That,
are in a
like,
change
honestly,
strip. They've
I'm
got
just
this
gonna
sort of
embrace
dark
it.
blue
Chad,
with
I'm
the
6'5"
light
at
blue.
30.
Well,
You're
it's
not
almost
6'5",
an
bro.
off
I'm
black
6'4".
really colour
You're
with
6'2",
the,
and you're not gonna grow any.
very dark blue.
But why do you keep adding
specs as
inches,
well.
bro?
It's a
No,
very
I
dark
measure.
kit with the black shorts and the black socks.
We'll know we can measure
Our
right now.
referee is
I don't have a
Ishmael
tape
El
measure.
Fath. Remember, of
We'll
course,
take
if we're
it.
level
We'll find one.
I have one, bro.
after
It's
90
marked
minutes, as
on
we
my-
are at the moment,
'cause in
we'll
my
have
basement,
extra
it's made the
time,
thing.
and then if we're still level,
I
we'll
don't
have the
really mark
dreaded
the height and
penalties to see who will
Bro,
play
you're 6'2".
Spain on
I'm not-
Sunday
I know for a fact
in
I'm not
the
6'2".
final. Remember, you can follow the match on your national
Yeah,
broadcast.
that's
You're
how
listening
the
to
doctor
independent,
assisted, but-
studio-based off-tube
Yo,
commentary of
if
this
you're
second
6'4",
semi-final between England and
Bro, I'm like
Argentina.
5'10".
Game gets
I think
underway
you
at the
could
start
be.
of the
No, I'm
second
5'9".
half. Although no, it
I'm
doesn't
5'9",
because the
Chad.
referee wants to take
I
it
got
again
measured
for
at
some
the
strange reason.
doctors like
England took the
a couple months ago. I
kick
was
off
5'9".
through Declan Rice. The ball
With
went
shoes?
back to Pickford.
Chad, with shoes?
and
5'10".
I'm not entirely sure why, but the referee was not
If I get like the
particularly
big red
happy.
shoes.
And
Kanye
we'll start
Moon
all
shoes.
over again. The referee in the red top with the black
Now,
shorts
if
and the
you're
black socks.
if
We
you're
get
a short
underway,
dude and you're rocking like the
and,
Yeezy
in
sock,
that first
y'all know what I'm talking about.
45
Yeah.
minutes,
That's
the
you're setting yourself
Argentinians
up
just
for failure.
shaded the
Bro, the method is hype
possession.
boosters.
55 to 45. We
know.
had 3 shots in
Yeah,
total.
method is
We're
high boosters
still
and
waiting
peptides.
for our first shot
Well,
on
you got
target
love
from
by
either side as
Bro, you know who bought some?
Argentina come forward.
Peptides?
He is Julian
How?
Alvarez over the halfway
Bro,
line. Needs some
I don't
support here, Alvarez.
Where did you
Finds
get
it
that
the form
from?
McAllister, but had to go behind himself
He's
to
a
find the
loser,
Liverpool
bro.
man.
He genuinely
Now
bought
it's
some. He's
inside the
hopping on.
centre
No,
circle.
real talk
Martinez.
though. If you
McAllister
can hear us and
again.
you're tuned
Just
in on our
closed down
stream,
by Harry Kane.
you
Goes
know who
back
you
to
are.
Martinez again.
You're a
Sweeps one out
fucking
towards
loser.
Molina down this near side. Down the line
You know
it
who you
goes.
are, bro.
Gets the
Embrace
ball back
yourself,
from
bro. Like,
Simeone,
embrace
who's
being
just slightly
yourself, bro. I
behind
don't know.
him, so has to
Embrace
play it
being
back
the
inside
loser
his own
fat
half,
ass
just
you
retain
are.
Yo,
possession.
chill. Let me get real with chat for a second. Chat.
First time ball by
Let's get real.
McAllister
Chat.
out towards the far side, and that gives
If
Tagliafico
y'all
a run.
wait, do you
down
want
the
to keep
left-hand
some
side
inspirational
for
music?
Argentina, back in field to
Yeah, cue that.
McAllister.
Cue that shit.
McAllister all the way back towards the halfway line. Early possession at the start of this
Chat.
second for the Argentinians. A couple of yellow cards. to
Oh,
tell you
wait,
about.
no,
Anderson
I didn't want
for
this, I didn't want this, I
England,
didn't want this.
Lisandro Martinez.
Jared Brown will make it.
Oh, I just played that.
The Argentinians. He's
Yeah, I need that.
pretty lenient, certainly in the first half.
Yeah, I need to
an
make
hour
sure
or
it's
so.
copyright
Our
free.
referee took his time to dish out the first one.
Royalty free. Yeah,
As,
yeah.
Argentina
Chat.
all the way back to goalkeeper Emi Martinez.
I'll require data
I
centers
gotta add.
pay the
Chat.
full cost of their electricity. Not
Yeah, we can hear it. We can hear it.
I can't.
No, we can hear it from this.
Oh.
Look, put an AirPod on. We just gotta make sure that it's fine.
Yeah.
Chat, we gotta add, but we're about to get inspiration. Wait, I have the thing on still. Yeah, I like this. I like this. All right.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god, Argentina almost just scored, chat. Hold on. Argentina almost just scored.
Sitting here bullshit.
Chat, oh my god.
Oh.
Oh, he
inside
missed
the net.
it. He missed it. All right, now chat. Let's get real. Let's get inspirational for a second. Let me turn this down. Chat, if you're thinking about hopping on peptides, hopping on steroids,
Don't do it.
doing any sort of surgery to alter the way you look a little bit or anything, chat, embrace who you are. Embrace yourself. Embrace, your flaws. Because, listen, everyone has positives, but also everyone has flaws, chat. No one is perfect.
Like our flaws, we get too many women and shit.
Yeah, alright.
Like,
Chill. We all have flaws, chat. Chat, I'm short. But I gotta embrace it. Alright? You gotta embrace it. You gotta work and you gotta get better in other aspects of your life, chat.
stay natty.
Stay natty, chat. There's never a reason to be taking peptides or steroids. Unless you're, gonna be a professional bodybuilder. There's no reason to be doing that.
You're only cheating yourself.
You're cheating yourself,
Can't
chat.
cut corners. Creatine though.
Nah, but creatine's not a steroid.
Yeah, no, but while we're on the subject, it's just good for you, man.
Bro, I can't take creatine, bro. I feel like it, bro, I would start breaking out every time I take creatine, bro. So I just, I don't know. Also, I don't really need it, chat. I just build muscle naturally.
Well, look, be yourself, embrace your flaws and your sins. Juice WRLD reference. Embrace your positives and your negatives, man. Unless you're this one specific guy, then you suck. But everybody else, man, embrace it. We love you.
Chat, we do love you. And listen, you just gotta, you gotta be yourself. There's no reason to be taking peptides.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason to be buying peptides at 17 years old, chat.
Yeah.
Because listen, the internet is gonna sell you a lot of stuff. They're gonna sell you, first of all, that you're not good enough.
Yep.
And then they're gonna sell you that you need peptides to get better.
And they'll sell you courses too, man. Hustlers University and stuff. Like, don't feed to that.
Yes. And then they're gonna sell you that, peptides are good. Chat. Peptides are gonna kill you at 50 years old.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
And they shrink your dick.
What do peptides even do? What's a peptide?
Think-
Don't they alter your hormones?
Yeah. I thought we learned about polypeptides in bio.
Yeah, they alter your hormones and shit. I think.
Steroids though, man. They'll shrink your dick.
Chad, do we need a Google search?
She said the scoreboard up.
I know. Chad, peptides are a compound consisting of 2 or more amino acids linked in a chain. Okay.
What do they do? I looked that up. What do they do for workouts?
Yeah, what are peptides? Oh. What do peptides do? Isn't it just to lose weight? Peptides are short chains of amino acids that act as signaling molecules regulating a wide range of biological processes, including hormone activity, tissue repair, metabolism, and immune function. Okay, they're naturally occurring in the body, serving as chemical messengers that transmit signals between cells.
Supplement uses.
Where's that at? Oh, here. To mimic or enhance natural functions. FDA approved GLP-1. This is for diabetes and weight management. For hormone regulation, they have some. They have some from improving libido. Some peptides like collagen peptides are used in supplements support skin elasticity,
Okay.
joint and bone density,
Muscle growth.
muscle
They stimulate
growth.
growth hormone, enhancing muscle mass and repair. Okay.
So
Now,
let's
cheat
go
yourself.
deeper into that. So unless you need them, unless it's like a medical issue, don't do that. Especially when you're young.
Yeah.
Um,
I want to go deeper.
Injectable peptides are trending online and often lack of strong evidence that may carry risk. Chat, may carry risk. Supplements are not tightly regulated. Quality can vary widely. Chat, if you're buying peptides from some dude in Florida,
Miami.
from some from some dude from Palestine in Florida trying to make a living because he had to flee from his country.
That shit is not good. This is laced.
Chat, listen, like obviously I don't know. I have not bought any, but
We stay natty over here.
I'm natty. I fully condone staying natural. Don't take any or don't take any like, don't take anything that you're not 100% sure that it's safe.
Ashwagandha though.
Ashwagandha, I don't know what ashwagandha is. I'm not gonna lie.
Ashwagandha, pre, post, and probiotic, omega 3s. We gotta get the scoreboard off the.
Oh, here? Yeah, you're right. I thought you were talking about this one.
Hey, Julie.
Okay, we can actually edit it. Bro, ARG, Argentina.
Mother.
There we go. No, but chat. I'm trying to take.
Chat, am I trying to take fairs? What does that mean? If I know it before, I think I have a heart attack.
At 17, taking supplemental peptides for weight loss can be risky, and you should not start them without a doctor's guidance. Peptides can affect hormones, growth, metabolism, and development, all which are still actively changing in your teens. Before anything else, I want to be clear. Please talk to a qualified healthcare professional if you're considering any peptide therapy. Chat, talk to your healthcare professional. Do not start that in secret.
Mm-hmm.
Most peptides marketed for weight loss are not approved for teens, and many are sold online without regulation. Here's what makes them dangerous. They disrupt your hormones, chat. They act as they act like hormones or influence hormone pathways. At 17, your endocrine system is still developing, chat. Artificially altering it is not good. It can affect your growth, puberty, fertility, and mood. Fertility. Oh, he's cooked. Listen, many research peptides sold online are contaminated, mislabeled, or dosed incorrectly. Yeah, the side effects can be serious. Heart rate changes, thyroid disruption, joint pain, immune system effects, low blood sugar, GI issues, and long-term metabolic changes.
I have a thyroid condition. Well, stop eating the damn thyroids.
Yeah. Your metabolism at 17 is not the same as an adult's. You're still building bone density, muscle mass, and hormonal balance.
Yeah,
Weight changes happen faster and more naturally with lifestyle adjustments, and medical interventions are rarely needed unless a doctor identifies a specific need.
It's fries. Oh, England's on the attack.
Oh, England goal. Is he onside? Oh, Anthony Gordon goal. Anthony Gordon goal, chat. Is he onside?
Oh my gosh. Pull the thing back up.
Chat, Anthony Gordon goal. Chat, Anthony Gordon goal. Chat, Anthony Gordon scored.
God.
Chat, Anthony Gordon scored.
Wow.
Chat. Because maybe
You're going to be the one
that saves me. And after all. Chat, I need to hear this guy going crazy.
Raised when he
You're
was
my
on the
wonder.
starting
Okay.
lineup. Well, I'll tell you what,
Alright.
he's paid dividends for Thomas
Who is that?
Tuchel.
Who's the ball?
The ball
Is that
forward, it was
Jude?
just a long
Offsides.
ball forward. The Argentinians didn't deal with it. Declan Rice picked up the pieces out
Cross
towards
into
the
the
right
box?
side of the
Wow.
penalty area. Morgan Rogers
First
with a
touch, number
lovely ball,
17.
an
Who is that?
inviting ball
Morgan Rogers,
towards
I
the
think?
far
That might be
post.
Morgan
And
Rogers.
Anthony Gordon
That's a great
arrives and just
touch.
taps it in
And then
from about 4
one
yards
touch
out. He
finish
won't
out
get
of
a
Anthony
simpler
Gordon
finish.
with
He
his
gets
cap.
there ahead of the Argentinian
Spin on that
defender
ball.
and nonchalantly more than
Goal by
anything
England,
else
chat.
tucks it away.
Anthony Gordon,
And
man,
10
bust
minutes
it
into
down.
the second half,
Because of me,
it's England 1, Argentina
You're gonna
0
be the
here
one
in
that
Atlanta.
saves me.
And it's the man who will be joining Barcelona,
go,
of
chat.
course. At the start of
Let's
the
go.
new season, he was
the guy
Newcastle's Anthony Gordon.
Let's
It's
see if he
England
can perform
1,
for the club.
Argentina 0, and I can confirm there was a
Chat,
little
let's
bit
go
of a
England,
VAR
bro.
check there,
Let's
but
go
everything
England.
is a-okay. That goal
This is
will
good, bro.
stand.
Come on, man.
I
Good.
think
Three
it was for
Lions.
offside. It
This is
certainly
good.
wasn't, as that ball was played forward.
I really
when
almost
it
missed
came
that goal
back
because
to
I was looking
Declan
at
Rice.
the
A
sides, but-
lovely ball out towards the right-hand side of the penalty, and I think the check there was for Rogers. Rogers definitely onside, unquestionably there. And England possibly, potentially, a little bit against the run of play, actually. The Argentinians have probably started the second half the better team, but that's the all-important moment, that goal for Anthony Gordon.
Yeah.
And
Chat,
Gordon
England, bro.
becomes only the
Go
fourth
Anthony Gordon, chat.
Englishman to score in this tournament, of course.
Yeah, that's clutch.
6 from
Nah, bro.
Bellingham, 6 from Harry Kane, 1 from
Chat, England
Marcus
is
Rashford,
locked
of course, who came on the bench against Croatia to score. And now, his 4th goal for his country. And unquestionably, he won't have scored a more important one. They're rattled at the moment here, or the Argentinians. They've given the ball away, but England can't
It's not
take
that
advantage of it. And
difficult.
Argentina can get it clear. Messi, oh, superb
Bro.
from Messi now. Enzo Fernandez
Argentinian
is gonna poke
counterattack,
it on.
though.
England are in
Oh my
trouble here.
goodness.
Oh my God.
Simeone
Hold on.
inside the penalty
He's
area.
one-on-one
Still
with the
Simeone.
keeper.
Oh, what a challenge
Oh
by
my
Jet
God,
Spence,
Spence.
who celebrates the challenge as if he
Jet
scored a goal,
Spence.
and rightly so.
I'm telling you he's
because
the goal. I'm telling
Simeone
you
was
he's the
just
goal
about to pull the
again.
trigger,
What?
clean through on
Jet
goal. He gets
Spence.
back. He's got to
Doesn't
time
matter.
that challenge right. If he
Jet
doesn't, he
Spence.
could give away a penalty, and he
Bro, he went down,
slides
it
in on
doesn't even
Simeone and puts the ball behind for a corner
Chat,
to
Jet
Argentina.
Spence.
England have got to be
Oh
careful there. They
my
were caught
goodness.
really cold there. And it all really came
Jet
about because
Spence.
Messi's
Man of the match,
brilliant
bro.
turn on the
Did y'all see
halfway
that
line
tackle?
to
That's the
set
cleanest tackle I've ever seen
Enzo
in my life.
Fernandez free.
Bro,
His ball on
Simeone was
towards
one-on-one with the
Simeone,
keeper, and
suddenly
Jet Spence
Simeone was
came in
bearing
from
down
behind
on
him.
goal. Corner then.
He gave him
Messi
the
again is
business.
going to go with that short one
Gave
across
him
the
the
18 yard
gave
line.
the
Gets the
ball
ball
to
back
the
again. First time ball into the box. There's the header clip.
Messi crossed into the
Kane
box.
of all
Headed
people,
away.
heading it clear at the near post. Gone out of play, and it'll be an Argentina.
Chat, can Messi save
throw in
Argentina?
inside the
Chat.
England half down this
Messi
near
saved them
side. Here's
versus Korea,
Paredes.
or whoever.
England got to be
And versus
careful. There's a long way
Egypt,
to go
and
in
versus
this
Cape
game.
Verde,
As far as
and
sitting
versus
back on
everyone.
this lead, I did say that the game being as tight as it could,
And
it could
versus
just be
Switzerland.
one goal that separates the two teams, and it may well be. But here's Messi, back to Paredes, just outside the penalty area. Square to his left, and Martinez. He
They
can
got a
do
red
one
card
just
for
to
that,
push
though.
Argentina back a little bit here. Still with possession
After-
are Lino
And
Scaloni's
honestly,
men,
I think Argentina.
the reigning champions. Of
I think
course.
Argentina equals this up and it
is
goes to
Messi.
overtime.
Onto
I'm not gonna
McAllister.
lie.
Out
I
towards
agree.
Simeone again, down this near
This has
side.
happened time and time again.
Simeone infield
Still
towards
30 minutes
Enzo
to go.
Fernandez. He's advancing towards the edge of the penalty area and then loops the ball in towards the penalty area. Enzo Fernandez, but he gets way too much on it. And Jordan Pickford just wants
Come on,
it
get
just
up
to
there.
sail
He's trying to
towards
stall his
the
chance.
right-hand side, his
Stay in
right-hand
the field,
post
stay in the
and
So
behind.
bring Dean Henderson in.
And it's a goal kick.
How would they
for
waste one of their
England. Let's just get
subs
our
on the
breaths.
keeper,
England
bro?
1, Argentina 0. Anthony
What a
Gordon,
touch.
55 minutes on the clock when Anthony
David
Gordon
Beckham
stuck that one
celebrating.
away.
Going crazy in the
Morgan
stands,
Rogers
chat.
with the assist and paying
Well, I
back
remember
the
watching
faith
Prime.
that
Watch
Thomas
Beckham.
Tuchel has shown
You
in the
did.
Aston Villa man by starting him.
Wasn't even,
A
I
lot
didn't
of
think I was
questions weren't there
alive.
about that right side.
When even was
As to
that,
whether it
bro?
be
I'm not gonna lie.
Madueke
I don't
or
know.
be Saka.
I was
Well,
thinking
it was
like
neither of them.
early
England got to be careful. They've given the
2000s.
ball away again inside their own half. Messi
Maybe,
inside
I
the
don't even
penalty
know.
area. Still Lionel Messi.
Oh, Messi.
And he's pushed away from goal, and England
Oh,
managed to
Messi
smother it
had
clear,
just.
but Argentina
Oh, he
will
just
come
wasted
again.
a good opportunity, chat.
McAllister edge of the penalty area.
He
Three
wasted a
England players
good
around him.
opportunity,
Will
chat.
it come through to Messi? No, it won't.
Argentina's still on the attack.
England will get it clear, and in
They're
the
gonna
end,
get the
Harry
ball
Kane
back.
just does the
They get
captain's
it out.
job and just says, right, let's start again,
Yeah,
guys.
they're buying
Put
themselves
the
a
ball
little
out
bit
of
of time,
play.
chat.
Throw into Argentina.
themselves a
They'll
little bit
come
of
again.
time.
It already feels like it's the last
Oh,
5
good
minutes of the game
dogs.
here. Messi. Ball towards the edge of the penalty area. Julian Alvarez. There's plenty left of the Argentinians yet. Don't worry about that. They're not going to go down without a fight. We've seen that already in this tournament when they've faced adversity. The reigning
Give me a
champion
sec,
Simeone
chat.
right inside of the penalty area.
Chat, is the audio good in
Cross,
there?
John Stones gets enough on it to get it
Referee
cleared out
saw you.
towards the far side, but it'll be retrieved by Tagliafico for Argentina. Back to Martinez. Now Enzo Fernandez trying to pull the strings, 35 yards from goal, just to right of centre, goes out towards the inside right position for Molina. Back in field it goes. Argentina camped inside the England half. It really does have a feel of 5 minutes left, not 30 minutes to go. There's a long, long way to go in this game.
Bro, Argentina is just fully on the attack now, and England have no answer for it. England have no answer for this.
A goal to nil, thanks to Anthony Gordon's tap in from that wicked cross from Morgan Rogers. Enzo Fernandez, edge of the penalty. He's going to get a shot in here. Enzo Fernandez is always rising, and it's into the crowd towards our right-hand side, and it's behind, and we are at the hour mark now. England 1, Argentina 0.
Yeah.
England looking.
Is that Lautaro? No, Lautaro's not in. Lautaro's not in. They're not putting him in, bro. He's too bad.
For the England national team, hasn't it? They
bro.
made 2 Euro finals.
Who's been the worst player?
Unfortunate, both of those lost both of those. Italy, they lost on penalties. The 2020 Euros,
no, that doesn't count.
The COVID pandemic was played in 2021.
They don't count.
They had home advantage, of course, in that final
bro,
against
Italy
at Wembley, losing on
Enzo's dropping his stinker, Chad. Harry Kane is dropping a little bit of a stinker too.
A couple of years ago to Spain.
For his standards,
at the moment,
Chad, Jed Spence, man of the match. I'm telling you, it's coming.
Final from 2 years ago, England against Spain. The England team fought miraculously on that day, but
that's like, you never know, bro. Like yesterday, that France game, Mbappe dropping the Mbappe special.
If anybody can turn things around, it's likely to be this man. Has the ball at his foot, just glides around Bellingham.
Is the Mbappe special too mainstream now? Like, I feel like he even says too mainstream. Oh, they're trying to play tiki-taka football, chat.
Penalty area. They get back in field again with Martinez. Now McAllister edge of the penalty area. So many white shirts around him. He manages to poke it back to a blue shirt. Now Julian Alvarez. England have got everybody back. They've got 1, 2, 3, 6 men across the 18-yard line at the moment, and they've got it half clear out towards his near side. Molina bring it down from the sky and set Argentina on their way again as they search out this
England 1, Argentina 0
in Atlanta. Messi, McAllister in field. Out towards the inside right position again.
Argentina are on the attack. I have not seen England go on an attack since the goal.
It might well be a back to the wall performance.
Is this just what Argentina do? They like to get scored on. Is that it? They have to get scored on to get turned on or something.
And they have pinched the ball back actually over on the far side, but Reece James, all he's done is just get it clear and put it out of play. Over on the, it'll stay in play actually. Martinez will chase back, looks like we're going out for a throw. The spin on the ball just keeps it in play.
Hey, one question goes.
Argentina to be set on their way once again. 63 minutes now on the clock. Messi, lovely turn in between 2 England players. Half cleared again by England, but they can't get out at the moment. Jed Spence loops it clear, but that's only going to go out towards the far side. And they just need to bring the ball down and just have a little bit of possession here, England. There's a ball to chase for Morgan Rogers over on the far side, but the Villaman's not going to get there because Lisandro Martinez is first of the ball. He goes back to the man with the same name as himself.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I was telling y'all, Jed Spence was the one to look out for this game, and what did he do? He had a beautiful tackle.
Simeone down this near side.
Had himself a game, chat. You're up to 3 viewers.
Quick throw in taken for Argentina towards the right hand side of the penalty area. Here's Simeone, but
Chat.
Well, did they take the? Oh, it was a rolling ball, so they're going to take the throw in again.
Is that hydration break? What's going on?
It wasn't. It was just
something's happening.
Referee not happy anyway.
Argentina head coach is mad, chat.
64 minutes. Our referee is Ismail El Fat. First change.
Argentina is subbing out number 5 for number 15. Who's number 5?
Paredes is going to be replaced by Nico.
They're subbing out Paredes.
Indeed, it is the number 15
for Gonzalez.
For Argentina, the Juventus.
Paredes coming out. Paredes is coming out,
chat. That's the first change for either side.
Coming out the game, chat.
26 minutes left on the clock. England sticking with their starting 11 at the moment, and why should they? They are in the ascendancy here in Atlanta, leading by that Anthony Gordon goal. Here comes Simeone again down this near side. Enzo Fernandez, now McAllister, pushed back by Declan Rice. Done well there, Rice. Still with Argentina.
He got knocked out.
Martinez inside left position, steadying himself. He's going to get the cross in here. No, he's not. Thinks better of it. Goes back to Enzo Fernandez.
What?
And Fernandez finds Messi.
Oh,
just
England?
outside the D. Messi
bro, if they win it, it's because of Phil.
There's the header across the 6-yard area, and there's
it's because Phil's watching it. Ooh.
To get the ball clear.
Oh, they just got saved.
And it might well have been.
Ooh.
Mark Guay, I think
England,
it was. There's definitely high fives
England. I
between
need to see you
Guay
guys
and
control the midfield or
John Stones.
something.
Just
You
looking at
cannot
replay
be
of it.
laying back this much.
Lovely ball by Messi towards the far post. It's John Stones actually with the
You're
header.
relying on John
The header
Stones
across
to
the
save you.
6-yard area. First touch actually for Gonzalez off the
Oh, you
bench.
just saved them. Look.
Infield,
See that?
in towards that 6-yard area, and it was Tagliafico.
Bro, his fade is like
John Stones,
his fade is blurry, bro. That's a fresh fade.
First, eventually the ball goes out of play.
That's a fresh fade, chat.
For England, here's Pickford. It's going to go long. Now towards this near side for Jed Spence. Bellingham. Can't get it on towards
Bro, what are you doing?
Anthony Gordon.
This guy is
Argentina clear
playing
long.
games on his
To
phone,
Guay.
bro.
Lovely work by Guay as well. On it goes to Bellingham over the halfway line. Jed Spence. He's got Anthony Gordon ahead of him. The goal
The mic is
scorer.
not picking that shit up.
Kane in a really deep position. Kane midway inside zone. Harvey spotted the run over the far side. What a lovely ball as well. Brought down beautifully by Reece James. Now Reece James going to get the.
Oh, that was a good one.
It's a drip ball.
Comes back to Rice. Low ball into the box.
Oh,
And,
a little
it's
slow,
grabbed by
low
Emi
slow, but that was a good
Martinez.
low driven
Boxed it out
shot.
quickly for
Who was
Argentina
that?
towards
Not Harry
Enzo
Kane.
Fernandez, but Declan
Oh
Rice
my God, they
gets
instantly got the
pocket.
ball back.
Brilliant from
England
Rice.
on an
Now
attack.
Declan Rice, when he goes towards the edge of the
Number
penalty,
4, Declan
gives it
Rice.
Kane.
To
Kane's
number
gonna try
9.
and get the shot in.
That's
It's
Harry
taken a
Kane. He tries to
deflection,
shoot it,
it'll
but
trickle through
no.
to Emi Martinez.
Gets to the keeper first, chat.
It was a cross or a shot there from Rice a moment ago.
You're switching to
Into the
main?
target. I think he was just sort of trying to play the ball into the penalty area, into the
Pleasurable
danger
viewing
zone, in the hope
experience.
that somebody
This
could get on the end of it.
Can we
It
see?
wasn't to be.
Yeah, it's
Free
better
kick
than
for
just
Argentina.
close up of our face.
True.
Yo, first viewer to type
There's
in the
Messi,
chat gets $1
deep,
million
deep.
bucks.
He's inside his own half now, Lionel
First
Messi.
viewer
Brings it
to
over the
type in the
halfway line.
chat.
He's got,
Now, what do they
Maker
get?
on towards left-hand side. Messi continues. Still
Y'all
Messi.
get a
Still
20
Messi.
bucks.
Lovely
20
ball
bucks on
left-hand
Cash
side
App.
of the penalty area. The cross back towards Messi and Declan Rice. No
20 bucks
fuss
on
at all.
Cash App.
Volleys
First
it
viewer.
behind
I'll
for a
give-
corner
I go a
for
quarter.
Argentina there
First viewer to type in the chat, I'll give 20 bucks.
of the evening.
I give a quarter to
And
the
Rice
first
is putting
person.
a usual Declan Rice shift.
First
You wouldn't
viewer to
expect anything
drop their
less. He's
Cash
giving
App.
Absolutely everything.
Drop
And
their
this
Cash App
corner,
info, their login, their
Messi
password.
Who's trying to
take
spot
it.
me
He tends
20
to take
bucks?
them regardless
Yeah.
of which side they're coming from.
First
for
viewer who
Argentina.
types in chat gets to give me money.
And here is indeed
First person to type in the chat gets to meet Lowe's.
Lionel Messi,
300k or dinner with Lowe's.
top scorer of course in the tournament.
If
8
we're
goals
paying, we're spending 100k either way.
himself and Mbappe. Here's the
300K
corner
or
left
dinner.
footed.
said
England get it
okay.
clear towards the edge of the penalty and volleyed
we're
clear
spending
by
100k either
Bellingham.
way.
Argentina though will have it again.
Bro,
and
Elliot
come
Anderson,
again.
chat. Oh, he's just lit.
Martinez. At 35 yards
Bro, I
to
swear
go.
they keep these pitches too wet,
Bit of
bro.
space now.
'Cause I remember last time
Goes
Saka was slipping.
towards Simeone.
Yeah.
Can he get the crossing? There'll be another corner. Good work by Elliot Anderson on this occasion as turning on the right-hand side of the
Bro,
penalty area.
Elliot
for
Anderson.
Argentina was Tagliafico.
Is he-
Who found
he's gonna be
himself
good.
on the right-hand
Is
side
he?
to win
An Enzo system.
Argentina's fifth
Enzo.
corner
Isn't that the new?
Enzo
of
Maresca?
the evening.
Something
And
like that,
again,
right?
Messi, who's trying
The
so
Tapping
hard to
Boys
get
fan.
more and
Yeah.
more involved and more
I
influential
don't
in
know
this
his last
game.
name.
He's going to take this
I don't know
latest
if it
corner.
is.
He's taken
I,
quite a
ju-
few
I know it's
short.
Enzo.
Looks like he's going to swing this one in. Indeed, he does. There it comes, and England
Oh.
will get it clear. Volleyed clear long by
Good
goal scorer
clearance. Are they just gonna
Anthony
play
Gordon.
defensively the rest of the
Again,
match? There's no way.
Argentina will
Shit,
pick
I
up
would.
the piece. There's nobody there at an
Why?
English shirt. Goes out towards the
You're
near
in the
side
league.
again, and Messi steadies
Yeah,
himself.
but
Messi left-footed
scored
ball in.
one
What a
goal,
ball in
man.
there! Oh, what a save
Even
by
look.
Jordan Pickford!
Yeah, see?
Oh my
Jordan
goodness
Pickford with an
me.
excellent
The,
save, chat.
Ball from Messi was
Jordan
on
Pickford,
the
great
money,
save.
and the header
What a save. And it's hydration break
pushed
time?
clear
It's hydration break
by
time, chat.
Jordan Pickford.
They need to
when it
come out of
seemed
this break
certain that
and
Argentina
be on the
were
attack
going to
again.
equalise. It was
That
the
was a great
substitute,
save.
Nico Gonzalez. Either side of Pickford, it's a goal. It's
Yeah,
just slightly
that's
too
it.
close to Pickford. I'll take nothing away from Jordan
I need
Pickford. It's a
hydration
brilliant
break.
save. We've gone, by the way,
Bring some water.
for the hydration break. But what
You
an
want some?
important intervention from Jordan Pickford. Let's not forget, of course, his save as
You can have
well
a little
from
break, bro. We
Julian
got the be right
Alvarez
back screen.
before England took the
Okay.
lead. They then
I
did
got
take
you.
the lead.
Chat.
3 minutes
I'll be
later,
right back.
Anthony Gordon finishing off a
We lost a viewer.
Going to come on in place of
Chat, we lost a viewer.
So it's a triple change.
It's cool. We got the two of y'all.
For the Argentinians. They've
We
only
appreciate
made
y'all
one
watching,
change,
chat.
remember, because they've already brought on Nico
appreciate
I don't even
Gonzalez,
know
of
if you're
course,
real, but if you
had
are
that,
real,
If you're
bless
real,
up.
if you're real, type in the chat.
Header
Oh
that was
shoot,
saved by
Argentina
Pickford
sub
just
3 in.
before the hydration break.
Yeah, they're
Sergio
running out of subs, bro.
Martinez
No,
has
I
been
won.
replaced.
Chat, I had to put this on
Argentina.
because this is like England a little bit now.
And,
Bro got one
another
line.
player
But
to
chat,
go off. Otamendi on Molina.
V-Lone.
The number
We got
26
one line and we
has
got 3
also
stars, so it's kinda like
been
3 lines.
replaced. So 4 changes in this second period for
A little bit, no?
Argentina.
Yeah, but how do
Just
you
the
know I
one
have
for
V-Lone?
England. Ezra Konza for
Bro, it's
Anthony
Supreme.
Gordon, the goal scorer.
You don't know why?
Game has recommenced.
No, this is
after
from
the
Colombia, chat. I got this in
second
Colombia.
half hydration break with England leading
This is like one of
by
my
a
favorite
goal
videos.
to nil. That got in the 55th minute. Beautifully worked goal as well.
Destiny
for England, and it may, in a game as
This
tight
hoodie
as this,
and my
may
favorite black
just
shirt, chat. I got a
be the
special
goal to
connection
send
with
England
these.
through to Sunday's final, which obviously would mean a repeat of the
I feel
final
we do a
4
lot,
years
yeah.
ago. Would actually be the third place playoff, which will take place on
What are we thinking of the game so
Saturday night,
far?
that one,
A little boring after
the,
that
final,
goal.
which will take
my God.
place in
Wait.
New Jersey,
Talk to the chat.
New York Stadium, of course.
Chat, it's me again.
Argentina with possession over the halfway line. They come. What have they got
Alright,
left
chat,
in them?
I'll
The
walk you through
reigning
this.
champions. They're not going to
Alright,
give this one up
Argentina
easily, are
on
they?
the midfield.
Absolutely no
They're
denying
pushing up,
that.
they're attacking.
They will try everything they can to get
The
level.
left corner of the
Enzo
goalie box.
Fernandez, edge of the penalty
Swing back
area.
middle.
And,
Yep.
Can these substitutes make a difference?
Swing down, Messi on the right side.
Here's a crossing
Yep.
opportunity.
Pass in.
Ball comes in.
Argentina
It's a
cross
ball
in.
and it goes over
We
everybody's
missed
head
it.
in the end, and England
They
clear out of
missed
play.
it
Throw in
wide,
for Argentina,
chat.
level the edge of the penalty area down the right.
Chat, while I got you all here, man.
To take this
Let me
one
plug
is
my
Gonzalo
Instagram.
Montiel, one of those 3 substitutes.
Uh,
The referee, I assume, is not happy with the positioning
chat.
of the throw-in because he's asked
Go
him to
ahead.
take it again, which he
Go ahead and type
instantly
this in the
turned
chat,
it
man. Give me a follow, y'all.
The ball goes back towards the halfway line. Quite surprising not to have seen the introduction of Lautaro Martinez
Oh, what'd I do?
for Argentina. That's one of the changes I think we expected. It didn't happen. Still one they could make, of course, in the 90. Nino Scaloni could make another one. They've made 4. England still have a fresh 4 available if required. Leading by a goal to nil. We've seen what England can do when their backs are up against the wall in that match against Mexico when they were down to 10 men, of course, when they held out for that 3-2 victory in the round of 32. Quite capable. Here's Messi. Into inside the England half. Infield to Enzo Fernandez. If anything's going to happen to the Argentinians, you've got to imagine that either Messi or Enzo Fernandez, or maybe both, will be involved in it. Here is Enzo Fernandez, pokes it out towards
My
this far
Insta.
side.
Why is there so
Crosses
many
will
like
come in. It's above his delivery. Oh, they've hit the post. The header hits the post. I think it was Julian Alvarez, and Pickford was beaten. And it's bounced clear out towards the far side. And Julian Alvarez can't believe how he's not equalised for Argentina. They'll come again, though, the Argentinians.
You're putting your
Out
finger on the
towards this
dash.
far side, England.
Hey, delete this.
Scrapping ball into the box again, and Elliot Anderson
Ray just
gets
plugged
ahead
his
on it to get
Insta.
it clear for England. Now Kane, can he run it clear?
Yeah,
No,
we'll
he can't.
fix it,
There's no
we'll fix it,
outlet
we'll
for
fix it,
England
we'll
at the
fix it.
moment. And Argentina will come again, and by the
Chat,
score,
what?
England are still leading
Bro
this
took
game
the
by goal to nil.
chance
The man
and
who
started
so
playing
nearly
his foot.
equalised has
Yeah,
the
I
ball.
narrated
Julian
it.
Alvarez just
I was
outside
like,
the penalty.
game?
He worked it
I
out
was
towards his
narrating it,
right-hand
didn't I?
side.
Alright, who's on top?
Held up in the end by
Well, England. But I
Montiel.
was like,
There's the
Who's on
cross,
top
and
and
there's
who's the
another
bottom?
header. And this one
Ooh!
is a simple save.
Header from
for
Argentina
Jordan
gets saved by
Pickford, but
Pickford
the previous
again.
one certainly was not.
Chat, Pickford man of the
And on that
match right now.
occasion,
What's his rating?
Julian, I think it was Julian Alvarez's header, beat Jordan Pickford and came off the foot of the post. The latest error
6.7,
was
just went
McAllister.
up.
That one was
I
straight
guess.
at Pickford. Comfortable save.
Declan Rice,
for the,
7.7.
Everton goalkeeper. Long ball forward.
Messi
That's not
7.2
too much on
now?
it, though. That's going to go through
Messi hasn't done shit.
for a
on
goal
him,
kick to Argentina.
Don't
14 minutes left
see
on
that,
the
bro. He's
clock.
about to score.
It was DePaul with the cross. It was a delicious cross.
Bro, Harry Kane and
And,
Jude Bellingham
it
dropping
wasn't actually Alexis
stinkers.
McAllister. I thought it was Julian
Hey,
Alvarez. It was Alexis
Jude.
McAllister. He's got to score.
They're not even singing his song,
It's hit
bro.
the post,
If he
it's
doesn't
at the
do
base
anything.
of the post.
He's been ghosting, bro. Like, where
And
is
only
he?
you know how
Let me try to-
equal it was for
Allowed to sing,
Argentina. It was a gilt-edged
They're
header, actually,
confident,
looking
bro.
at it. It really was.
If
He
we
had a free
sing
header.
it,
England
no.
had completely left him.
But if we play the actual
And,
song, maybe.
The ex-Brighton man
Well,
had
we
the
could do
goal
a
gaping
cappella.
and headed it off the foot of the post. Here come Argentina again with Messi in the
I see.
inside
Where
right
is
position.
Jude? I see him. I see him. I see him. Let me keep an eye on him.
Comes out
See if he
towards
does
Montiel
anything.
down this near side. It's going to
Yep.
get back in field
Crossing
again.
Mm.
Down the line as well. And towards DePaul.
Look, he's the one pressing right now.
Camped inside the England half. Here's Enzo
Yes,
Fernandez.
yes,
He
yes.
goes square to his left. Messi. Messi's going to click one in towards the far post. There's the header. Oh, and it's wide. And another huge opportunity for the Argentinians.
Oh my God, they just got
Pickford
saved.
is going mad at
Oh
his
my God, they just
defence
got saved.
because DePaul
Chad, they just got
came
so
rushing in
saved.
at the far post. Oh, and in fact, the offside flag was up. and it wouldn't have counted. But a delicious ball in again.
Yeah,
from Messi.
Argentina
Let's just look
almost
at
just
this.
scored.
Was he onside?
They were offsides.
No, I think he was on actually.
Yeah.
It's very, very tight.
Oh, very, very, very
The
slightly.
last defender was Reece James, and there's the header. He just sort of tries to head it from the
That is
left-hand
Did
corner
Pickford
of the
touch it? Oh, no,
six-yard
no.
area, a cross goal into the far
That
corner.
was
It
very,
hits
very
Pickford
tight.
and just bounces a yard or so wide of the
Very
goalkeeper's
safe,
left-hand
bro.
post. He's living a charmed
So
life at
tight.
the moment in that goal. Jordan Pickford.
Hey,
England are
dude.
McAllister with that gilt-edged header that hit the post, and then that one that eventually was, as I said, flagged off. But I don't think it was offside. I think if it had ended up in the back of the net, I don't think it would have saved England.
That's how we're moving?
12 minutes plus stoppage time. England won Argentina, and it's all Argentina though. There's the ball down the left-hand side. That's a brilliant bit of defending to get the ball clear though for Konza. It's going to bounce out of play though. It'll be an Argentinian throw, level with the edge of the penalty area down the Argentinian left. Quick one taken as well.
Bro, how many? I wonder how many
And,
subs
goes
Argentina
forward
has
back
left.
to
I
the
think it
halfway
tells
line
me.
They
in
have
the
one.
One left?
Romero on towards Messi again.
1,
It's
2,
inside
3, 4. Yeah, they have one left,
position.
chat. Unless it goes to
Possession there.
overtime.
Messi wants a free kick. He's not going
They
to get
sub-
it.
who'd they
And
sub in
Morgan
for
Rogers can
Gordon?
run it clear now. I think England players
Konsa.
can get forward
Yeah.
here. England might have a chop.
Konsa. I don't know why
opportunity for a
not-
second. Still
That's
Morgan
not
Rogers.
Rashford.
Still Morgan Rogers goes for the shot. Bit selfish in
It's
the end, I think,
Konsa.
and it hits a
Dean
Argentinian
Henderson.
defender.
I don't know why they didn't
Cleared
put Rashford in.
towards the halfway line, and Elliot
Nico
Anderson
O'Reilly.
gives away
So
possession.
Ebbs,
Pretty much the first time he's
bro.
done it. He's had a brilliant game actually, Elliot Anderson.
Bukayo
Rogers could
Saka,
have done more
Marcus
with that. There were
Rashford,
England players getting
Madueke.
forward.
I'd
Kane
love
and
to be
Bellingham
on
being two of them.
The team just never
Busting
play.
a gut possibly to get
Sit the
forward
bench the
with England
entire World
protecting
Cup.
this
Especially if
win.
it's a winning
But,
team.
Rogers
You go on
in
to
the
win
end
it.
went for the shot himself.
And you
Workspace
just
for the
get
shot,
to
but it
sit
hit the
there.
defender. I think
Those
it hit,
comfortable ass
might have been
chairs.
Christian Romero. Here come Argentina again.
Imagine
down
the
the right-hand
stress
side.
though,
Messi down
bro.
the
If you're
line.
like,
Here's Montiel.
it's in
See if any
overtime.
balls coming on.
Yeah.
Messi
Generally-
again. Goes infield to Romero.
But if you're like
He's going to clip one in. No, just leaves it for Messi. Messi
worst.
almost comes
You're
over.
like the
and tackles
third
him in the
keeper.
end. Enzo Fernandez
Yeah, imagine like
now,
Dean Henderson.
35 yards from goal. Leaves it
Pass
for
line
Messi once
indeed.
more. They're just
Dean
going to give it to
Henderson.
Messi and just hope for the best, I think,
He
here.
gets to sit
And if
there.
anybody
Just
can deliver here, it will be this
twiddle
little
his
man.
thumbs for
Here he is, left-hand side of the penalty area this time.
forever.
And England have got it clear out towards this near side. It'll be chased and it'll be retrieved, though, by Enzo Fernandez for Argentina. He goes for safety.
Bro,
first,
Ansu
goes back to his
Fati's leaving
goalkeeper, Emi
Barca?
Martinez, and Emi Martinez scoops it clear
Ansu Fati, bro.
for Argentina. Tagliafico.
Bro, screw Hakimi. I
Goes to
hate Hakimi.
Gonzalez inside the centre
What
circle
do you-
now with
what do you do,
Alexis
bro?
McAllister,
What do you-
who had that
Hakimi's a
huge
rapist.
opportunity to
wow.
equalise for Argentina through that header that hit the
Is
post.
he? Confirmed?
Allegations. I think he's
Declan
going
Rice
for
just
it.
holding up
Did
Fernandez.
it?
It's
Yeah.
floated out towards this near side. And
Those
lovely ball back
Moroccans,
infield.
bro.
Here's the pull.
Where's Ronaldo,
It's,
man?
Played back. Here's the crossing opportunity. Fernandez.
Moroccans, bro.
Messi
I'm
back to
telling
goal
you, I don't
outside
like
the
them,
penalty
bro.
area. Twisting, turning. Got two England players around him. They can't
Something
get the
about
ball
that,
off him
bro.
though. Smuggles it back to Enzo Fernandez. In comes the cross. They're shooting up at the far post. It's looped across the 6-yard area. And England
Oh, he's
goes
trying to
for
bicycle
the
kick.
penalty
Euro
area.
shot.
That'll be a free kick as well as Harry Kane goes down, and that'll be a breather
Ah, Kane's
for
hurt.
England. The ball. I think
Kane?
somebody inside
Back
that
injury?
penalty
Get
area.
up, Harry.
Bro, he hasn't
Martinez
done
is gonna come
anything.
on now, by the way. Attempted
And
to get
Argentina are
the
making their
voice-over kick.
very last
Well,
sub. Lautaro Martinez coming in. Who's coming out?
Sub Messi off.
No, it's gotta be Julian Alvarez, no? Unless they change formations. Did they change formations?
For his country.
No, they didn't.
And in that time, he's got 39 goals.
Who's coming out?
And ever did they need a goal from the Inter Milan man, it's now, and he's going to come
Oh,
on. with this
Tagliafico.
Nico
Never
Tagliafico,
mind. So where's he gonna
the
play?
Lyon man. Reece James is struggling with a little bit of cramp by the looks of things. He's gone down, so we've got a break in
left
play.
back.
Just looking at a replay
Why
of
would
that
he
ball that
striker?
was swung in
Oh, shit. I don't
from
know.
Tagliafico.
That guy's a left back.
The way
They
he
just
got his
subbed
head
off.
to it,
Yeah, I
got
don't.
it clear.
I think maybe a
And,
slight change
in
of
the
formation
end,
here,
two
Chad. They're
England
going full
players actually
attacking.
bashed heads. I think
They're
it's
going full
also-
attacking. They know that England have not gotten any of
well,
the
it did.
attack
Might
in a
well be
minute,
James.
and they're trying to
Appears
exploit
be
it.
okay, but as I said, just struggling with a little bit of cramp, I think, is Reece James. And being helped to his feet now. We've got 9 minutes left on the clock. England are heading
Red
to the
guard.
final as it stands.
Chad, how
9
tall is
minutes
he? He
plus
looks short
stoppage
as
time,
hell.
and Nico O'Reilly
Oh, they're subbing
is
Nico
gonna come
O'Reilly.
on and help
For
out.
no,
Thomas
no, no, no,
Tuchel's
no,
there,
no,
and
not
also
him.
Big Dan
Not
Burn
Jets Spence.
as well. So a double check.
No, Jets Spence, bro. Y'all about to lose. You guys are about to concede.
And I think Reece James is one of those.
No,
players
subbing him
that's
off
gonna
'cause that
come
guy's
off.
hurt.
Indeed, I think he
The
is.
Reece James
Oh, Reece
Nico
James.
O'Reilly
Oh, they're bringing two subs in though. Burn.
and,
Burn is probably gonna come in for John
also
Stones.
Dan Burn. And
He's
Dan
5'9", but he looks
Burn
way shorter.
becomes
Yeah.
England's third, changes it.
Declan
Rice that's
Rice.
coming
No,
off.
I'm just
I think it
talking.
is.
No, yeah, it is.
So Declan
Declan?
Rice
No, he's not coming out.
coming towards the near side. Dan
Yeah,
Burn
pull the
is on,
graphic
and
up.
there's the
Bryson
confirmation of the
James.
changes.
Oh,
So it's
Rice is coming
and
out.
James
Bryce James for O'Reilly and
to
Byrne.
come off, and it's
Okay.
O'Reilly and it's Byrne to come
Nico
on. So
O'Reilly,
3
Man City
changes
legend.
now for England. Let's not
Is
forget
he a
that
legend?
Argentina have made
He's young
all
though.
5 of their changes.
He has potential. They're gonna sell
Obviously,
him
if they were to
soon.
equalise and they go to extra time, they get an extra one. But as it
They're gonna
stands, within the
sell him,
90, there will be no more changes
like
for Argentina.
Arsenal.
England can
But you
still
really
make
keep
a couple
him.
more if they
He's an
need
academy
to. Game
player.
recommences, and
Yeah, but so is Phil.
following that stoppage, and the ball
And so is Cole Palmer.
Side, and Argentina will have a throw-in midway inside their own half, and they've got 7.5
I saw
minutes
them
plus
in Chelsea.
stoppage time
Oh, shit.
to try and find something.
And then he won the
try and
World
force extra time
Cup.
as they try and
Club World Cup.
retain the
Everybody
trophy
jump.
that they won
World Cup.
4 years ago.
But look at
Of course,
the.
the tournament then was in the winter. It was just before Christmas, a week before Christmas, of course, when they beat
I was gonna say, look at the
France
France
in an
momentum, bro. They have so
incredible
much more
final,
momentum.
3-3, which went to penalties. But as it stands, it'll be England
What
going
is
for it.
this,
Here
just
come Argentina.
Harambe?
Out towards the left-hand
While I was
side of the
choking, someone goes,
penalty
yes,
area.
I
It's
know.
Enzo Fernandez, ball on his right foot, square to his right-hand side, and DePaul. DePaul lines it up, so he get the shot in. He does get the shot in,
Yeah,
and it
shit.
hits an England player. In fact, it,
Lautaro
It's,
Martinez. Messi?
Come on,
Oh,
it's cleared long.
Messi.
Run, Nico.
England,
Bro, that
but
shit hit him in the
Argentina
balls,
pick up
bro.
the
That's why he
ball
fell
on his
over.
side.
I know that
And they'll
hurts.
come again, and they'll keep coming again, and England remaining firm at the moment. Enzo Fernandez, low ball out towards the left-hand
Enzo.
touchline, midway inside the
Good
England
ball.
half. And Messi is over on the inside
Number
right
7
position. And they
for
found
Dribble
him.
to
Here
Paul.
he is. Lionel
He always
Messi,
plays in long
ball
sleeve
on his left
shirts.
foot, curls it towards the far post, and that's a poor one actually from
Oh,
Messi.
Messi.
It was a cross, and certainly don't think
Messi.
he's going for goal from that position.
Messi,
He gets
FIFA's
far
not
too
helping
much
you
on
this
that ball,
game.
and it sails behind past the
FIFA's not helping you
goalkeeper's
this
right-hand
game.
post and behind for a goal kick for England.
It's a good ball though.
Was it?
No.
Like
Pickford
completely over.
takes it.
Bro, it's almost close.
Nico O'Reilly does get a little
Oh.
flick on, but it's going to go to play down this near side, and Argentina
Is that Nico?
will have a throw in middle inside
Yeah.
the
Giannis?
right hand side, and it'll be taken by
Why does he look so wholesome, bro?
substitutes. Gonzalo Montiel.
Yo, why do you
over
look
the
like
halfway down
that?
the camp, ball
Oh,
pace out
Giannis,
towards
bro.
the left-hand side.
Dude,
England
Argentina have
everybody
had
now
more
on
shots and
for
more shots on goal.
Mark Kane, who actually is just
Yeah.
behind the ball now. Enzo Fernandez.
But
He
this
would
is
try a
what I'm
shot
telling
here.
you, Jay.
Oh my
All it takes
goodness, what an effort from Enzo Fernandez. Tipped over
Bro.
the bar by
Rodrigo de
Jordan
Paul has been
Pickford.
trying that
What an effort
screamer.
that was.
He has been
And
trying that.
fingertips
Wait, was that
from the
even him?
Everton
No,
goalkeeper.
Enzo.
Just
Yeah,
looking at a
that's it.
replay. Fernandez lets fly. It's
They've
fairly
been trying
central, to be
this.
fair. It's a save you'd expect Pickford, to
Pickford,
make, but
bro,
my
with an
goodness, he had
excellent
to be
save.
alert. Jordan Pickford, and he
Excellent save
was.
out of Pickford.
Argentina have their 6th corner. They've gone short again. It goes out to Messi down this near side. Lionel Messi. Ball on his left foot. It's across the edge of the 18-yard line. It's Enzo Fernandez again, and he scores for Argentina.
Equalizer!
Well, they had more than
Equalizer!
demanded,
Enzo
and
Fernandez!
Enzo Fernandez, it opened up beautifully for
No.
him, and right-footed,
No.
he drills it beyond
No!
the goalkeeper, Jordan
Oh
Pickford,
my
and with
God.
5 minutes left on the
Oh
clock,
my God,
we
who
are
was that?
back level
Messi's wife,
here
bro.
Oh my
in
God,
Atlanta.
she's dead.
It's
Messi's
England
wife,
1,
bro.
Argentina 1,
No.
and England possibly
Oh my
paying
gosh.
the price for sitting back as
He's
soon as they
outside,
took
Chase.
the lead. Argentina
Come on, no,
have
that was a
completely
screamer.
dominated this game. They've hit the post. They've had opportunities.
Oh,
Pickford
that's-
has had to make some
How did I know?
saves.
How did I know this was gonna go to
It's
overtime?
come from a short corner. Messi
Chad, how
goes
did I know
short,
this was gonna go to overtime?
gets the ball back down this near side,
No one's offside?
and Enzo Fernandez
No.
is
They're
just
all
sort of
offsides.
drifting
Oh
into
my
space.
God.
Edge of the penalty area. Messi finds him. That's another assist, by the way, for Messi. Takes one touch and then right-footed drills it into the corner.
He's been
Oh
trying
my
that
England
God,
won,
shit,
Argentina
bro.
won.
Just said that too.
Assist for Messi.
He's been
and that
trying
puts
this shit
him,
all game.
but he's
bro. How do
already
you let him
got
do
the
that?
most assists in
Jude
the history
Bellingham
of this
on the floor.
competition. He's got 11 now.
Wow.
He's got the most goals and he's got the most assists. And Enzo Fernandez of Chelsea has scored
Man.
in the 85th
Bro, I'm about to cry.
minute. And
Yo, I'm
it's
about to
England
cry.
won,
This has happened.
Argentina won, and
No,
whether
and
this
England
game
have
now
not been
is
on the
going
attacking forever, bro. I'm
to,
telling you.
Extra time. There was a little
He's
check,
still Enzo's still
by the
fixed.
way.
But
Again, a
it's-
VAR
they're
check
annoying,
for.
bro. They're annoying.
There was a VAR check for
No, it's this.
offside
This is good
when
though.
the ball came
How
back
is
to
good?
Messi after he took the
Because
corner, but he was
They don't have any. Argentina doesn't have any subs left,
towards
So-
and they have straight attacking.
Montiel. Montiel gets
in.
back out to Messi.
That's true.
Messi holds it up, then goes low
Bro,
across
but
towards
England has
Enzo
not gone on
Fernandez.
the
To the
attacking
right
forever.
of
Dude,
the D.
the momentum
So
is
much space.
completely
England's so
shifted.
deep, so many players inside the penalty area, but nobody
I wish
marking
you guys
Enzo
could see
Fernandez.
these
He
fans.
takes one touch.
Yeah,
and
I
then
wish y'all could see this,
right-footed,
bro.
he
England decided
drills
to
it
score one and play completely
towards Jordan
defensively.
Pickford's right-hand side, and we are back
That's
on
not the move. That's
parity
not the
here
move.
in Atlanta with What have we
That's
got?
not the
3
move.
minutes
We're gonna
plus
lose the ball
stoppage
here.
time less for play. We may well be heading
Okay.
to an additional
Now
30
Argentina's
minutes
gonna attack
unless
England.
we get a
Bro,
dramatic goal. And of course,
come on,
Argentina
they
will
subbed out
fancy
Anthony
this
Gordon.
now
They
because
subbed out
they're
their
only
only goal
70, and they're
scorer.
the team with the attacking lineup. England have gone very
Chat.
defensive, of course, to try and hang on to
I need
this
something
1-0
out of
lead.
England,
And I
bro.
just do wonder whether there will be some regrets. We've got to wait
I
and
need
see, of
something
course,
out of
what
England,
happens with the
bro.
remaining 3 minutes plus stoppage time, plus any extra time or penalties that we may have. But will England
I
regret
can't even watch the
sitting back
Why are we
the
so
way
far
in which they
behind?
did so early as well? Let's not forget that it was only the 55th minute that Anthony Gordon scored that goal. There was still
Look, like Argentina just has
You're adding
them,
stoppage
bro.
probably a good 40 minutes.
They're gonna
plus
force overtime
still to
now.
play, and England were quite happy.
Someone
to sit
stay
back
on
and
Enzo,
allow
bro. That
Argentina to have
dude-
possession,
Yeah.
but eventually
He's gonna
they
try it
hurt
again.
England, and they have possession now, midway inside the England
Cannot
half. Low ball goes
Yeah.
out to Messi down this right-hand side, looking to take on Nico Riley.
Messi
Just
with
come
the
on.
assist.
Messi
No,
from
that was
his
Messi's
right boot.
assist.
There's the cross. It's a lovely delivery as well, but it's headed clear well for England towards the edge of the penalty area. But it's Messi again who will pick it up. We might stop play here. There's an England player down inside the penalty area, and the referee indeed
What's going on,
is going to
chat?
stop play. And
Someone's on the
suggesting
floor.
it's a head
breaking
injury.
play. Who is
Can't
that?
quite see which England player it is down. Is it Stones? I
That
think
John
it is.
Stones?
Yeah.
John Stones
No,
is
no, no,
down.
no, chat.
Argentina are furious with the decision, but the referee has absolutely
Bro,
no choice.
they're
I mean,
always
even in
like,
a
bro,
situation
they're
where this
always
is just a
complaining.
bit
They
of,
always
Four
complaining.
Argentine
just to-
dudes complaining.
just to halt the
They always,
Argentinians
that's why they always get the
because
fouls that they
Argentina
want.
are all over England at the
Because they
moment.
have the whole team just going up
If,
there and
there's
telling them that
any
it's not a foul,
suggestion
bro. Like,
of a head injury, the game has
And
to
they
be
got line.
stopped.
Who is
And that's
that?
exactly what's happening here. And indeed, the trainer is on. We're in the 89th minute.
Man, that momentum is just completely
as-
shifted now.
and they can't show the
That's,
FIFA president because he's gonna be happy as
I
hell.
think he just,
Yeah.
Well, I'm not entirely sure. I just looked at a
What happened?
replay of it, Stones. I'm not entirely sure what
Worst
happened there.
replay ever.
He was the one
They're
who
just
headed the
stalling,
ball
bro.
away, but I did wonder there
They're
after if he
stalling.
sort of clashed with Jordan Pickford.
These
so they both
Argentina
sort of running
fans,
towards
bro,
the
they're-
same
Bro.
ball. I wondered
No, if
whether
Argentina wins this game, bro.
the, whether
I'm
he,
just saying, Maradona's the most
clashed with his
overrated player of all
goalkeeper,
time.
but the replay didn't appear to
Bro,
happen.
not even that. Just
And,
imagine the final is
well,
really
we're
Argentina-Spain.
heading to stoppage time. We're
That's
going to
such
have
a
quite a
bad
bit
final.
of stoppage time, and I
Like,
guess
I'm
at this
sorry, but
stage
that's just
in
such
the
a
game,
bad
it's whether
final.
either side
That's the number one and the
really
number two teams in
fancies
the rank.
That looks a
really going
lot
for
like
it to try and get the winner
a Bella Danger.
without the need for extra
I
time.
can't lie.
Or whether
This
we are
dude, bro,
heading
he's low-key
towards an
annoying.
extra 30 minutes, just as we did, of course.
We can't
in
sell it.
France in '98, where these two sides played in that
Look
infamous
at
game.
who is that?
Two
Hello?
apiece.
Yo, they
David
just showed
Beckham and all
Los.
that. Michael
Bro,
Owen
they look
with the
like
incredible
Peter
goal.
Griffin, bro.
2-2, of
They
course,
showed
and
a Bella
England
Danger,
went to
Los, and
penalties
Messi
with,
within 15 seconds.
Messi, what did you do, bro? What have you done? What have you done this whole week?
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Talking all that with the match rating, oops, my bad. He got the assist.
Ooh, shit. You're right.
My bad, bro.
Let me put. No, that's like FIFA. Like, they're upping it a little bit. FIFA's upping it a little bit. Because they need him to get man of the match. Is that Hurricane's wife? 9 minutes of added time. Bro, it's always Argentina, bro. It's always them, bro. Please.
There was not 9 minutes worth of fouls.
No, it's 9 minutes worth of them celebrating that dumbass goal, bro.
So 9 minutes has gone up on the board, although we've not actually
Celebrated
played any
that
football
for
since
like
we went
5
into
minutes, bro.
those
They always
9
do
minutes.
this.
So don't be at all surprised if we get close to double
Is
figures
John
here.
Stones on? Who's
In
coming
extra
in?
time. England are currently down to 10 men because John
Someone's
Stones only has
coming
been
in,
allowed back on the
but they're
field
playing.
now.
Oh.
The game will recommence.
Just Stones
We're in
coming back in.
stoppage time. It's one
Hey,
apiece.
he's good.
And unless there's a late dramatic
England, please,
injury
bro.
time goal, we're heading
Oh my
to
God.
30 minutes of extra time. And at the moment, there's only one team that looks like scoring. It's Argentina. Messi right inside of the penalty area.
Why is
Pokes
there
it in.
not
Does he get
someone
the
on
ball
Messi
back?
at
Messi,
all
no, he doesn't.
times?
Spence will get it
Counterattack,
clear
just
now.
Spence.
Kane out towards this
Harry
near
Kane with
side
a
is
shit
Bellingham. Running it down this
performance.
left-hand side.
Jude
He's got the
Bellingham,
support here, Bellingham, but this
you're the
will
man,
just
bro.
relieve the pressure.
Harry
You gotta
and
come
Jude
in
have not
clutch.
done shit all game.
Bellingham has lost the
You
ball
have
in
to
the
come in
end.
clutch,
Just
bro.
ran straight into the Argentinian player. And that was Christian Romero, and Argentina will
You
come again.
have to
down
come
the
in clutch,
left-hand
Jude,
side
bro.
this time.
Please.
It goes out towards Gonzalez.
Gonza.
At the edge of the penalty area. I did say if Argentina are going to get back into it, it's going to be either
Bro,
Enzo
'cause they
Fernandez
started
or Messi.
making
It was both, wasn't it, in the
defensive
end, because it was
subs.
an assist. Now McAllister
Yeah.
opens up for him. Edge of the penalty area. He's hit the post. Would you believe it?
Oh my God,
England
that's the
let
post.
off the hook there. McAllister.
No,
Has hit the
no,
post
no,
twice
no,
here.
no, 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 no.
Argentina
No,
come
no,
again. They want
no,
the winner
no,
here.
no, no,
The
no,
cross.
coming.
There's the goal, and Argentina have almost certainly won
Messi's-
it in stoppage time. And would you
Oh.
believe it? It's the substitute,
Bro,
Lautaro
what the hell?
Martinez, rising highest at the far post. What an incredible turnaround!
goodness.
yet
Argentina
again
goal.
for the
2-1
Argentinians,
Argentina.
Who were
Bro,
2-0 down
watch how long they celebrate
against
for.
Egypt
Watch,
a
this is
couple
all
of rounds
strategic.
ago
Watch how
and
long
came
they
through to
celebrate.
win it by
Martinez
Three goals
too.
to two. They were a goal
How would they
behind
keep
with
doing
5
this,
minutes
bro?
to
They
play
keep doing
against
this every
England.
single time.
And
Oh my
England have
gosh.
paid the
Watch how long they
price for
celebrate
sitting
for.
back
Yeah,
and
wow.
trying to hold on
They're
to
gonna
this
celebrate
lead.
for 5
And they've
minutes.
been caught by a team that just will not be beaten. And it's
Bro,
the
how are we so
substitute.
delayed?
It might even be his first touch. Martinez, it's his
Messi got another
40th goal.
assist.
They'd already hit the post
He's
through
running man of the
Alexis
match, bro.
McAllister. Clears out towards the
he is,
far
bro.
side.
It didn't even
Guess
matter
who
if they
picks
lost.
it up? Yep, you
Like,
guessed
what is
it.
Jet Spence doing though?
Lionel
Yeah.
Messi, it's another assist for him. The right-footed cross, and it's the simplest of header. He won't score an
And then
easier
Lautaro
goal
dickhead,
in his
bro, like,
career. In his
nah, he put that-
84th
Messi put
cap,
that ball in
it's
great
his
spot, bro.
40th goal for his country, and it
Just
may
look at
well
Messi
be
every time.
the
That's a
goal
beautiful
that
ball.
sends
It's
his
just
team
Messi
through to
every
the
time.
final
That
on
is a
Sunday
beautiful ball.
against Spain. What a dramatic
Argentina's gonna win the World Cup,
turnaround
bro.
here in the
Argentina's
Atlanta
gonna win the
Stadium
World
in
Cup. This is
Georgia
awful.
in stoppage
Who's
time.
this?
It's England
Bro, you
1,
should never be this
Argentina
happy.
2, and now suddenly it's
You
England in
should
stoppage
never be
time,
it.
chasing the
Elliot
game.
Anderson.
And the difficulty with
Bro.
that is, of course, England
This
has
is sad
set
'cause
up
the internet's
so
gonna come on to
defensively
Jude now.
with all the changes that
Mbappe
they
special.
made
I know
to try
Harry
and
Kane
hang on to that
and Jude are both gonna
lead
get
that they
slandered
had
for
through
the damn
Anthony
Mbappe
Gordon
special.
in the 55th
They've already been
minute,
celebrating for
and
2
they've been
minutes.
caught
Wow.
with two sucker punches. The
Bro,
goal
it's
from
not good.
Enzo
How did he get his hand
Fernandez
on the trophy?
with, what was there, 5 minutes
Is
left
it
on the
coming
clock
home?
for that one.
Quit celebrating.
And
Get back
then
to your own
the
half.
goal
Look at
in
them taking
stoppage
this free
which
time,
looks to
bro.
have won it for Argentina.
This nigga is still
Through
celebrating.
Lautaro Martinez,
Messi,
the
bro.
Inter Milan striker,
I
he has
can't,
scored,
bro.
and it's now England 1,
I can't.
Argentina 2, and there were less than 7 minutes between those two goals. Enzo Fernandez in the 85th, and Martinez 90 plus 2. The game will kick off again. We haven't even kicked off yet. I don't honestly understand why we haven't
This is
kicked
not
off,
a good look.
but we haven't.
No.
And Argentina
Jude
now
Bellingham,
will turn
Harry Kane.
attack into defence. They've been on
Been
the
doing
attack
nothing, bro.
consistently ever since England scored.
Done nothing all match.
Pickford now going to go long for
Dropped
England.
stinkers.
And this is where England need the likes of Bellingham, Kane.
The thing is, all
12
England have to
goals
do is just
between
get a
them, of
shot
course,
on
and it
goal
is
because
Kane over on the far side.
Martinez is not
England
saving
this
that shit.
block.
I'm sorry,
England
he's
will
not
be
saving
throwing
that shit.
right next
That's
to
all
the
he needs to
corner
do is
flag
get a
with
shot on
4
goal.
minutes of stoppage time. And
Bro,
somehow
imagine
there's
if
been a
England
yellow
just-
card,
bro,
by the way.
imagine if
I'm
England
not entirely
scores.
sure what happened, but I can confirm
Please,
that Rodrigo
please,
de
please.
Paul
Bro, you got
was booked
subs still.
following the goal.
The
They
art
could
of
get a
last
ball
minute
into the
goals,
box,
bro.
But Argentina
You seen those
will
videos?
get it clear
Yeah.
out towards the far side.
Some dude's got a yellow
And
card.
they keep the ball in play here. No, it's gone out of play. England will get the throw and right to the corner flag.
Alright.
And it will be Konza to take it. Is it written in the stars for Argentina to win this tournament?
Rashford.
Well,
Now
so
you're putting
Rashford
Rashford
is-
in?
Late
Yeah,
changes
what?
here, England. Two very attacking
Yo.
changes as well, because I can see
Bro, I
Marcus
remember that
Rashford
goal he scored
is
against
one of them being
Madrid.
readied. In comes the ball into
Dude.
the box. A long throw in the end.
Long shot, long shot, long
Argentina
shot.
clearing out towards the far side. Cross has
Come
got
on.
to come in. There's so many
Pass into the
players
box.
there. Can't beat the first man. And
Bro.
the first man at the near post was
Come on,
Nico
let it go, let it go, let it
Gonzalez
go.
to head it
Good,
clear
good, good.
and out
Now
towards
Rashford's
the far
coming
side.
in.
England will have another throw. And
If
they're
if he
looking
stops
to
it
bring on
at the
Marcus
9-minute mark
Rashford.
without adding a little bit
And
more time because they
it
spent 2
might
minutes
be
celebrating,
Yeah.
Tony
Yo.
to come on to try and find a
Straight,
dramatic
straight,
late
straight,
goal for
straight,
England.
straight.
Here we go. Here's the changes.
and also the
It's
subs should add
Rashford.
time to it. If he stops at the 9-minute mark, it's
big
rigged.
change. Ivan Tony
Game's
and
rigged anyway.
Marcus Rashford.
Yo, Argentina's gonna win the
to
World
come
Cup,
on. Well,
bro.
they've got to go for it now, England, haven't they?
Argentina's really gonna win
Marcus
the World
Rashford,
Cup, bro.
Who was up until today the only England player to score a goal in this tournament.
Dude,
other than Bellingham
bro.
and Kane. And
Don't
they're
be
gonna
looking all handsome
replace
like that, like you've done
Stones
anything all game, bro.
And Spence.
Mbappe special.
Well, that really is a roll of the dice, isn't it?
Dude,
It really
please,
is,
bro.
but, well, he made the decision to go defensive, Thomas Tuchel.
Come on,
Argentina have
Rashford,
scored
take us to the
twice.
promised
Now
land.
England have gone attacking.
Please,
They've got to score
Rashford,
once
if you-
to force
if you
extra
do this
time.
Ballon
Into
d'Or.
the box, that's headed clear and out towards the far side,
Oh,
getting his head on
man.
everything.
Too bad
Nico
Kane's gonna win
Gonzalez
Ballon
as he's
d'Or.
come on. Nico Gonzalez.
Don't even give it to
fits
him. He's
out
dropping an
play.
absolute stinker, bro.
Yeah.
Argentina.
No, if
have
if
never
Argentina
lost
wins
a
the World Cup,
semi-final
Messi's
in
winning another Ballon d'Or.
Up to today, he was
You
played
don't
6
understand how
6,
mad
well,
this is, bro.
Unless England can find a late dramatic
Like, I
goal.
don't even
forced
care.
extra
He's the
time.
GOAT. Alright, I'll
Then
admit it,
it'll
he's the
be played
GOAT, but bro,
7-on-7. England
you
have
cannot be
possession
giving him a
inside their
9th
own
Ballon
half
d'Or, bro.
With Jordan
That's how.
Pickford.
Does he has the most, right?
Pickford steadies himself, left-footed long towards the edge of that penalty. A little flick on
England,
by
come on, bruh.
Kane, but it's not going to reach Bellingham. And Argentina get it clear long
They're just
towards
clearing
the
it.
halfway
England
line.
has,
They're
like,
going to go long here, England
5
again,
shots
but
on
once
goal,
more an
I think.
Argentinian head gets
5
on it
shots.
to clear out towards this halfway line.
Yeah,
Marcus
no,
Rashford will
Argentina
retrieve
had
again his
double their
first touch
shots.
for England. Can Rashford try and provide a little
Come
bit of
on,
magic
bro.
for England? He goes
Come
back to
on,
Pickford.
KSI, you
Outside
have
the
to
penalty,
hurry.
Pickford goes long
Come on,
towards the
England,
penalty
please.
area.
Please, I need you.
Come
Winner
on,
again
England, you
will
have
get
to
it here
hurry.
towards the halfway
I
line.
need
Messi
you,
will chase,
England.
but
I
Messi,
need you.
at 39 years of age, isn't the quickest man in the world, despite his incredible
You know what it is? It's the World Cup guy.
Skills.
England.
And,
Oh, he cursed
football
them?
assist for
He
Lionel
had to
Messi.
have.
Bro.
Mbappe,
He cursed France
Pickford
yesterday.
again
And he
is
said the
gonna go
Messi's gonna
long
win the
for
whole
England,
thing.
and he's gone way too long.
So he
for
might be a
England, and that one
curse.
goes all the way
Now he's
through.
gonna fake being injured,
no,
bro.
no.
This guy's gonna
Pumping
fake.
his
Look at him
feet right
smiling.
by as he'll just
He's gonna fake
waste a
being
bit of
injured just
time,
to.
and
Bro,
the
I don't
ball's
even
gone
know.
through to him, and the
all of their
Argentinian
shirts are
flags are waving now, and 10,
And
15
they're
minutes
bro.
ago, we didn't
And
see
they're
this coming.
racist. Like
And
the Argentina fans are racist. They're fully racist, bro.
Martinez goes long, kicks from hands. It was almost like a rugby kick.
That's my
Really
God,
clearance from
They
the
just look like dickheads, dude.
Argentinian goalkeepers out of play. England
I'll
have a
beat the
throw,
shit
but
out
they're
of you,
deep
bro.
inside their own half. We played 7.5 minutes of stoppage time, 9 to play. I think we'll have at
Bro, if
least
I had
another
adrenaline.
one on top of that. We have had some stoppages. Pickford has
Adrenaline
it.
plus
and
Stillwater
Pickford
rage.
goes long. What a game he was having as well, Pickford. He really was.
Come
Beat
on,
the
England,
Dwarfs. Not his
please,
fault on either occasion, though, let me add.
please,
England have
bro,
won it.
please. Every time, I'm tired of seeing
Kane
this.
now
Every
can provide
time,
something from
Argentina
deep.
coming back in the last
There's
minute.
not
I'm
too much on that
tired.
pass game as it's going to go out of play.
Tired.
England
Touch
has
for
scored
touch,
in
certainly
almost
he
an
didn't want on
hour.
this occasion. Harry Kane
Tired.
put the ball out of
They
play,
get a goal in the
and Argentina will
90th
take
plus
us
2
long
minute.
as they
The
look like
92nd
can
minute,
with
bro.
this throw.
Every single time they always do this, bro.
In their
I'm tired
left back
of this.
position, we've got a minute of stoppage time to go.
I'm tired of them
The second
doing this,
half,
bro.
The first half was an
I'm
absolute no-show. It really was.
I'm tired,
If you were
boss.
putting together a highlights package of the first half, you'd struggle
I
to
need
find
to
anything
see an
because
England
nothing
goal,
happened.
bro.
It's all
Please,
happened
Elliot
in the
Anderson,
second
all of you,
period.
the Prem, bro.
England taking the lead 10 minutes into
Well,
the
do it
second
for the boys
half,
back home,
and
man.
Argentina
It's coming
back, but
home.
here comes Rashford now. Rashford, this is good from him.
It's gotta be
Rashford
coming
ball in,
home.
but
Whole
it's only
Prem
the
here,
find an
bro.
Argentina player at the near post, and the Argentinians run it clear. And if there's one man you want to run it clear,
Oh,
it's
my
this man.
Messi,
It's Lionel
bro.
Messi. Messi, brilliant from him again onto Alvarez. Alvarez is going to go back to Messi,
See.
and Messi is going to draw the foul as he
Yeah,
did.
blow the whistle
And
'cause it's
that will eat
Messi.
up some more time for Argentina as we
Yep,
head
and now they're
towards
gonna
the
start shoving
10th
them.
minute of stoppage time. There's then a little bit of pushing and shoving coming together. Messi
Because they
still
heard
on
their
the
king,
ground.
bro. They heard their little
And,
daddy,
uh,
bro.
There's the
This will
game
do
because
is
it's
help.
going to run more clock off.
Because they heard their.
The
You see, he's
Argentinians
screaming at him
just
too.
Yeah.
He's definitely
eat
saying
up
some
a
racist shit,
little bit
bro.
more time, so it looks
But
as
since he
if
didn't
it
cover his
did
mouth, it
for a
doesn't
long
count.
time. Spain versus Argentina
refs
in the
don't understand
final on
English.
Sunday, and
Bro,
England
they definitely
may
have to,
just
bro.
have
Yeah,
to
they do.
settle for a third place playoff against the reigning
Oh my
champion.
God, give him
against
like an extra 3 minutes, bro. You have to. You have to let this go until
the
like
reigning
15.
runners-up, I should say.
Yeah.
France, who were the pre-tournament favourites.
That's not even that
course,
handball.
That way, of course, until
Bro.
that incredible performance by
They
the
do that because
Spanish.
then they have to put their hands. Because
Free
if
kick.
not, then
We played the
nothing's
9
gonna
minutes of
happen.
stoppage
Yeah.
If he lets the ball play, it's gonna play on.
of the referee Ismail El
He has to
Faf,
put it- he has to
decide
cup
how
it, he has to
much
hold
more
it.
time he wants to
So
add
that
on at the end of the
yeah.
9 before take the
So
free
they can't
kick
just play on.
for Argentina. Goes long.
Shit
And
touch,
go out
bro.
of play will it? It'll be an England throw in their left back position. And
Don't
England
end the
have
game
just
now.
gotta hoof it, forward.
Don't
They'll
end
go
it,
back to
bro.
Pickford, will they here?
He's
Dave
just-
Lewis back with the
Not
England
even-
goalkeeper.
Yeah, I just.
Pickford. He's
I'm fully
unable
on
to
that.
go long. England have got to
Please.
play it out
I'm
from
not
the
seeing the
back.
Argentine flag, bro.
They had
Oh
no
my
choice.
God.
They've lost possession now. That was sloppy from them. Argentina could finish it here if they want to, but Messi,
He's
he just takes the ball towards the corner flag, and he'll probably draw the foul. But he doesn't.
play on,
actually.
play on, play on, play on, play
Anderson
on.
has managed to get it clear for England, but it's a long ball that's going to come to
Harry Kane, run faster. So slow.
nothing. And Argentina have it
Slow.
down the centre. Is that going to have too much on it? England have it. We've
It's
played
over?
10 minutes of stoppage time
Oh,
now.
no.
Is there any belief? They do hoof it long. Here we go. Enter the penalty and last chance, surely, at an Argentinian head.
Please,
It's on
I can't do this.
My heart, bro. My heart cannot
yet
take
again,
this.
and it's
Bro,
volleyed clear out
Argentina,
towards
they
the
get
far
that
side.
game, bro.
And is that the final whistle? No, it's not. Far side. The referee's still allowing play to continue. We played nearly 11 minutes
Please,
of stoppage time now.
bro.
I think the Argentinians thought
Elliot
they
Anderson, do something. Jude, bro, please.
do. And England have a throw in, but it's on the halfway line, and it's cleared by Argentina towards and get the ball at the moment to try and move it forward. They have got it back though. Is
Jude,
there any
bro.
time? We played
Jude. Jude.
over 11 minutes of stoppage time now. Pickford, he's just got to hoof it and hope for the best. Here it comes. Goalkeeper comes, flaps at it. England get it half clear. Argentina get it half clear, but the ball ends up in the goalkeeper's
so
hands. But I think there was a foul there on Emi
Did you
Martinez.
see that she literally felt
and
him?
that-
Well, he could have.
What's been an incredibly
sawing,
dramatic
sawing.
second semi-final. We've played nearly 12 minutes of stoppage time now. England won. And they were dreaming of
Hello?
their first final in 60 years. Anthony
Is he
Gordon
not
with a goal
outside
in the
the-
15th
Yeah.
minute, but they sat back and
What?
allowed our. Eventually, the pressure told Enzo
Oh,
Fernandez.
they're
in the
saying it's a
85th
free
minute,
kick.
And then
Yeah,
what looks to be the minute, Lautaro Martinez off the
Yo,
bench
it's
to
over.
Milan.
Chat's over.
Man popped up
Chaz
with a header.
over.
Lionel Messi with an assist for
Chad
both
kicks the ball
goals
and it ends.
to take it. his incredible assist record to 12 in this tournament, and there
I'm
goes
so
the final
tired of seeing
whistle,
this, bro.
and it will be Spain in the final on Sunday. They've broken English
Every
hearts with
time.
another late fight back. This
I'm so tired of seeing this. Every single time.
I got the score right at least.
Every single time. They always do this. Look at this. 55th minute. England goes up by 1. Alright? 85th minute. 5 minutes before the game ends. They get 1.
7 minutes after they score again on some bullshit header.
Bro. I'm so tired of... They always do this. They come back in the last minute, bro.
Man,
Bro.
I'm mad.
I'm mad as hell, bro. Any other team, bro. Any other team would have been fine, but it has to be Argentina.
Ooh.
Punch him. Please punch him. You have nothing to lose anymore.
If me personally, if I'm England, I'm going on. I'm decking Messi.
Are you cleaning him?
Yeah.
Bro. Like, what is this?
Old ass keeper.
Bro, they're so shit. I know. Chat, I have no words. Nah. And this fucking this dude is basically crying. Like, turn this down, bro. Harry Kane should be revoked.
He should be executed. I look around and I'm glad my father's dead.
His English citizenship should get revoked.
Yeah,
Him and
man of the
Jude,
match.
bro.
Man of the match,
Him
9
and Jude,
info.
yo. Him and Jude, bro.
Double 6.2s, man.
Absolutely nothing was done. And then the subs, this dude got a 6.0. What did they do?
Nothing.
Bro. Marcus Rashford didn't even touch the ball, I don't think.
Messi's wife is so bad, though. It's the one good Argentina thing.
Jude, bro. I don't know why I care that much about the England. I just didn't want Argentina to win, bro.
Yeah, well, they're not going to win the next one.
Okay. They're winning it. They're winning the World Cup, bro. I'm sorry. They're winning it.
Either way, though, we'll be back here streaming. We'll be streaming the World Cup final.
They're winning it. What's the third place game? We gotta stream that too. Chat, we're streaming the final and we're streaming the third place game. Wait, it's on FODMOB. I can just look it up. Chat, we're streaming all of that. Bro. 18th. When is that? 3 days? And July 19th.
So that's like Sunday.
Bro. Wait, it's right here. Chat, so the 18th is Saturday. Yeah, Saturday, and then the finals on for Sunday. Chat, we're gonna be streaming that. Oh, this is so rubbish.
I'm gonna kill somebody. Somebody's gonna die.
Like, is this really what we're doing? The final is the number 1 and the number 2 team. When has it ever been? Like, it should never be that.
It's a wash.
It should never be that. And you know what? Bro, FIFA put Argentina as the number 1 team just for this reason. So that they don't look crazy when they got to the final.
Yeah.
Bro. Chat, I can't, chat. Team of the week? I don't know why Mbappe's in the team of the week.
Was drop the Mbappe special, and then he goes to the dumbass Viking boat.
And then it falls off.
Oh.
Into shit, bro. No, that, bro. Chat, wrap it up. Jude Bellingham, bro. It's over, bro. It's so over. It's so over, chat. Cancel the World Cup, bro.
Yeah.
Cancel the final. Why, bro? If I'm Spain, I'm not even showing up. There's no point. There's no point. You already know what's gonna happen.
The odds are stacked so far against you, bro.
Can't wait to go on Instagram and see 10 reels about how England got robbed.
Yeah.
Bro, it's this game. This dumbass boat. Gang, y'all did not make it through. Bro, I can't. I can't, bro. Colombia should have eliminated Argentina here.
Yeah.
And then it should have been Colombia, England. You know what? Let England beat us, bro. I don't care.
Really, we should have beat Belgium, and we would have beat Spain.
Y'all would not have beat Spain. That's where they would have ended, bro.
Yeah.
If Spain doesn't beat Argentina on the 18th, I don't know. I'm quitting streaming, bro.
Yeah.
I'm quitting, bro. I quit. I quit, bro. Like, look at this. Argentina. Let's see. 3-2 to Cape Verde. They almost lost that game in overtime.
Yep.
Egypt 3-2 overtime. This one against
It
Switzerland.
doesn't count.
They got a red card, bro.
Doesn't count.
Like, I'm sorry. No, both of their no. Wait, 2 of their goals came in overtime. The game was 1-1 and it went to overtime, and then they scored 2 in overtime. Yeah, I know I'm not tweaking. 112th and 120th plus 1. The game was basically over. Went to overtime against Switzerland. And now this, bro. 2 of their goals in the last 10 minutes of the game.
Celebrated for a total of 10 minutes across both of them.
They always do that. They love doing that. I think it's because, is that low-key a strategy? Because it kills the momentum?
The Selly strap?
No, like, they wait to score till the last minute, because then it kills the momentum. They give him momentum the whole game, and then they kill it. Or that might be the move. I don't know, bro. As long as Spain can do something, as long as Spain can beat Argentina. If Spain beats Argentina, I will. What will I do, bro? I'll buy the Hollister Spain hoodie. Bro, I saw that. I was at the mall the other day. I saw it. It's actually tough. They had it at the mall. Chat, it was actually tough.
Is that Michael Olise?
It is not Olise. I look. He looks like him a little bit, though. I'm not gonna lie. Why is it in Spanish? Chat, why is my Hollister in Spanish? Wait, do I have to look it up in Spanish? Wait, I don't have the button. I might, bro.
Can you just hold it?
How do I change it to English? Wait, is it here? Wait, is it because this computer is hella old? What if I look it up here? Surely not. Why is it in Spanish? I'm in the US. It says English. Bro. Alright, so what if I go Spanish? Alright. Chat, maybe it's not meant to be.
Why not?
Chat, it might just not be meant to be.
With this one?
Yeah, that one.
Let's look at that.
Bro, they had it at the mall.
Oh, I should have bought this.
Oh, they have that. They have that at the mall too.
I wouldn't be caught dead wearing that though.
What?
Because we're a disgrace as a club.
Are you a disgrace,
The
bro?
club is a disgrace.
It's not a club. It's
The team's about. Balogun's a disgrace.
Damn. Bro, he got his red card overturned though.
Who cares? Well, now.
Chat.
Hey, man. At least you're typing in the chat.
Hey, appreciate you for typing in the chat, bro. I don't know who that is, but
Stinky doo-doo poopy stains.
hey, you know what? Argentina might be the best team ever, bro.
Yeah, not gonna lie.
They might be the best team ever, bro.
Back to back World Cups.
If they win the World Cup, there's just nothing you can say. No, there is something you can say. Everyone's gonna say it's rigged. Everyone's gonna say it's rigged. I'm not gonna lie. Everyone's gonna say that shit's rigged. And it probably is. I'm not gonna lie. Probably is. Nah, but is it time to log off? Is it time to end the stream? Bro, game's over. England didn't make it through. We're not gonna be able to hear what's it called? Wonderwall.
You can go back to watch YouTube.
Go back to I don't even know. Dicking around, bro. If Argentina wins this World Cup, bro,
Straight dick and ass.
like generally, what do we do? What do we do with our life if Argentina wins it?
I don't know.
We might just have to hang up the cleats, bro.
I don't have cleats to hang up anymore.
Hang up everything.
Hang up ourselves.
Yo, in GTA 5.
I'm gonna be streaming GTA soon though.
In GTA 5, chat. No, chat. If Argentina wins the World Cup, bro, what will I do? I don't know. I'll buy an Argentina kit. No, I won't actually. I don't care that much.
Bro, let's put up some body cam videos.
That ass,
Low key.
bro. Body cupid.
Those are calm.
Chat.
Cause I don't have anywhere to be until for another hour.
Chat, should we run some body cam vids?
Or anything, I don't know. Streamer University. Opening ceremony.
Bro, day one.
Just chatting.
Alright, we gotta change this then. Oh, the dude just Yo, what should we call this, chat? Just chillin'.
Yeah.
Just chillin'. Watching some vids. But you gotta make it full caps.
Yeah, I was gonna say everything. Joe Bart, Labubu vending machine. Los and Wad, Roblox Predator.
I'll watch that. I was watching that yesterday. Alright.
Bro, is this getting turned into a YouTube video?
Should it?
Oh.
Yeah, we got a clip farm though. Chat, what's Wait, we gotta change the audio output. Cause it's coming out of the headphones.
Yeah, you wear the left headphone, I'll wear the right.
Oh, you're trying to do that?
I mean, we can. I don't know. That's probably gonna be the best.
Here we go.
Pretty sure.
Alright, chat. Let's just react to some vids. Should I turn the TV off? Turn the TV off.
Kendrick reference.
Chat, let's react to some vids. Where am I? Where am I? Here, wait. Talk to the chat. Pick a vid, bro.
Alright. Wait, no, I don't want to pick one.
Bro, just pick one.
You pick one. I'll talk to chat.
Where's my mouse at? Oh, here it is. Disturbing internet mysteries.
Yeah, we got that's the one.
If I die tomorrow, my family
slap.
inherits 2.5 million. Not debt, not a mortgage, actual generational wealth. Here's exactly how I set that up. When we bought our first starter home, I bought a $500,000 life insurance policy. So if anything happened to me, my family could still afford the mortgage. First time I got life insurance, I did it the old way. Medical exams, phone calls, weeks of back and forth. It was a whole thing. When we bought our second home and my wife stopped working, I knew I needed more coverage.
I could skip this.
This time I found a better way. So I went to ethos.com.
Around mid-2020, beneath a Pink Floyd Instagram post, a user named KaiKLimar22 left a comment that most people probably would have dismissed as a bot spam post and scrolled past without thinking much of it. It read, "Help me. I'm an artist. I'm in trouble.
Okay.
I discovered a cannibalism restaurant here in Brazil. Now there's an agency of espionage torturing me. My parents were kidnapped. Can you save me? Please, I'm suffering."
Okay, so right off the bat, that is just outrageous. Cannibal Brazilian restaurant, parents are kidnapped. Like, what the hell is going on here?
But underneath this desperate post, he included his full legal name, contact number, complete address, and the location of the said cannibalism restaurant, along with its email and a link to its website. On its own, something like this would be easy to dismiss as a troll or a cheap stunt to grab people's attention. But when other users visited the profile, the situation became a lot harder to brush off. His account was filled with nearly identical posts, all repeating the same accusation and begging strangers to help him before it was too late. And in some of them, he even uploaded legal documents belonging to himself and his parents as a desperate attempt to prove that the people in the story were real. From there,
It's this guy, and he's like, he's on Twitter and he keeps repeating over and over this like, help, I'm in a cannibalistic Brazilian restaurant. My parents are missing, I'm missing. It's over and over. Like, what the hell?
How did we get here?
I don't know.
Wait, what did bro say?
It's about, I don't even know.
That's my moving day. Oh, cause where's he going?
Is this Colombia?
Ideally could finish it by Monday. She'll try. Ew.
Losers, man. They're losers.
Chad, this world has some losers in it. This world has some losers in it who, Chad, think about this. There's some people who think about their senior year in high school as like something that they need to stress over.
Not us, though. Ours is about spontaneously making memories.
You gotta be having fun, bro. That's what this year is about. It's about having fun. You're never gonna be a senior in high school again.
Why do you think we started streaming, man?
Chat, because we're gonna make it big one day. Streamer University 2027.
trail spread beyond
Oh, I said look
Instagram.
loud.
His Facebook account and X profile were filled with the same desperate pleas going back as far as 2018. And according to people who had been following his situation, he had also been directly messaging strangers with the same request for help for almost 2 years. Eventually, some users also found an art account connected to him, where he often posted dark and disturbing drawings with captions that used phrases like "destroy fascism" and "socialism is fascism," along with frequent references to the same cannibal restaurant. Because of this, one of the first theories many people landed on was that the entire thing was an ARG attempt gone too far. An ARG, or alternate reality game, is basically a fictional story told through real-world platforms, where creators use social media accounts and online profiles as pieces of the narrative. So, from this angle, Kaike's post could be read as a horror project that began with his art and then slowly expanded into something much harder to separate from reality. But that theory had one major problem. If this was a performance, it was an incredibly strange one. There was no clear puzzle to solve and no satisfying reveal waiting at the end. Instead, it was just Kaike repeating the same accusation with a level of commitment that made it feel like something he genuinely believed was happening to him. And that left one uncomfortable possibility open. What if he wasn't trying to create a horror story at all? What if he actually believed every word of it? As strange as the phrase cannibalism restaurant sounds, the idea isn't completely unheard of in Brazil. Because just 8 years earlier in 2012, 3 people were arrested in Garanhuns in the Brazilian state of Pernambuco after the police accused them of murdering at least 2 women, consuming parts of their bodies, and using the rest to make stuffed meat pies that were sold to unsuspecting customers. And what made this case even more disturbing was how ordinary the operation looked from the outside. According to the police, the pies were sold even to schools and hospitals. Now, on its own, this case had no apparent
Chad, are we seeing this?
Yo, what am I hearing right now?
Cannibalism, meat pies sold to schools.
What am I hearing? Is this the dude who did it?
Yeah, they both
Bro.
did. I think they all did. What do you think that shit tasted like? That shit probably. I bet you couldn't tell.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, bro. Like a meat pie, bro. Nah, we don't condone that though.
No.
Yo, chill.
connection to Kaike's story.
GTA chat, this
But it
this
did
is all
make
GTA
Kaike's claim feel slightly less impossible than it first sounded. The problem was that beyond the accusation itself, he never provided anything that actually proved what he was saying. And when people tried to approach him directly for more information, his answers didn't make the story any clearer. For instance, when a Reddit user DM'd him and asked about the supposed espionage, all he got back were fragmented responses like, "They're torturing me, it's an evil organization, it's because they're evil." He sounded terrified, but every attempt to get a clear explanation out of him circled back to the same handful of words. And that's what made the website link he had been attaching to his public posts and comments this whole time so important. Out of everything he flooded the internet with, it was the one piece of information that could actually be checked. But when users followed the link, it led to the website of a hospice and rehabilitation center. When entered into Google,
No, they're using little. No, they're using the old people.
Nah, I mean, because you gotta think about it, right? They're in hospice, they're gonna die anyway.
Exactly. They're just.
Ooh.
They're like, oh, he passed away in his sleep, but no one's gonna think twice.
The jackpot.
Bro, what are you doing if you're the dude who types to him and he says it's because they're evil? Are you cutting off communication?
Yeah, nah, man. I'm gone.
No, imagine you text him like, why are they eating people? Instead of saying it's because they're evil, he just says like, you're next. No, you gotta wrap it up.
Google Maps, it takes you to a medical facility called Baramed Support House. The building itself looked completely
Oh,
ordinary.
they're killing people in there. They're killing. Yo, chat, if y'all ever see something like this,
Run!
run the other way. Do not try to go inside. Do not try to investigate.
Scram. Just play the video, bro.
Nothing about it pointed toward the kind of horror Kaike was describing. Even the Google reviews described it like any other care facility, with patients and families praising the staff for their attention and support. And these details changed the entire shape of the mystery. Maybe Kaike wasn't exactly lying. Perhaps he had been a patient in this medical center at some point, and because of some kind of severe paranoid psychosis, he had come to believe that the doctors and caregivers around him were not treating people,
That's looking
but
nice.
harming
That's a nice
them.
interior,
It
though.
would explain why his story never produced any solid evidence, while also explaining why he seemed so genuinely terrified every time he repeated it. But as believable as this theory sounds, it has one major problem. Nowhere on Baramed's website did it describe itself as a psychiatric facility or somewhere that treats severe psychological disorders. Their service seems to be directed mainly toward elderly patients. This makes it less likely for Kaike to be a patient at this medical center. But after spending more time with the details of this case, I started to notice something that I haven't seen anyone else point out. Kaike's posts always mention two things together: the cannibalism restaurant and the claim that his parents had been kidnapped. And in some of his most desperate uploads, he posts his mother's government-issued identity card as proof that she was a real person. At first, that seems like a strange thing to prove. Nobody was questioning whether his mother existed. But Baramed is a continuing care facility. It's the kind of place where families admit elderly relatives for long-term treatment. And if Kaike's parents had been placed there by other family members and he didn't understand or didn't accept that decision, then everything about his story starts to look different. In his mind, his parents hadn't been admitted for medical care.
So so he's just crazy. He's just insane.
I feel like maybe he's not. The mom is in the care facility. And they're like,
They're killing her. They're gonna
or
kill her.
like, he knows something. I think because the mom's older, right? The mom is older than he is, obviously.
Yeah, so she got put into a care facility.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm going with right now.
Yeah, but how does he know? Like he thinks they kidnapped him, but how does he know that?
Oh
they're
yeah, because they
cannibals?
did say they're torturing him. I don't know, dude. This is weird.
Yeah.
They had been taken against their will, and the people looking after them weren't doctors, but something far worse. It would explain why he posted the same address hundreds
if
of
you're new in the
times
chat,
and
type in
couldn't give a
the- type in
clear
the chat.
answer when people reached
So
out
we
to
just
him.
chat, man.
And it would
Well,
explain
internet horror
posting his
theories?
mother's
Yeah, we just
identity
watched this
card
video.
for the
Type in
world
the
to
chat
see.
video.
He believed someone had taken her, and no one around him was doing anything about it. Either way, both theories still rely on the same foundation: that Kaike was mentally ill, and that his paranoia had gotten severe
still here,
enough to
bro?
twist a normal care facility into something horrifying inside his own head. Unfortunately, there is no way to confirm any of this, because at some point after the story started gaining attention online, all of Kaike's accounts went dark. It's possible that the people around him or someone who knew him eventually stepped in and got him the help he needed. But until Kaike himself resurfaces or someone who knew him comes forward with an
Oh, but
answer,
he's-
this is where the
Bro, but he's saying the help he needed. So was he like psychiatrically like?
We don't know. That's the thing. We have no idea.
Bro, maybe he was just crazy. Like,
case stays.
maybe he was crazy because there's no way there's like a cannibalist like.
Yeah.
There's no way there's a cannibalist like what's it called? Like society, and we don't know about that. And this was what year was this?
This is recent. This is like
Did I? Like
within the last 10 years. Yeah.
Bro, there's no way that they don't get caught, bro.
Yo, that's just.
On April 1st, 2009, a YouTube channel named Bobby Joe Blythe 007 uploaded a strange video titled Jesus Taught Me. It was old, blurry footage that was clearly transferred from a VHS tape and recorded in an entirely different era.
Was taken on 13 December 1984,
1984.
about 7
This is old. This
p.m.
is old. This is old.
At first, it didn't get much attention and sat on the
is old.
channel with almost no views for weeks. But when it finally caught the attention of viewers on martial arts forums, it quickly became one of the most disturbing pieces of footage to
Yo, what is a martial arts forum? Wait, look at these names. Drat.
ever surface on the internet.
it's just-
The video opened inside a small karate dojo in
Oh, look at
Dumfries,
this
Virginia,
quality,
where a
bro.
thin, soft-spoken
for
man
that.
had apparently walked
like
in
the
off the
Deep.
street and told the people inside that
That
he'd
guy
been
looks like
trained
the
in
Deep.
martial arts by
No, he
Jesus
doesn't.
Christ himself.
Wait, go back.
This
Look,
guy,
he looks like the Deep. As soon as he turns his head around.
This dude?
Yeah, the guy on the far left.
The Deep from The Boys.
Yeah.
Bro, what?
like I say, he's a priest. He's a 10th
He
degree
does
red
it.
belt.
Yeah, he does.
And who'd you say promoted you to 10th degree red belt? Jesus did. Okay.
Now, a claim
Wait,
like
I missed
that
that.
obviously
What happened?
suggested the
He
man
said,
may
"Who
not have
promoted you," and he goes, "Jesus did."
To
been
black
in
belt
a
or
normal
something?
state of
To 10th
mind,
grade
but
red
he never came across as aggressive. In fact, he was even clear that he didn't want to hurt anyone, and that he only intended to demonstrate what he had learned.
Okay.
Is he gonna kill him?
I won't brag or anything of that nature, but I can demonstrate. Okay, demonstrate on him.
Bro, he's not a little bit like Michael
I won't
Jackson.
demonstrate on him. I will demonstrate around him.
I would
The other
demonstrate
two
that.
men in the frame were the owner of the dojo and one of his students. Both
shoot
were
him.
Marines. And once the man finished explaining himself, the owner told the
You're gonna
student to
shoot them
face him. Despite the man repeatedly making it clear that he only wanted to demonstrate, the interaction turned violent almost immediately. And even as he tried to back away, the student continued attacking him while the owner watched and let it happen.
Yo, what's happening?
Don't do that anymore. No, just don't do that.
What is he doing?
Good. I'm not a fighter.
The situation continued to escalate until the man was badly hurt and lying almost unresponsive on the floor, while the owner told the others to drag him out. The video then cut to the camera focusing on the floor, where a trail of blood led toward the exit of the dojo. And according to the description
what?
beneath the video, the man was later found by police officers inside a dumpster behind the building, strongly insinuating
What?
Wait, I'm confused. Who killed who?
The karate student killed the black guy.
The tall one?
Yeah,
So the short one killed the tall one.
the guy who looked like the Deep killed the black guy because he was the.
Really?
The situation
Bro, he's
continued to
barely
escalate
attacking
until the
him.
man was badly hurt and lying almost
well, like the
unresponsive
other
on the
dude was
floor. The owner
attacking
told the
him.
others to drag him out. The video then cut to the camera focusing on the floor, where a
we
trail of
don't
blood
get
led
the
toward
full
the exit
video.
of the dojo.
Wait.
And according to the description beneath the video, the man was later found by police officers inside a dumpster behind the building, strongly insinuating that he had been killed. But neither the footage nor the description made it entirely clear whether the man had actually survived what had happened to him or not. And that was what horrified everyone who came across the video. So once martial arts forums got a hold of the clip, it spread fast, and people started trying to figure out where it had come from. The first major clue was the username of the channel itself, which led viewers directly to Bobby Joe Blythe, a former US Marine and the same man who appeared to be giving orders in the video. As for the dojo, it had been a storefront in a shopping center in Dumfries, Virginia. By the time the video appeared online, the place had already been shut down for years. These details only made the entire situation more difficult to explain,
from the 80s,
because if this footage actually showed a brutal assault, then why would Bobby be the one to upload it to YouTube decades later? Maybe, in his mind, what happened in that room wasn't a crime at all. When viewers went through the rest of his channel, the videos gave a much clearer
Oh, bro, he's gonna be one of those. He's gonna be one of those teachers who's like they believe in Cobra
Yeah.
Kai, like you know what I'm saying, like.
Cobra Kai.
sense of the kind of authority he believed in.
We don't tolerate nobody in our domain. We black belts, this is our
Who's
place.
we, bro?
We can do what we want anytime we feel like it,
This is not
and
karate.
feel free as anybody could be in this world. In this place.
So you can just kill
And
somebody?
in your place, this is yours. This is your dojo. No one treads on your territory.
Oh, what?
We can do anything we want. Just school can. So, we're liberal. If they come through that door, it's open season.
Oh, nah.
And if this was the kind of violent culture Bobby had built inside his dojo, it would explain how a badly wounded man could be dragged out the back door without anyone in the room treating it like something that needed to be reported. Naturally, viewers began contacting local authorities and sending them the footage, believing they had uncovered evidence of a crime that had somehow gone unnoticed for decades. But just days later, Captain Ronald Mackey of the Dumfries Police Department released a statement that seemed to shut the entire mystery down. According to him, the victim had survived the attack and had been interviewed by police after the incident. On paper, that should have been the end of it. Except, the explanation started falling apart as soon as more details came
What is he
out.
lying about?
Another official who was a retired police detective named Chuck Feldbush also claimed the man survived, but his account made the investigation sound far less thorough than the department's statement implied. Officer Chuck said he personally knew both Bobby and the victim, describing the man as a homeless guy who lived in the woods near the dojo. In his own words, "You could tell he had been beaten severely, but he wasn't very cooperative and didn't want to pursue charges. But if that was the entire basis for closing the matter, it also meant that the police never really conducted a proper inquiry into what happened inside that dojo.
Yeah.
More importantly, it made the official claim that the victim survived almost impossible to verify. Because even if the attack didn't kill him immediately, it's still possible that a severely beaten, mentally unstable homeless man could have easily died days later from untreated injuries without anyone noticing. And since none of the officers involved could even remember his name, there is no way to trace where he went after that. Searching for hospital records and missing person reports from the area doesn't bring up any matches. And with no more leads to follow, people online started looking deeper into Bobby's background instead. According to several sources, Bobby's dojo may have attracted more than ordinary martial arts students. His background as a former Marine reportedly brought in bodyguards, other Marines, and possibly even local police officers. If that's true, it could explain two things at once: why the response from the local authorities felt so strangely muted, and why Bobby felt confident enough to post the video publicly in the first place. And if both of those things are true, they point to a simple but uncomfortable possibility that the case didn't go anywhere because the people responsible for investigating it were too close to the people involved. But that is where the facts end and speculation begins. There is no direct evidence proving that local officials deliberately buried this, and nothing about the case directly indicates that Bobby was protected. That said, without the victim ever being clearly identified, it's impossible to prove or disprove any of these theories. Which is also why, despite thousands of people online trying to dig through the footage from every possible angle, there has been no meaningful development to the case over the 2 decades since the footage first surfaced, leaving the entire mystery trapped between two possibilities. Either the unnamed victim survived one of the most brutal assaults ever posted to YouTube, then vanished back into a life where no one could find him, or the video really did capture the final moments of an unidentified man while the people who could have helped him decided to look the other way.
Dude, look, he ripped his shirt open and everything.
On June 16, 2016, a security guard in Utah picked up something on an old AM radio that would go on to be one of the creepiest pieces of audio in recent internet history. The guard's name was Cody Erickson, and at the time he had been working a swing shift at a bank management building somewhere in Utah. Inside the security office was an old AM/FM radio that belonged to his supervisor. And since Cody had already finished his tasks for the night and was just waiting for the next guard to come in, he started turning through the AM stations to pass the time. Most of what came through was exactly what you'd expect from an old radio late at night. But then, somewhere between a sports station on one side and an old music station on the other, Cody heard a woman crying. He tried adjusting the dial multiple times, hoping to pull the signal in more clearly, but each time he moved it, the broadcast either faded into static or got buried underneath one of the nearby stations. Still, what little came through was disturbing enough that he pulled out his phone.
Is this like a ghost, you think? I would think.
It's Utah, bro. Anything can happen.
Right, that's true.
I have no idea, though.
If you're a police officer and you hear this, what's the first course of action?
Retire? I don't know.
You call it a day?
Yeah. I'm
going and started recording. In the audio, the woman sounded like she was pleading with someone to leave her alone, and at one point, she mentioned 2 children.
How do you even investigate this?
The signal continued wavering in and out throughout the recording, with
Nah, dude.
No. No, that's actually scary. That's actually scary, chat. That's actually scary.
I'm genuinely retiring if that's...
Bro, that's like legible too, or like you can hear, that's like audible. You can hear it pretty clearly.
their voice rising and disappearing beneath the noise.
Chillin? Isn't Lewis's brother named Jim? How do you transmit to a radio?
I don't know.
And then, right at the end, the static cleared just long enough for another voice to come through and say something that nobody has ever been able to agree on.
Wait, what the?
Voice to come through and say something that nobody has ever been able to agree
That's
on.
actually scary.
What's that?
To most people who heard it, the words sounded like "rip her apart."
Wait, shit. I feel like he said, like, why did you blank? Wait, listen. Wait, what? It's like, why did you crack?
I was thinking, why'd you fart?
Bro, wallahi, it's like... No, he says, why did you something?
To most
Yeah,
people
I
who
don't
heard
hear-
it, the words
I didn't
sounded
hear rip
like
her apart.
"rip her apart."
I didn't hear rip her apart.
No.
After this,
He's
the
like, "Why did you
broadcast
fart?"
cut out completely. Cody later checked that same stretch of the dial twice a night over the following days, hoping to hear it again, but the voice never returned. So, left with a recording he couldn't explain, he uploaded it to YouTube, hoping someone online might be able to figure out where it had come from. The first, and probably the most comforting theory that the internet came up with, was that the recording was just a scripted performance.
This is...
The reason is that AM radio
No.
isn't as predictable as FM.
Who does that?
Depending on where you are and how late you're listening, the dial can pick up all sorts of broadcasts, including old horror dramas and detective shows.
Oh.
So, according to this theory, Cody could have simply tuned into the middle of a fictional scene, and
Maybe.
the crying
God,
woman was just an
please.
actress, while the distorted signal made the performance sound a little too real. Some other users also suggested that it could have been a drive-in movie theater leaking its audio into the radio. For those who don't know, outdoor theaters often transmit film audio over short-range
Yeah, I
radio,
know, 'cause how
so
do you
viewers can
transmit,
listen
like,
through their
this is a
car
conversation
speakers,
happening
and
between
that
two
signal can
people.
occasionally bleed onto nearby
That doesn't get
frequencies,
transmitted to
which
anyone.
would mean what Cody heard was nothing
Unless
more
like
than
a
the
ghost.
climax of some horror film leaking out of a transmitter
ghost
somewhere
tower.
down the road. But while both of those explanations make sense on the surface, they run into two problems.
Okay.
First, over the years, no one has been able to identify any piece of media, including audiobooks,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, you'd be able to
films,
find a
radio
movie.
shows, and horror dramas that cleanly matches the phrases heard in the broadcast. And second, most modern drive-in theaters tell customers to tune into an FM frequency, not the AM band Cody was listening on. So while a movie or radio drama is probably the easiest explanation to accept, it still doesn't account for why the source has never been identified. But probably the biggest reason people struggle to believe the performance theory was that the crying didn't sound staged. It didn't have the rhythm of an actor waiting for a line, or the clean emotional arc of a scene written to build tension. It sounded broken and uneven, like someone who was struggling to hold themselves together. And this led one Reddit user to suggest a very different theory. According to them, the recording may have come from a call-in radio show, possibly one where distressed callers reached out to a church or counselor for help, and the woman might have been crying while describing something terrible that had happened to her in the past. This would also explain how the final line might have been misheard. Instead of "rip her apart," the voice might have actually said 4 years apart, which would fit much more naturally into a conversation
No, bro,
about
it's like,
grief
why
or
did she
family
fart?
trauma. But without the name of the original program, there's no way to verify this theory either, leaving the mystery exactly where it started. Unfortunately, there's a much more chilling possibility of what the audio could have been. Maybe Cody was listening to something that was never meant to be broadcast. Some users pointed out that the audio could have been a leaked signal from a baby monitor nearby. Older baby monitors and wireless security cameras are known to transmit on frequencies.
I know you saw that.
What?
Oh shit, never mind.
What happened?
I saw shadows off the wall, man.
Dead ass?
Yeah.
Oh
Oh my god, dude.
Yo. Bro, off of that, like the window?
Off the back wall by the
That was probably the way someone... Bro.
Oh my god, dude.
Bro, I'm scared. Bro, I was talking about the baby monitor.
Oh yeah, that's outrageous too.
Nearby. Older baby monitors and wireless security cameras are known to transmit on frequencies.
Bro. Yo, if... No. This is getting scary, bro. There's shadows on the walls.
Bro, it's like 5:30. It's 5:45.
That nearby receivers can accidentally pick up.
It's understood.
And while that alone
I
doesn't
guess
explain every technical detail of Cody's recording, there are real cases where this exact kind of stray signal
Bro,
ended up
no,
exposing
I'm
something
scared, bro. I'm
deeply
scared.
disturbing happening inside a private home. For instance, in February 2004, a man in Milwaukee installed a wireless security camera in his home. But while he was flipping between his own cameras, his receiver accidentally picked up a signal from someone else's house. On the
neighbor checking
screen,
on him.
he could see two young girls standing with their arms raised above their heads while a woman in the room appeared to be hitting them. When the man contacted law enforcement, police confirmed that his
What are we doing? What are we doing, bro?
Receiver
What are we
was
doing?
likely picking up a cross signal from another camera within a radius of about 75 to 150 feet. Similarly, in another case from the Czech Republic in 2007, a father was watching his own baby through a video monitor when the device suddenly picked up a stray signal from another home nearby. It showed a young boy tied up on the bare floor of a room. After the father reported what he saw, police traced the signal to a house in the neighborhood, where the child was found bound with duct tape, severely dehydrated, and being watched over by a video camera. So,
Wow.
Bro, like, who does this to their
like,
kids?
genuinely, kids cannot be that attractive.
Excuse me?
Like, okay, not like that. Oh, yes, like that, but in terms of, like, no grown adult.
Bro,
could
they weren't touching the kid. They were like punishing him.
Yeah, still, that's weird. That's.
What are you talking about attractive? No.
I mean, all right. One can only assume what you do with a kid who's bound up and tied like that, right? You don't just fucking leave them.
Nah, your mind is cooked. No, what do you mean by that?
with cases
Pause. No. Go.
like these on
only
record,
assume, bro,
the
you
idea
know,
that Cody's radio
you're
cut a
messed up.
stray feed from a monitor or a camera somewhere
can't
nearby isn't easy to dismiss. And if that's what happened, then what he was listening to may have been an act of domestic violence, or something much worse, playing out in real time. Unfortunately, without the original broadcast ever being identified, the mystery can't move past speculation. All we really have is a short 2-minute recording of an old radio in a quiet security office. And unless that source is ever found,
Ooh,
we
bro, I
may
just got
never know
chills.
whether Cody captured a piece of fiction or something far more real that was never meant to be heard.
We got some eyes, bro.
On May 1st, 1995, a University of Arizona student named Brian Hance was flipping through the campus newspaper, the Arizona Daily Wildcat, when a strange full-page message on page 16 caught his attention. The page was filled with mathematical symbols, scientific notations, and historical references, including an image of Martin Luther surrounded by formulas and cryptic diagrams. At the top, it carried a simple title: Mayday 1995.
What?
At first, Brian didn't think much of it, assuming it was either an invitation to some college fraternity or some secret club. But this assumption would be proven wrong over the next 2 years, because every year a new version of the same kind of message appeared in the paper. The pages blended mathematics, maps, biblical passages, historical figures, scientific diagrams, and fragments written in Latin, Greek, Hebrew, German, and other languages. Some even included musical notation or hand-drawn illustrations. Others referenced philosophers, theologians, and pivotal moments in history. By 1997, Brian was working as the web administrator for the Arizona Daily Wildcat, which gave him access to the paper's entire archive. So he spent days digging through decades of old issues, and what he found unsettled him on 2 fronts. First, these cryptic pages weren't new. He found similar messages stretching back years, eventually tracing the mystery back to the early 1980s. Second, despite appearing in the newspaper for years, no one at the Daily Wildcat seemed to know who was behind them. The ads were simply delivered through a lawyer, leaving the real author completely anonymous. So, to keep track of everything, Brian created MaydayMystery.org and began archiving every page he could find, hoping that if enough people looked at them together, someone might finally crack what they meant. Digging through the website, you'll find that, although every issue brought a different looking puzzle, some elements kept repeating. The first and most obvious was the hand-drawn smiley face, which over the years had become something like a signature or logo for the person or people behind the mystery. A small, smirking man with 2 dots for eyes and a sly grin tucked into the corner of page after page. On top of this,
Universal Dream,
Martin Luther also appeared repeatedly, either directly or through references. And so did one particular word, leitmotif. It's a German word that means recurring theme, which is interesting because recurring themes are exactly what these advertisements seem to rely on. At first glance, it's easy to dismiss the archive as the work of a schizophrenic, a theory that has been debated for years on the internet. But
Bro, 2021, 2028.
Those are the
2018.
archive. Those are updated. But
Yeah, but this is like recent, 2023.
yeah, those weren't the days it came. Those are the days it came out in the green.
No, but like these are getting updated recently.
as the work of a
What is he updating?
schizophrenic, a theory that has been debated for years on the internet. But after combing through dozens of them, there are 2 reasons why I don't think that theory holds up. For one, the advertisements are incredibly detailed. They pull together mathematics, history, religion, science, multiple languages, maps, and recurring symbols in ways that stay surprisingly consistent over decades. Then there's the money. By 1997 alone, dozens of Mayday advertisements have already been published,
2025.
and new ones have continued appearing almost every year since the early 1980s, with smaller updates being released in between. A full-page ad in the Wildcat can cost hundreds of dollars each time, which suggests that whoever was behind them had both the financial resources and a long-term commitment to the project. For years, the identity of the people behind these advertisements remained a complete mystery, until Brian finally found the first real lead. It wasn't the anonymous author, but the man who had been submitting the advertisements to the newspaper for years, a Tucson attorney named Robert Truman Hungerford. Brian
Why?
Yo, if you ever see some dude that looks like this,
Run. The opposite direction, bro. This dude is a skinhead.
bro, this dude has something wrong with him.
Look at his eyes. He's like ready to kill.
He deserves everything he gets. Okay.
first learned about Robert after unexpectedly receiving an email from him. Robert confirmed that he acted as the legal representative for the people behind the advertisements. Yet, despite acting as the middleman, he consistently refused to reveal who his clients actually were. And from that point on, Brian's investigation became part of the mystery itself. He began receiving carefully scripted phone calls, cryptic mail, and packages postmarked from Las Vegas and routed through Pakistan, some containing foreign stamps and Middle Eastern coins. After he felt
Wait, what are you doing if you've been investigating this like mysterious secret? You generally think it's some like weird stuff going on. And you like wake up, you're going about your day, you're like typing it up, putting it into the archive. You get a call. And dude's like, it's like the Riddler. He's like, if you want the truth, seek the rose toy.
Hello?
No, like, it's just an example, but like,
That's a pretty freaked out example. No,
like
I'm
what are you
not.
doing if you get like an ominous call or something like that?
I don't want it that bad, bro. I don't. I'll just order my own rose toy at that point.
Just keep sending me pages, bro. Like, yeah. I don't want to hear your voice ever again.
I got my own rose toy.
behind on website updates because he was sick. He even received a get well card. None of these messages were openly threatening, but they made one thing clear. Whoever was behind them.
Wait, friends? Is that what it said?
None of these messages were openly threatening, but they made one thing clear. Whoever was behind the Mayday mystery knew exactly who Brian was, and they were paying attention to his investigation.
Wait, I just realized. He has his address.
It's weird, bro. That's in Cleveland, though. Euclid.
Bro.
And this.
You're telling me you don't set up a P.O. box for this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this naturally shifted all the focus towards Robert, because he wasn't a random attorney. He had studied at the University of Arizona, earned a doctorate in theology, became a member of Mensa, the highest IQ society in the world, and reportedly spoke several languages, including Dutch, German, Greek, Hebrew, Latin, Russian, and Spanish. So, when you compare his background to the advertisements, with their theological references, historical figures, and multilingual fragments, it becomes easy to understand why people began to suspect he was more than just the lawyer. There's one more detail that makes the connection a lot stronger. If you pull up Robert's old University of Arizona yearbook photo, he appears to have close-cropped hair, the eyebrows running almost straight across, and a faint smile, all of which looks exactly like the little smirking man at the bottom of pages.
Exactly like the face.
However, he has repeatedly denied being the sole
Yo, but the thing is, bro, you're a lawyer, you have a career, you're probably like making good money.
And you just do some bullshit
for
like
what?
that.
Like, what's the purpose?
What do you gain?
Is it like a passion project? If this is your passion project,
Get a hobby, bro.
get a job, bro. I'm sorry.
creator. Instead, he claims he was representing an organization known as the Orphanage. In interviews over the years, he described the Mayday mystery as a work of art, while also suggesting there was a real society behind it who dealt with future events. He also insisted that everything needed to understand the mystery is already publicly available on Brian's website, encouraging people to pay particular attention to its theological themes. But if the orphanage is real, no one has been able to prove who they are. Over the years, theories have ranged from a political activist group with roots in the Vietnam War era, to an alternate reality game, to a massive work of conceptual art designed to reward only the most obsessive investigators. Yet, none of these theories explain every piece of the mystery. And it's not because people haven't tried over the decades. One young woman once drove from Phoenix to meet Brian at a cafe in downtown Tucson, carrying a thick binder of research. She believed the Mayday mystery was connected to the Zodiac Killer, comparing symbols from the ad with ciphers and envelopes linked to the
That's outrageous.
Wait, because they never caught the Zodiac Killer.
No, they never will, bro.
What if he just moved on? He's like, you know what? They're not gonna catch me.
Yeah.
I might as well just keep trolling.
case. Brian heard her out, but told her he didn't think that was it. And
Right, because you think that he's gonna say, "Oh yeah, it's me. I'm the Zodiac Killer." Like, yo,
Before she left, she told him she had already sent everything to the FBI. But not every theory was that far-reaching. One of the most interesting clues came from an anonymous contributor on Brian's website who used the name Near a Terminal. Unlike most people, this person seemed to understand how at least part of the puzzle worked. For one of the earlier ads from the 1980s, the person pointed out that if you counted the brushstrokes in the Chinese characters, you got 24, and if you counted the letters in the English word above them, Richmond, you got 8. Put them together and you get 8/24, or August 24th. And sure enough, the next ad in the series had appeared on August 24th. However, it remains as one of the only times anyone has ever produced a clean, verifiable decode of any part of the mystery. Brian became convinced that Near a Terminal was somehow connected to the orphanage. However, even that breakthrough only cracked one tiny piece of one ad out of hundreds. And that is what makes the Mayday mystery so unsettling. Every time one part begins to make sense, the larger picture becomes even harder to see. On one occasion, Robert claimed that the mystery went back even further than the newspaper ads. According to him, the first message existed long before 1981, but in a different medium. He refused to say what that medium was, only explaining that the earlier messages were designed so that someone would have to be inside the group to even recognize them. Which means Brian's site may not even contain the complete archive of these puzzles. Nonetheless, for nearly 3 decades, Brian preserved the ads, letters, and any clues connected to the mystery. But even after all this, he never came even close to understanding what the messages actually meant. After more than 40 years, countless investigators, and hundreds of theories, the Mayday mystery remains unsolved. On September 12, 2008, a 49-year-old Delta Airlines employee named Charles Peck was on his way to Los Angeles for a job interview. The interview was at Van Nuys Airport, and if he got the job, it would finally allow him to move to California and marry his fiancée, Andrea Katz, who had been waiting for him in Westlake Village. But unfortunately, he never managed to reach the station. Instead,
I'm sorry, bro. I didn't know, bro.
Hell timing.
he became part of a tragedy whose mystery remains unresolved to this day. At around 4:22 that afternoon, the Metrolink train he was riding collided head-on with a Union Pacific freight train near Chatsworth, California. It was later found that the Metrolink engineer had run the red signal because he was distracted by his phone, texting just seconds before the impact, which led to 25 people losing their lives, and Charles was one of them. While that was tragic on its own, what happened afterwards is the reason Charles Peck's story would continue circulating online years after the disaster. Andrea was driving to pick him up from the Moore Park station when she heard the news of the crash on the radio. She rushed to the scene, and Charles's family soon joined her, hoping he still might be somewhere inside the wreckage. And then, a few hours after the collision, they got their first sign of hope. Charles's son received a call. It was from his father's phone. Over the course of that night, Charles's phone reportedly called his son, his brother, his sister, his stepmother, and Andrea. In total, his family received around 35 calls from his number. But every single time they answered, there was nothing on the other end. Just silence, or a wash of static before the line went dead seconds later. And because rescuers were still searching through the scene, the calls gave the family hope that Charles was still alive, just trapped somewhere in the wreckage. But roughly an hour after the last call, rescuers finally located Charles's body deep inside the first train after tracing him using the signal from his phone. According to the reports given to his family, he had likely died on impact before any of the calls were ever made. However, one detail didn't add up. Rescuers were never able to find his phone anywhere near his body. Now, for a lot of people online, there was only one way to explain that. They claimed Charles was somehow trying to reach his family from the afterlife. But as comforting as that idea may sound, even Charles's fiancée admitted it was something she held on to emotionally, not something she could actually defend. So if we set the afterlife theory aside, we're left with a much harder question. How does a deceased man's phone make 35 calls on its own? The most obvious explanation is a phone malfunction. The incident happened back in 2008.
They traced the calls.
And then they found his body.
That's how they found him, is using the calls from his phone. But then his phone wasn't there.
But they just said that it wasn't close to his body. Like, it was probably in the vicinity. It just wasn't on his body.
But even then, how do you not find that?
Bro. So, but they said that he died on impact.
Yeah, what the hell?
When phones still had physical buttons. So if the device was crushed inside the wreckage, it's possible that pressure...
Wait, the device got crushed? Wait, but how'd they...
moisture, or damaged circuitry caused it to repeatedly dial numbers from Charles's recent calls or saved contacts. And at first, this theory seems to answer two of the hardest questions at once.
First.
It explains how the calls came from Charles's number,
Always.
even though he died on impact,
Three for the
and why
butt,
nobody
bro.
could hear
Three for
anything
the
on the
butt.
other end.
However-
The reason the phone calls eventually stopped could simply be because the phone ran out of battery after switching through the phone book all night long. But the moment you look closely, this theory falls apart on one single
there's a but,
detail.
but the
A
moment you look
damaged
close-
phone firing off signals at random isn't selective about who it calls. It would have hit coworkers, voicemail, or wrong numbers. Instead, every single one of those 35 calls went to a close family member, and not one rang a random contact. Which pushes us toward a second, more disturbing theory. Maybe a survivor trapped inside the same wreckage, too injured to speak, found Charles's phone and scrolled through the recent calls, hitting one number after another, hoping someone would trace it back. But this still leaves two major questions unanswered.
think that's it.
First, if a conscious person were calling for rescue, why dial the same 5 relatives 35 times and never once call 911? And if someone else was using the phone, why was Charles's body the one found after rescuers traced the signal, and to no phone at all? None of these questions disprove the
Wait.
theory, but they do
They didn't find the phone. They just found his body.
Yeah. What the hell, dude?
Wait, but then I don't understand why. Because they picked up the phone. There was just
Yeah.
nothing behind the other. This is.
keep it from being a complete answer. There's also a less charitable
Something's
version
off,
of that
bro.
same idea. Instead of a survivor, maybe someone passing by the wreckage picked up Charles's phone from the debris and started calling his family as a sick, deliberate prank. And out of every theory so far, this is the only one that fully accounts for the missing phone. Somebody took it with them. But it doesn't explain the fact that the rescuers located Charles by tracing the signal from his phone directly to him. If someone really took it with them, the signal should have led rescuers somewhere else entirely, not deep inside the first train where Charles's body was found. Which brings us to the most uncomfortable possibility. What if Charles didn't die right away? For that to be true, the coroner would have had to be wrong about the time of death. And at first, that sounds like a stretch. But it becomes a little less far-fetched when you learn that the officials handling this case had already made at least one documented error involving Charles. In the initial victim list that was released, Charles was listed as 58 years old, nearly 9 years off his actual age. Now, the mistake was shortly corrected, and on its own, it isn't enough to prove that the coroner was wrong about when Charles died. But it does remind us that the public version of
What are you not
events was
saying?
assembled in the middle of a chaotic, mass casualty disaster,
You
where
don't make any
rescuers were
noise?
trying to save lives, identify bodies, and communicate with grieving families all at the same time. And without Charles's
do
phone
something,
ever
like,
being
get some noise.
recovered, there is no way to know which theory is correct.
Like, please, bro. Get some noise out. You want to watch another one?
Yeah, sure. I got 25 minutes.
Alright, let's watch the 20-minute one.
Persistent Trip. On August 14, 2012, a user named Amos No More uploaded a video titled
What's this one called?
Persistent Trip, Datura. The video, just over 2 minutes long, shows a young man in disarray, alone in his room, talking directly into the camera. He opens by giving the recording date, March 5th, 2008, and immediately begins recounting a disturbing
Chat. Yeah, you guys can't see this, but there's like shadows moving on the walls.
I'm not crazy, man. I told you I was not crazy.
What is it like flickering?
Yeah.
No. Yo, something's off. It looks bad
experience with a
fingers, though.
hallucinogenic drug. According to him, he's been stuck in an unending trip for over 2 months by the time
Unending
this
trip.
footage was
Oh, it's like-
recorded, and he claims his symptoms haven't shown any signs of
Psychedelics, bro.
improvement.
It's March 5th, 2008.
Damn, I was even born.
Oh, wow. Damn, we're really young.
Don't seem to be coming down.
What do you
It's been
think
about
he's
2
seeing?
months. I can't really go out. I've been spending a lot of time in the basement. I don't think it's wearing off. I don't really know.
He explains he followed instructions from a book precisely, yet has no idea how to escape this nightmare. But it's not just the contents of this video that are unsettling, it's how the video came to be uploaded that makes it all the more eerie. The video's description reads, "This video was uploaded to YouTube several years ago and I haven't been able to find it recently. As I recall, the uploader claimed it was found footage. He said he found a tape on a park bench or something and was concerned about the person depicted therein. And just a few months later, another
because
user
we
by
need
the
to-
name of Dizzy Duck uploaded the same video in December of 2012 with the
We
title
need to take
Endless
thumbnail
Trip Video.
pictures.
The description of this second upload more or less aligns with what was mentioned in the first description, with the added information that the original footage was supposedly found somewhere in Philadelphia. Dizzy Duck also points out something disturbing, what looks like a revolver or some kind of gun on a shelf behind the man's left shoulder.
That's a good
Unfortunately,
brush.
the resolution
Yeah,
of both of these uploads is too low for me to identify it as a gun with certainty. But
That's
if it
good.
is, this would give this already cryptic video a very dark undertone.
Yeah.
What really gets me though is the mystery surrounding it. Despite supposedly being over 14 years old and having over 400,000 views on one of its re-uploads, there's almost no credible information out there. The only other reference I found is this Reddit thread on r/videos from 11 years ago. However, even the original poster of this thread has since deleted their account. So, what's the deal with this video? Is it real or just an elaborate hoax? First, let's assume that all the known details surrounding the video are real, from what the person in the video is saying to what's mentioned in the description. The person in the video is clearly very stressed out. And while he's not going crazy in the traditional sense, his body language, refusal to make eye contact with the camera, and overall demeanor shows that he clearly wasn't 100% there when recording.
Navan, the #1 rated business travel platform, lets your team book work travel
I'm
in
sorry, I don't
one
have YouTube
place.
Premium.
Flights, hotels, cars.
We're broke maxing.
I think I boiled the roots right. I did what it said in the book. I don't feel like I'm ever gonna come down. And it's not cool.
Amos, in his re-upload, suggests the substance causing this bad trip might be datura, a highly toxic plant that can act as a hallucinogen in small doses. However, this is likely not the case for two major reasons. For starters, datura is a delirium with the disturbing nickname of Devil's Trumpets. This is because the trips caused by datura are extremely painful and often lead to bizarre and
He
violent
didn't look like he
behavior.
was in pain.
The person who recorded this video is far too composed to be under the influence of such a strong substance. Secondly, he also talks about boiling some roots to prepare whatever drug he took. Datura, on the other hand, is usually consumed through its leaves or seeds, not the
You gotta
roots.
look, yeah, you gotta
I think a more likely substance he could have used is ayahuasca, which is traditionally made by boiling roots and has effects mild enough that someone could record a video while under its influence. However,
feel like I've
regardless
heard
of
of
whichever drug he used, tripping for 2 straight months is simply not possible, and here's why. Almost all drugs wear off as soon as they're metabolized or leave the body. Then there's also the question that if he's been down in the basement for 2 months, how's he getting food or making money?
That's the first thing I
Considering these
thought.
signs, it's likely that he was tripping, but not for 2 months, just a few hours. Many people in the comments of the
Is it like
original
a
video have
schizo?
pointed to
Or
the
it felt
phenomenon
like
where
2
a trip
months.
feels like
Oh, maybe yeah, it felt like 2 months.
Yeah.
Or he's just like it like awakened like he's like a schizo.
it lasted for way longer than it actually did. Though another likely explanation could be mental illness as well.
That's what I'm saying.
There is a high likelihood that whichever substance he used caused brain damage and
Yeah,
led
like
to
awakened, yeah.
schizophrenia, making him unable to tell reality
Did I
from
just pre-fire that?
hallucination.
I just
There's also the
pre-fired it.
possibility of hallucinogen persisting perception disorder, which causes a person to experience visual effects that last long after the drug is worn off. However, those effects are usually
do
more like
drugs.
static or blurriness, not full-blown trips. Even so, all of this depends on the assumption that available information surrounding this mystery is true. For all we know, this could be nothing more than a hoax, especially since the mention of this being found footage sounds rather fishy. This whole thing could have been created by the uploader Amos No More for Internet Cloud. Dizzy Duck's re-upload could be just another move by Amos to build on the found footage storyline. But it's been over 12 years since this upload, and he hasn't done any follow-ups to capitalize on the few 100,000 views it's received. Of course, there's also a middle ground theory. Maybe the original video was real and the guy in it genuinely thought he was tripping for 2 months. Amos might have stumbled across the initial post before it disappeared and then decided to create a hoax based on it. Unfortunately, given the sparse amount of information I found, it's impossible to nail down the truth. In the off chance everything was real, I hope the person in the video found the help he needed and is doing much better today.
Facts. Facts, child.
Poorly
Please, yeah.
Planned Comics. Poorly Planned Comics was a series of webcomics by a person named Jack Masters. And while the original website has long been taken down from the internet, there are still archives capturing how it looked back then. As I went through these archives, the first thing that hit me was the surreal art style and the constant fourth wall breaking humor. Even in the very first comic on the website, the characters joke about the camera being zoomed in too close. And this was only the beginning. Over the course of their run, Jack published hundreds of comics featuring countless unique characters and
kinda
mind-bending,
wholesome. Yeah.
maze-like
What's
storylines.
the mystery?
The
Is that Jesus?
Yeah. Wait, what?
This is like something that you would see like a middle schooler make, Chad. This is kind of wholesome.
How could this possibly go
I'm
wrong?
about to regret this.
contents of these comics also range from bizarre to downright disturbing.
Never mind.
Like this one comic titled, "The Entire Universe Falls Apart." In it, the characters slowly realize that their universe isn't real, causing everything around them to collapse. Panels break down, dialogue turns into nonsense, and nothing makes sense anymore. The comic ends with one of the characters stating, "Alright, I give up. It was all a dream, it was all a dream."
How is that disturbing?
However, sandwiched between
I feel like that's something that like I would have made as like a kid.
Yeah, I don't know. This is just.
all this mysterious and
See what's
chaotic
gonna happen,
artwork, there's
Jack.
a moment of pause where Jack includes something extremely introspective and philosophical. It reads, "The sad and obvious truth of the matter is that art, once formalized or mechanized, is no longer art, and the few arts that have not been formalized are now being mechanized. There is no mystery or talent required to create artistic beauty. And if a talentless person can do it, why should we give any regard to those who require talent to produce the same result? John may spend a week painting a tree, but Jane will take a photograph and then use a workshop program to make the picture appear painted.
Okay.
There is no visual
That's
art
valid,
creation before the last century that modern technology would not have allowed a less talented person to make better and faster. Let us be realistic and assume this trend will continue. There is nothing we can do to avoid the solemn fact that Michelangelos are no longer needed."
Facts.
These
Chad, we
kinds
gotta
of
pop the
intellectual
eyeball.
reflections
Yeah.
were sprinkled throughout his comics.
Gotta pop the
However, the creation of these comics was abruptly cut short when Jack posted a strip simply titled "The End." This
Is he gonna kill himself?
That's what I was thinking.
was a final note from Jack before he ended his life, starting with
Oh, wow.
How did I know that?
What
How did I
a
just
free
know that?
fire.
How did I just know that?
I mean,
You can see it coming. You can see it coming.
That's bad.
Oh yeah, don't do
Sorry
that.
to Jack and his family, but
Chad, this is
just-
in Fortnite. You did that in Fortnite.
Wow. What a snipe.
No, but that's bad. I knew it
the
was coming.
statement, "If you are reading this, I am dead." The rest of the comic listed his will for his various possessions, both physical and digital. Below the comic, there was also a personal reminder Jack had left for himself,
Chad,
listing
don't ever
things
do
he
this,
needed
Chad.
to
It's not
do.
worth it.
However, the
are
most
loved.
mysterious part of the
And will be
comic
missed.
was this.
Thanks, Chad.
A link that explained why Jack did this. Clicking on this link led to an archive of thousands of emails between Jack and various people, including friends and what seemed like an online therapist. These emails are in no particular order and have absolutely zero organization. So, as you might imagine, going through them is a
What does Bill
yeah,
Cipher?
I was gonna say, what's till the gravity falls?
What does Bill Cipher have to do with this? Chad, I used to be into the Gravity Falls mystery and stuff, man. I had like the book, the 2 or the 3-1-1.
long and arduous task. Unlike other internet mysteries where
I
there's
had one of
barely
those,
any
but-
information, here there's almost too much, more than any one person could easily go through. I went through as much as I could, and one thing
LSD.
became extremely
He
clear.
ordered LSD.
Jack was struggling with severe mental illness. That much was already clear from his comics, but going through these emails gave me a good idea of the exact illness Jack was dealing with. For starters, Jack had extreme schizophrenia, which led him to having extremely violent and disturbing thoughts.
3 to 6
In one of
times
his
as much
emails, he
Adderall.
stated, "I'm full of seething, boiling hatred pain, and the only reason I'm not going out killing people right now is that I'm lucid enough not to want to deal with the consequences of such behavior." In addition to this, Jack also had dissociative identity disorder, or DID for
bro.
short. This is evident from his constant mentions of a person named Susie, which he referred to as his best friend and better companion than no one. But I'm certain Susie is not a real person because in one email, Jack mentions how he feels something slipping away and Susie taking control.
Okay.
In another email, he also linked to a clip of the character Ben Chang from the TV show Community, where Ben Chang talks to his alternate personality. Jack also used the name Simon Sane in these emails. Looking up this name online, I found a YouTube channel with a 4+ hour stream of him talking to himself in 2 different voices while tripping on LSD.
Don't do it. That's my advice to everyone. Don't be polite.
I think there may be an overgeneralization.
Well, whatever. Okay, so.
This theory of Jack's complex mental state was pretty much confirmed by the comment that first brought this
Listen, chat. Listen. All like this is a serious thing, obviously, chat. Like this is a serious like medical like what's it called, like a disease, right? Mental illness. I'm gonna leave it at that, chat. Let's just say I don't know. Bro, remember in 2020 when people were faking it?
Yeah.
Mystery to light in the first place.
No.
In December 2016, someone on r/askreddit asked about the creepiest things on the internet.
No, but I think this dude
In
is
response to
genuine, bro.
this, a user named
That's messed up,
Jess248
Jack.
posted a link to the original Poorly Planned Comics website and also shared a personal anecdote about Jack, stating, "Might not be the creepiest, but I can handle a lot of disturbing things. This one got to me. A childhood friend of my husband's. The guy was insanely brilliant, literally. Husband lost touch over the years.
Damn,
These
Jack.
were his comics. The very last one was his self-assassination note.
Yeah.
They had the memorial at his condo. He had blocked out all the windows and wrote in Sharpie all over the walls. It was his breakdown, trying to find meaning before he took his life. One of the most
Rest in
heartbreaking
peace,
things
Jack.
I've ever seen.
Rest in peace.
And while everything that I've covered so far might seem
No one
like a
deserves
lot,
it.
it's only the tip of the iceberg when it comes
What's
to
the
the amount of
mystery?
comics, emails, and videos Jack left behind.
What's the mystery?
Not to mention
Oh, just
things that
another
aren't
comic.
explicitly stated in his work, like his obsession with the 1985 book called Maze. Maybe one day, people on the internet will finally comb through everything and complete Jack's story.
There's too much stuff. No one knows what happened.
Jack froze emails.
Jack.
In November of 2011, Tim Hart was sitting on his couch surfing the web on his laptop when out of nowhere he received a mysterious email that left him in complete disbelief.
Oh, I already got
The email
chills.
read, "I'm watching. Did you hear me? I'm at your house. Clean your attic."
No, I'm actually no, I actually just got chills. I actually just got
no.
chills. Yo, I actually just got chills. Yo, I actually just got chills, bro.
Chill, bro.
What are you doing if you get this email?
I'm hotel room.
Are you going up to the attic?
No.
Are you going up to the attic?
I know that's like the stigma with horror movies and white people in the horror movies, but
Bro,
I'm spicy white.
you're telling me you're not going up to the attic. You're like,
No, bro, I'm gone.
you're
Genuinely, I'm in the car.
You're them
I'm
squat.
gone. I'm gone. You can have my house. Matter of fact, I'll sign it over to you. I'm
no.
gone.
And it says, did you hear me? Imagine the night before you've been hearing like knocking or something.
Oh my god, dude.
Bro.
I
He's like, no. Bro, imagine you go to sleep one night. Imagine you go to sleep one night. You're sleeping, blah, blah, blah. You're about to go to sleep. You hear just like footsteps, just like a. And you just hear You're like, yo,
It's
is that me? You go downstairs. You check the door. There's no one there. You're like, all right, I'm gonna go back to sleep. Boom. You go back to sleep. You hear nothing. Next day, you wake up. You're checking the email. You're checking your emails. You're on your computer. You say, whoa. You get one. It says, did you I know you heard me.
Yeah.
I'm at your house. Clean your attic.
That's
What are you
just,
doing?
Like outrageous. Like that's no words, bro.
Bro, that's the Norwegian, bro. Look at that. Oh,
Yeah.
that's some Norwegian stuff.
Type of shit that happens in Scandinavia.
That's some Slavic stuff, bro. Clean your attic, bro. Am I checking the attic?
No.
If I get armed, I'm buying a gun, I'm checking the attic.
I'm relieved.
Now, receiving an email like this would make most people think that they were either the target of a prank or had a stalker lurking nearby.
No, I would
But
think there's
for
someone
Tim,
in the attic.
both of these possibilities were completely out of the question because the email came from his friend Jack Froze, who had died.
Oh, wait, he know.
Oh no.
No. Your friend who passed away.
Dude looks like Murph from Practical Jokers, though.
Bro, a little chubbier, but yeah. Imagine your friend, or if you have a friend who passed away, you get an email from them to say, I'm in your attic. You go up there, you find their body. No, shit, wrap it up.
About 5 months earlier. What made this particularly convincing was the bit about cleaning the attic. Just weeks before Jack's death, he
Bro.
visited Tim's attic, and they joked about what a mess it was. And while Tim was still trying to figure things
No, because how does a random know that? No, wait, I'm actually getting chills. I'm
out,
actually getting
Jack's
chills.
cousin, Jimmy McGraw, also received an email from Jack a few days later. However, this one was even more mysterious than the last one, reading,
Bro's
"Hey,
playing
Jim."
2K2.
He's chilling lows.
Wait, how you doing? I knew you were gonna break your ankle. I tried to warn you. Gotta be careful. Tell Rock for me. Great song, huh? You're welcome. Couldn't get through him.
How you
Well,
doing?
you're-
I knew you were gonna break your ankle. Tried to warn you. Gotta be careful. Tell Rock for me. Great song, huh? You're welcome. Couldn't get through to him. His email didn't work.
What is?
Now, the simplest explanation for these emails is that Jack had scheduled them to be sent before he passed away.
No way.
However,
not how
this
it
theory
works.
has two major flaws.
I mean, you can. No,
You
you can
see,
do that.
Jack died of
But
heart
no.
arrhythmia, a condition where electrical signals that tell the heart to beat don't work properly.
So he didn't know he was
This
gonna die.
happens mostly out of nowhere, and there's no reliable way to predict this ahead of time. In other words, Jack had no way of knowing that he was going to die, which would have prompted him to schedule these emails. Secondly, while it can't explain the email Tim received since the two talked about his dirty attic before Jack's death, there's no way to rationalize the email Jimmy received. He sprained his ankle about 2 weeks before receiving the email, which was nearly 5 months after Jack's death. So, unless Jack had the superpower of future sight, he couldn't have possibly predicted such an unlikely event for his scheduled email. This leads us to the second theory, one that the recipients themselves preferred to believe, that this was Jack's reaching out to them one last time from beyond the grave.
That's really creepy, bro. I'm sorry.
Would like to say Jack sent it, just because I look at it as he's gone, but he's still trying to connect with me and still trying to tell me things to move along and feel better.
However, while it's comforting to imagine that those who have left this world can still watch over their loved ones, this is by far the least likely explanation for these emails. Especially compared to the possibility that someone close to both Tim and Jimmy had access to Jack's email account. This also explains the inclusion of recent events like Jimmy's ankle injury in the emails. Another thing I noticed while looking into this incident is that Jack's name is spelled incorrectly in the signature of both emails.
Yeah, it's like the O.
It should be F-R-O-E-S-E, not F-O-R-S-E. If Jack was the one who wrote these emails, either before or after his death somehow, then why would he spell his own name incorrectly, twice? Ultimately, Tim and Jimmy had a real shot at finding the real sender if they really wanted to. But now, 13 years later, there's little hope we'll ever learn the truth.
Why didn't they want to find the guy?
Yeah, why didn't they?
Grateful Doe Hitchhiker.
Oh, God.
On June 26, 1995, at around 1:30 p.m., Virginia State Police responded to the report of a car crash near the small town of Emporia, Virginia. The Volkswagen Vanagon involved in the incident was completely wrecked from the front due to a collision with roadside trees. And since neither of the two passengers were wearing a seatbelt, both of them were partially ejected from the front windshield and were deceased by the time police arrived.
It's like the
One of the victims of this crash was quickly identified as 21-year-old Michael Hager, a student at the University of South Carolina. However, every effort to identify the second guy proved entirely fruitless. His face was heavily disfigured during the crash, and he didn't have an ID on him either. Police were also unable to find any matching fingerprints in their database. Michael's family also had no idea who the second person was. Curiously, both Michael and this unknown person were wearing the same tie-dye t-shirt with the logo of the Grateful Dead rock band. After searching the bodies, police found 2 disheveled tickets for the Grateful Dead concert that took place a day prior in DC. They also found a handwritten note which stated, "Jason, sorry we had to go. See you around. Call me. Caroline T and Caroline O. Bye." Further investigation led to the conclusion that this unknown writer was simply hitchhiking. The two likely met at the concert and became friends. As for the crash, the police determined that it was simply caused by the driver falling asleep at the wheel. But that wasn't all. The only 2 things police knew about the unidentifiable man were that he was a fan of the Grateful Dead and that his name was likely Jason, as was written on the note.
Wait, he took them
Jason was declared as John Doe, which is a name given to a person whose real name is unknown. And due to the Grateful Dead shirt he was wearing, Jason became known as the Grateful Doe. However, they were unable to find any more information on him, and the case was closed after some time. That is, until 2012, when the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children published a digital recreation of Jason's face. This attracted the attention of internet detectives who became interested in identifying this person some 17 years after the original incident. A notable person who got involved in the case was the Reddit user Zombie Gray. Zombie began scouring the internet for any useful information they could find, and also founded a subreddit solely dedicated to finding the real identity of Jason. Zombie also created this missing person poster of sorts for Jason, which included all of the available information as well as a link to contact Zombie.
That doesn't look like a human in this.
The poster had a catchy title which read, "Can you help give him back his name?" Surprisingly, this poster went super viral across all social media sites and finally led to a breakthrough. A while after the poster was published, a man named Steve contacted Zombie and claimed that he knew who Jason was. According to Steve, his full name was Jason Callahan. Now the only thing left to find was any living family members of Jason. Fortunately, that didn't take long. In January of 2015, the following was posted after seeing the missing person poster on Facebook. "OMG, this is my son Jason Callahan from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I've been looking for him all this time with no luck. Today, my other son saw this Facebook page, and after all the years of praying for him to just call me or come home." Apparently, Jason had left his home when he turned 18 and was traveling around the country on his own.
I've seen that
all this time, his mother thought that Jason was dodging her calls and simply didn't want to return home.
I'm sorry.
With that, after 2 decades, one of the most mysterious John Doe cases was solved. Though it is sad to think about his mother
He
who
was
thought
not
that her
shocked.
son was alive, only to learn about his death through the internet 20 years later.
That's sad. That's not how you look like. That's like a
Indianapolis wrecking ball theft. In the
What's this theft?
1970s, newspapers in the
Wisconsin
Indianapolis
flow
region
drop.
reported the most bizarre theft. Someone had apparently stolen an entire wrecking
Yo.
ball without getting caught.
It's impossible.
This became a big
How did
mystery at
that
the
happen,
time, and
bro?
it's still
What
a
are
mystery
these?
today, nearly 50 years later. So,
They're
what
running out of
happened?
ideas, bro.
How could something as massive and heavy as a wrecking ball vanish overnight?
Bro, they
Before we get to
clipped
that,
into
it's important to mention that the facts surrounding this mysterious theft are very inconsistent. Some sources claim that the ball was 5 tons and 200 feet in the air. Other sources say that the ball was only half that weight at 2.5 tons.
That's still,
There's also a mystery surrounding the date of when this event
30,000
happened.
pounds.
A newspaper report I found on the incident was from July of 1973. However, a Redditor found the mention of this
1973?
mystery in a book which listed the date as 1974 instead.
Oh, wait, never mind.
This book also listed the weight as 2.5 tons instead of the 5 tons mentioned in the newspaper, adding further confusion. This might not sound like a big deal, but a difference of 2.5 tons can make a wrecking ball much easier to steal with a truck and a well thought out plan. The bigger question, however, is why.
Yeah,
As the
you're just not stealing a wrecking ball.
Yeah, no.
1973 newspaper states, I can't figure out what someone would do with a 5-ton metal ball. Well, there are a few prevalent theories online. One of these theories speculates that this was the work of a rival company, which is just cartoonishly evil enough to be true.
Damn,
But the
that's what
thing
you were
is,
just looking-
melting the wrecking ball to sell the steel would have been too expensive, and it's highly unlikely that they had a crane lying around to use with the stolen wrecking ball. So, if this theory is true, the only plausible explanation is that they stole the ball to slow down their rival's work and cause financial trouble. This also checks out since, according to the 1973 newspaper article, the ball was stolen during a demolition job. That said, there's also another theory that is also a bit out there, but can make perfect sense if we had more information regarding the
Bro,
finances
wait, did you say melted?
Yeah. Melted down as steel.
A 5-ton metal.
of the company the ball was
Yeah.
stolen from.
Who is melting that?
According to this theory, the company stole its own wrecking ball and hid it somewhere as a form of insurance fraud. Also, while researching this topic, I came
Oh, yeah,
across
I
a
thought
similar
this was-
incident that happened in Dallas, Texas in 1978. If the wrecking ball theft in Indianapolis was truly for insurance fraud, maybe a demolition business owner in Dallas saw its success and decided to do the same. Overall, because this happened so long ago and there's very inconsistent information on it, we'll likely never know what happened to this disappearing wrecking ball.
Oh, wow.
Chat.
That's just crazy.
That's scary, bro. That's scary.
Yeah.
That's scary stuff. Scary
Yeah.
stuff. Scary stuff, bro. Who is stealing a wrecking ball?
Not me. Obviously not.
I would hope not, bro. You of all people would not be able to steal a wrecking ball.
Yeah, nah.
Nah, but chat. It was a good stream today.
It was, man.
It was a good stream.
Had a blast. First one on.
Watch the game, watch some videos. Chat, we'll be back. We'll be back to stream the 18th, Saturday. We'll stream the
Yep.
game. I'll be streaming tomorrow or later tonight, chat.
I'll
I don't
probably
know.
be streaming tomorrow night.
Yeah, you might be streaming, bro. Plug your Twitch. Plug your
I-
Twitch. What's your
I don't
Twitch?
Twitch, man. John F. Kennedy Dallas.
John F. Kennedy Dallas. Chat. He tapped in the chat, bro.
Yeah, I'm in the chat earlier.
He was in the chat earlier, but yeah, man. What can I say?
That's it
Go,
from us.
go follow his Twitch. That's it from us for today. See y'all next time. Watch the YouTube video, chat. We got some YouTube videos out. This will be out on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Sub up to the YouTube chat. Yeah. Hey, that's it. Thank y'all boys for watching.
Bless up.
See y'all tomorrow, chat.